From fruits to items and even admins being banned, these are just a few of the things that have been removed from Blox Fruits forever. And in this video, we're going to be going over even more stuff that has been removed to reminisce on stuff that used to be in the game. We're starting with something that only OG players will remember. Now, we all know about the Blox Fruits gacha. The first time you see him is at the jungle, and when you get to level 50, you can talk to this NPC here and get a fruit. But what if I told you that he didn't used to always look like this? Back in the earlier updates of Blox Fruits, he instead used to be called the Blox Fruits Dealer Cousin. And even though he's in the same location here, he used to look completely different, as you guys can see. Now, Blox Fruits Dealer Cousin does the exact same thing as the Blox Fruits gacha. It's just the name and outfit are different. But I think we can all agree that the OG Blox Fruits Dealer Cousin definitely has the better fit compared to Zeolus. Now, if you thought that was cool, then you're going to want to stick around in the video, because later on I expose one of the most insane things ever that got removed. But before we get into that, let's get into the second removed thing of the video, the worst fruit in the game. Now, players who recently joined the game during update 20 would recognize the worst fruit in the game as the rocket fruit. But OG players know that if the worst fruit in the game didn't used to be rocket, in fact rocket didn't even used to be in the game at all. What used to be in the game was this fruit right here, the kilo fruit. And basically, as the name implies, it allows you to increase your weight by kilos. It had 4 different moves: 10,000 kilograms, 20,000 kilograms, 50,000 kilograms, and light. And as you can see here in this clip, every single move just basically launches you to the ground, apart from the final move, which was lighten, and all that move does is just basically make you fly. Now, we can all agree that the kilo fruit was definitely trash. I mean, the rocket fruit just looks way better, has much better visuals, and just overall dookies on that fruit. But being a player that was able to experience kilo, I definitely do miss it somewhat. But I completely understand why they had to remove it, which is due to copyright, because it was too similar to how it looked in One Piece. Now, chances are a lot of you probably knew about the kilo fruit being removed, but I can guarantee a lot of you don't know this next one. This is a Poneglyph from One Piece, and this is a Poneglyph in Blox Fruits. Yes, you heard that right. Poneglyphs used to actually be in the game. Now, way back before I even started playing Blox Fruits, there was actually 2 Poneglyphs in Second Sea in 2 different locations. First one being right here in the Snow Mountain, and the second one being on the unnamed island by Graveyard. Now, no player actually knows the origin of these Poneglyphs or what they actually even did in Blox Fruits. In fact, the only footage I can even find on it is what you see right here from Official Newbie. Ultimately, though, the Poneglyphs had to get removed due to copyright reasons, as it's just way too close to what we see in One Piece. But let me know down in the comments below what you thought the devs would have did with the Poneglyphs if they didn't have to remove it. Now, if you didn't know that, you're definitely not going to know about this next one, the rare artifact. Now, the rare artifact was something that got removed in update 11, so it's been gone for years. But how you used to obtain it is you used to have to fight the raid boss Darkbeard, and once you kill him, he has a 100% chance of dropping a rare artifact. And once you've obtained the rare artifact, you can use it to obtain things like dragon breath, kombucha, race changes, or even stat resets, which is honestly pretty cool. But there's a downside to that. To even get a Darkbeard to spawn, you need to get something called a Fist of Darkness. Let's say we finally get one to spawn Darkbeard and get the rare artifact, someone could just jump you right away and then you would lose it, because there was no way to store it, which is ultimately why I believe it got removed and replaced for a better system, which we know today as fragments. And for those of you boys who are going to make the argument that the rare artifact is technically not removed from the game since Kit Gaming has it says here on the wiki right here, this is not the same rare artifact Kit Gaming has. This one was removed a couple years ago. So yeah, it's been completely removed. Just like this next thing we're about to go over that I guarantee a lot of you don't know about. So we're all aware about Blox Fruits' current PvP enable system. You have to be level 20 to even PvP at all, and if you were to die to a player, you get a 15-minute immunity pass unless you want to enable your PvP right away. But what if I used to tell you it didn't used to be like this at all? Back when the game first released, Blox Fruits had no PvP immunity whatsoever. So level 1 players that would join the game would instantly get ganked by high-level players and get spawn killed, making them completely unable to progress, which honestly sounds like a nightmare. So I'm 100% glad that the Blox Fruits devs removed that feature. But you know what I'm not happy about? The removal of the old menu system. So nowadays, when you join in on Blox Fruits, you get to this loading screen, and then after that, you get to see the menu screen, which shows a pirate and a marine side. This looks pretty cool, right? But it looked even better before. This is how the menu looked back years ago. We can see for the most part, it looks completely the same, except on the pirate side, it shows Buggy the Clown, which is a lot more accurate to One Piece, which unfortunately is why they removed it due to copyright, which is not the biggest deal in the world, but I must say, I definitely do think the Buggy menu looked a lot cleaner. Speaking of clean, we all know about the ghost fruit this game, right? The visual effects on this thing just look absolutely fire. Like, look at this. These abilities are heat, but the ghost fruit didn't used to always be this clean, because this is what the fruit used to look like in the past. It used to be called the revived fruit, and it was based on Blox Fruit from One Piece. And as you can see here, yeah, the visual effects on this thing just look absolutely dookie. And not only did it get removed because it was super outdated, but it also got removed because, well, it was too similar to Brook's abilities in One Piece. But I think we can all agree that nobody used the revived fruit, and much more people used the ghost fruit. So I'd say it was definitely a good decision. Although it's kind of confusing that revive got removed for copyright, but the Slogotar didn't, as this looks almost exactly like how it looks when Brook uses it in the anime. And on top of that, we still have Brook's Rockstar hat as well in the game, so I don't know how these two things didn't get removed, but I'm glad they stayed. Now, so far that was the second fruit we've talked about that's gotten removed. But would you be surprised to know that there are multiple other fruits that also got removed that we're going to be going over on later in the video? Before we we get into those, let's talk about a change that I was actually sad to see go. The removal of the Game Pass boats. So on Blox Fruits, there's a Game Pass that you could buy called Fast Boats, and it sells for 350 Robux. And it gives you the fastest boats in the game. Once you buy that Game Pass, you can talk to this NPC called the Luxury Boat Dealer, and it gives you access to 4 different boats. Miracle Boat, Sentinel Boat, Guardian Boat, and Lantern Boat. However, before we had the Miracle and Sentinel Boat, it used to be the Speed Boat and the Enforcer Boat. Now, the Enforcer Boat in Blox Fruits was actually based off of Portug's the Ace's boat in One Piece, and I think you can see why they got removed. I mean, this is literally a 1-to-1 carbon copy of Ace's boat in the anime. Despite that though, I'm still sad to see the Enforcer gone because I honestly thought it was way cooler than whatever this is here. But this next thing that got removed, I'm actually happy about. Now we all know what the current fruit models in the game looks like. Whenever you pull out a fruit, you can see it actually looks pretty cool. Most fruits actually have moving animations to them as well. They're overall like honestly pretty creative. But this is what they used to look like. They used to be a lot more square and honestly just not really looking that good. But before that even, they also used to look like this. And this was the very first fruit models of how they looked when Blox Fruits first came out. And honestly, if you ask me, I'm totally glad that they removed this and the second revision and decided to land on the current fruit models because this just looks way better. Let's just be real. And speaking of things I'm glad they removed, this next feature I'm doubly glad they did. Blox Fruits players now have the luxury of having an inventory to store their fruits, swords, and guns. But what if I told you there was a time where Blox Fruits players didn't even have that? Back in the old day of Blox Fruits, you couldn't store weapons and fruits in your inventory. What you had to use is what you see on the screen here, which are inventory chests. And there was actually 2 of them for 2 different things. The chest he's going into right here is known as a treasure inventory, where you had to store your fruits that you would trade into. Whenever you'd want to do a trade, you'd have to go in the chest to pull it out to do your trade. And the other chest you had to use to store your accessories, weapons, and guns. Now this sounds like a good feature in theory, but imagine every time you want to trade or switch PvP fruits, you would have to go back to the chest every single time. Yeah, I'm glad they made the decision to remove that. Unlike this next feature, which I'm actually kind of upset they removed. Now long before I started playing Blox Fruits, there used to be this feature that existed called Free Cam, and you could activate Free Cam by pressing Shift, Control, and P at the same time. What that would do is allow your screen to completely unlock from your character, and as you can see in this clip here, you could completely fly around the entire map. This could help with cinematic scenes, thumbnails, you name it, whether you're a YouTuber or a player. Sadly though, it was completely removed from the game, and if you try doing it right now, it does completely nothing, and only admins have access for it. Devs, come here real quick. I need this feature back, devs. I need this feature back. Like, hear me? I need this feature back, bro. Everybody needs this feature. Moving on from that though, this next thing that got removed might actually surprise you. So we talked about the PvP system earlier being able to gank level 1 players. But what if I told you there was another feature that used to be in the game that also got removed with PvP? Well, in Blox Fruits, whenever you kill a player, you can get bounty from them up to 3 times every 3 days. What I mean by this is, let's say you beat someone 2 times, you get bounty twice for them, and the 3rd time you beat them, then any more times you guys 1v1, neither player will get bounty for the next 3 days. This didn't used to always be like this though, ladies and gentlemen. Back in the OG days of Blox Fruits, there used to be no limit to how much bounty you could take from a player. Meaning, if you got the chance, you could actually take all of someone's bounty. The devs obviously quickly removed this by adding the 3 out of 3 system, and also made it to where if someone only has 2.5 million bounty, they lose nothing. So all y'all noobs out there, you can't say the devs didn't do anything to help you. Speaking of helping out players, this next feature that got removed did exactly that. So we all know the human race's V3 is called Last Resort, and when you activate it, it allows you to do more damage the lower health you are, with a maximum of up to 52.5%. But did you know that in the old days of Blox Fruits, it actually did something else? Back in the old days, whenever you'd use Last Resort, it would actually take your own health on top of giving you more damage. However, the Blox Fruits devs removed this because it literally made humans so dookie to the point where nobody wanted to use it. Which definitely makes this a good feature that got removed because I honestly would have never touched this race, ever. Now we all know about the secret room under the cafe in 2nd C. If you go down in the basement of the cafe, we can see there's this room that says classified in, and you're not able to go inside of it, unless of course you decide to look in and flash step. And we can see this is the Toad room, otherwise known as the King Toad's room, as you can see by the sign right here. Now if you look at the room in its current shape, you can see it's pretty much destroyed. Like there's just stuff scattered around everywhere. There's like signs everywhere. There's just random stuff. However, the room didn't used to always be like this. A few years back, the room door used to be completely open, and as we can see, everything is fully organized. I mean, it was a nice looking room that you could get access to without having to glitch inside of it. So yeah, Blox Fruits removed the old version of the room and replaced it with this. And I'm not too entirely sure why they decided to remove this, but you're gonna want to remember this King Toad's guy, because later on in the video, we have another thing that got removed that's tied in with him. But before we get into that, we're gonna talk about some more boats that got removed. So in the 2nd C, if you go outside a cafe and go up to the factory room, but instead of going inside it, go on top of it, there will be an NPC behind it named Cyborg Frankie. And if you talk to him, he'll sell you the 1,000 Sunny ship in exchange for fragments. Or at least that's what he used to do, because they completely removed the 1,000 Sunny ship from the game. That wasn't really that bad of a loss. I mean, this ship was really slow and it kind of had low health, so I didn't use it regardless. But I want my fragments back, devs. I want my fragments back. Either that or a replacement for the ship. And while we're still on the topic of ships, there was also another one alongside the Sunny that also got removed. The Swan boat. This was a boat you could obtain in the 2nd C by defeating the Don Swan boss, and it had a 100% drop chance, so the moment you defeat him, you get the boat. Unfortunately, just like the 1,000 Sunny, it also got removed from the game due to copyright reasons. reasons. Just goes to show you just how far the devs are willing to go to avoid getting taken down by One Piece. And while we're on the topic of copyright, there is yet another thing that they removed to avoid it. So nowadays in Blox Fruits, whenever you look at fruits, let's say for example, the pain fruit, you can see under the pain fruit, it's called a natural fruit. And there's also two other categories called elementals, and then there's also beasts. However, true One Piece fans know this is not what it's called in the anime whatsoever. In the anime, they are called paramecias, zones, or logias. And they used to be called this in Blox Fruits as well, but of course, it got reverted to what we know today to avoid being taken down. This here is a chest, and this is a cursed chest in Blox Fruits, something that was around temporarily for the Halloween event in 2023. And what these evil chests actually did is whenever you would touch them, they would spawn an NPC, which after you kill it would give you rewards. And the rewards you could get from killing the NPCs were either 4 to 8 bones, which had a guaranteed chance, and sometimes they even had a rare chance of dropping 10 minutes of 2 times the XP. This, however, obviously has been removed since the Halloween event ended, but I have a sneak feeling that they will add it back this year, considering we are literally like 20 days away from Halloween. But that wasn't the only Halloween related thing that got removed. In the third sea, whenever you teleport to the haunted ship, there will be a building, and if you go inside of it, there's an NPC named the Death King. What he allows you to do is get rewards by spinning the bones you get by killing skeletons or other NPCs that drop it. This NPC right now can only be found in the third sea at this area. But did you know that back in the day, he used to also appear in a spot in second sea and the first sea? And on top of that, they actually also removed something crazy from Death King. Back in the Halloween event in 2023, Death King had a small chance to be able to drop any random devil fruit. You also were able to do 20 spins within every 2-hour period, unlike the 10 that you're able to do now. I don't know why they decided to remove this feature. If you ask me, I think you should be able to permanently get fruits from Death King because right now he's kind of useless. Now this next feature, only OGs will remember. So nowadays, whenever you PvP someone in Blox Fruits, there will be a PvP enabled text down below on your screen. What this means is players will be able to hit you no matter where you're at until you've been out of combat for over 30 seconds. However, this didn't used to be like that. Back a while ago, even while you were in combat, you could step inside the safe zone to completely disable the fight, which I am 100% glad Blox Fruits devs removed this because imagine you're literally chasing someone for 10 minutes and then they just run into safe zone and fight's over. That would be dumb. You remember the revived fruit we talked about earlier? Well, there's actually another one that Blox Fruits removed. The infamous door fruit. We now know it as the portal fruit in Blox Fruits, but it used to be completely different back in the day, having 4 different moves called spinning door, dimensional door, door gateway, and hallway. Now gateway pretty much does the similar thing as what the portal C does right now. You can teleport to any island. It looks, a lot different now than it did back then though. And in terms of PvP and actual fighting, it doesn't really do good at that like how it does today. While it does still have attacking moves, they just do not compare to the new portal fruit whatsoever. Obviously the door fruit got removed due to copyright reasons as it's literally a 1-to-1 copy of the user Bluno from One Piece. Like just look at this. This is a straight 1-to-1 copy. I honestly commend Blox Fruits how well they did the door fruit. And despite the fact that I do miss door fruit, I think the portal fruit is way better. I mean, just look at these abilities. They look way cooler. Like you can go in your own dimensions. You know what I'm saying? The abilities are cool and you could do this. You could not do this in door fruit. However, I think I can speak for the whole Blox Fruits community when I say that losing door fruit definitely pains us all. And speaking of pain, for all you players that started playing before update 20, you would know that this fruit right here named the pain fruit didn't used to always be called this. It used to be called the paw fruit. Now, unlike some of these other fruits, this actually got no rework. It didn't get changed at all. It literally looks exactly the same as it did before. The only thing is the name paw is removed from the game forever, and now it's been named pain. Which to be honest, I think the pain name sounds a lot cooler than paw. Like it just gives off a more aggressive look, whereas paw just gives off like a, I don't know, friendly type vibe. But that is yet another change that they had to do in order to save the game from copyright. Now this next one, I know for a fact only OG players are going to know. Obviously, we know the game is called Blox Fruits. This is the game we know and love and play every day. But did you know that it didn't used to always be called Blox Fruits? Many years ago, the game actually used to be called Blox Peace, and this is what the logo looked like. Only players who got to play the game during release would really recognize this though, unless you heard it by another person, as the name Blox Peace quickly got changed to Blox Fruits to avoid copyright. Which if you ask me is a much better decision because Blox Fruits just sounds way better than Blox Peace. But I also don't really understand how the name Blox Peace could get them copyrighted when there's literally a game called a One Piece game. But hey, what do I know? Now another change that only OG players would remember has to do with the control fruit. We obviously know whenever you activate the room and control, you get to use abilities. And the ability we're specifically looking out for here is the Gamma Rush. Now we can see when we use it here, it attacks one person and then it goes to an AoE attack and attacks everybody else in the room. You can see here when it ends, the room is still here. However, back in the day, whenever you would use Gamma Rush, you can see it makes the room significantly smaller, and what's more, after the Gamma Rush ended, it would completely make the room disappear. I have no clue why they decided to change and revert it, but I also support it because control is one of my favorite fruits in the game, and if I had to reactivate room anytime I use Gamma Rush, I'd actually be upset. Now, another thing that got removed in Blox Fruits is the North Pole Island. Well, Kinda. Now, of course, if you go in third sea, it'll still be there, except interestingly enough, it's not an island that you can directly teleport to. In order to get it the fastest way, you need to teleport to Chocolate Land, and there it'll be right there, the North Pole. Now, while this island is still here in third sea, it used to be in second and first sea, but it got removed completely from there. And along with the North Pole, there was also two things that got removed as well. One of which was the Christmas gift event. Basically, how it would work is every hour you'd meet up in this circle in the middle of the island, a big present would fall on the ground, and when you'd open it, you'd get a fruit. This, however, got completely removed and it is no longer in the game. But who knows, maybe we'll see it return again this year. Now, aside from the gift box event, there was also another thing that disappeared, the Santa Claus NPC. There used to be an NPC named Santa Claus that would be right here during the event, and he actually sold 3 different things that you could buy: the elf hat, Santa hat, and coolest of all, the sleigh, a custom boat that is no longer obtainable. Obviously, when Santa Claus disappeared, all 3 of these items became unobtainable as well with him, meaning for any accounts that already have all these items, you have it unobtainable. But I hope for my sake, it comes back this year because I don't have any of those exclusive items, and I also don't have the sleigh, which I really want to get. Now, this next thing was something I was really sad to see go, but there was no other choice. About a year ago, there was an insane glitch that had to do with the spirit fruit that almost everyone was abusing. What I'm talking about, of course, is the spirit speed glitch, a glitch like everybody a year ago was abusing. Now, how this works is you need to have 2 permanent fruits, one of them being permanent spirit and another one. And what you do is you summon the little spirit homies specifically on the blue side to get the speed boost, and then once you've summoned all of them and got the speed boost, quickly switch over to a permanent fruit, which will make it so where the speed boost stays even though you're no longer on spirit. The crazy thing about it is it's stackable, so it allowed you to go to crazy speeds like this. And if you did it even more, anti-cheat would start kicking in, and you may even get kicked from the game. I loved abusing this glitch in my free time. I never actually used it in PvP. That'd be crazy, but sadly, I can't do it anymore. Moving on to the next thing though, we're gonna be talking about the love fruit. We obviously know how the fruit is now. It has abilities being able to summon arrows like this, big stun abilities like this, and even the ability to summon your own best old friend. Like you can literally summon a guy to 2v1 enemies with. Look at this. And as fire as this didn't used to even be in the game at all a year ago. The love fruit used to be completely different, having 4 different abilities. And as you guys can see right here, based off of the effects, it doesn't look that good. Now, in terms of PvP, I actually think the old version may have been better because all of the moves have crazy stuns to it. But in my opinion, I much prefer the new version. And fun fact, the old version of love is technically not completely removed from the game, as the boss Island Empress still uses the old version of love, as you can see there. Now, another cool thing that got removed is the Valentine event shop. Here's what it looked like when the event was here on the castle on the sea. This is what the NPC looked like, and whenever you would talk to them, they'd have a shop full of different items like fruits, race rerolls, 2x EXP, and sometimes even fragments. If you look down below, how you would purchase them is there was a heart system. Basically, how it worked is any NPC you killed near your level will drop a certain amount of hearts, and the more you grinded, the more you could use towards buying fruits from the shop. Shop would also reset every once in a while and recycle new things and fruits in there, so new players would be able to grind and get good fruits. But sadly, that event got removed, and I'm not sure when it'll come back, as we didn't get it this year. Well, we also didn't get a single update in 2024 at all, but I highly doubt that it'll come back in 2025. And now for the last fruit that was removed in Blox Fruits. Any player that started playing after 2022 would recognize this as the spider fruit, and they'd know nothing else about it. But it didn't used to actually be called the spider fruit. It used to be called the string fruit. And similar to the paw fruit, none of the abilities actually changed. I mean, as far as awakening goes, all of the abilities remained the same. And I think the V1 slightly changed. Other than that, this was an insignificant change just to avoid copyright. 5 more things that got removed, ladies and gentlemen, and I guarantee these last 5, a lot of you never knew existed. For example, in the cafe, if you go over to the right on this table here, there's an NPC named Torp. And if you talk to him, he'll allow you to reset your race in exchange for 3,000 fragments. But Torp used to be someone completely different. He used to be called Norp, and his avatar was drastically different than it is right now. Like, this is how he looks before, and this is how Torp looks. Honestly, if you ask me, Torp is lacking the drip. Norp on top. Don't really know why Norp got removed. I honestly couldn't tell you, but yeah, he's gone forever. Just like this next thing that's gone forever, or I hope not. Now, this is a bit of a goofy one, but I don't know if any of y'all have realized, but all of the sea captains or sea NPCs have lost their pants. Like, I don't know what's going on, but like, look at this. This is the first sea captain that takes you to second sea. If we go over to dock 3, we can see this guy, Mr. Captain, has his pants. Yes, but once we go into third sea, we can see the experienced captain is also missing his pants. I don't know what happened. It was a glitch that removed their pants, but it's been like this for almost a year now, and they haven't gotten them back. This next thing that got removed, I think less than 5% of y'all knew about. So normally in Blox Fruits, when you complete a fruit grade, you get teleported to this room, and if you talk to this mysterious entity, he awakens your abilities. But what if I told you this used to be Wenlock Toad over Heaven? Yes, this used to be the old NPC that would awaken your abilities. And if you guys remember what I said earlier about the green toad room, this is the guy that used to live there. And as for why he got removed, apparently he did something he wasn't supposed to and got removed from the admin team. So yeah, that's literally an admin that got removed from Blox Fruits. Now this next thing isn't something super crazy, but it's also pretty cool. The DS code. Now many of you players may not even know what this is. In fact, I didn't even know what this is like 10 minutes ago, but this is called the Diamond Syndicate syndicate coat, a coat that was given out as an award for a 2019 tournament hosted by this guy named E as a reward. This coat is currently completely unobtainable, and I believe only admin and certain special accounts have it. But despite that this is an unobtainable item, I also don't think it's really worth it, because if we look at the stats, it's pretty bad. 5% damage, 200 energy, and 200 health. That is like a horrible accessory. Nevertheless though, it got removed. And now the final thing that's gotten removed from Blox Fruits forever, and this one is insane. There used to be a glitch in Blox Fruits that would teleport you to a world called the Pillar World. And this was a world that used to be only obtainable by admins. However, back in the early updates of the game, you can see some players found a way to glitch in there. And what's interesting about this place is once you're in there, there would be no way to get out. Even if you were to reset or leave the game and join that same server, you would still be in the Pillar World. The only way to escape it would be to join a completely different server. This glitch is honestly insane because they're literally in an admin only area that they found a way to glitch into it. Sadly, this was completely removed from the game and this isn't even accessible anymore. I don't even think by admins. There you have it though, ladies and gentlemen. That is every major thing that Blox Fruits has ever removed, at least according to my knowledge. And for the first game, we have new Blox Fruits update 21.5. I didn't know 21.5 came out already. This one's only got 24 active players on it, but it has 3 million visits. Damn, okay, let's see what they got. Okay, this is interesting. Where the heck am I right now? Am I in like a cafe type area? They got little trade tables right here. Can you actually trade fruits? What is this right here? Some glowing rainbow block. Is this a fruit? What is this? Triple dark blade, no mobile support. Sorry. Damn, the mobile player's coping with this one. How expensive is this? 15 Robux for triple dark blade. Purchase a triple dark blade succeeded. Bought it. I don't see anything. What the heck? Did I just get scammed, dog? Wait, what the heck? I just walked through the room. Look at that. I just walked through the room. What is this? Take tool. Okay. Oh, you have to talk to this NPC to get it. Okay, we got it. Look at this, boys. Look at this. We are now OP. This would take forever to get this in Blox Fruits. In this game, I actually just paid for it. I mean, let's see if I can pack this dude up. I don't even have any actual abilities with this triple dark blade, so that was just a waste of money, to be honest. So if I look at the bottom right here, we have dough already equipped. Oh, that's fire. Hold on. It's actually got some abilities. Missile jab, Pacey River. This looks all the same as Blox Fruits. Hold on. Missile jab. It's the same abilities. It's the same abilities. Pacey River. Boom. Oh, I just killed that dude. I just killed that dude. Say less. So this has the same abilities as Blox Fruits. Okay, that's actually not that bad. What about this? Pierce your clothesline. Nothing's working. Dough fist resalade. Nothing is also working. So it only has half the moveset. That kind of sucks. What about this? Triple dark blade. Oh, we get some slashes and we get like an air slide. Did I just one-shot those people? Damn. This is OP, bro. The power of pay to win in this game is clearly strong. What else can you do in this game? Gas purple. Is this our own custom fighting style? Let's check that out. Gas shot. Oh, that's actually not that bad. Gas explosion. Boom. It just sort of one-shotted this guy. Celestial. He's a level 2,600. The last one, gas purple drill. I just turned into a Beyblade, bro. We also have Kitsune fruit. This is the old custom fan-made model, which actually doesn't look that bad, to be honest. What is this? Human celestial fruit. Custom fruit, as well as flower fruit. Can't do anything with any of them, though. I'm pressing it. It's not letting me do anything. Blox Fruits gotcha. Let's see what he says. Do you want to random fruit for 250,000 gold? Why not? Let's see what we get. And we get an uncommon sand fruit, huh? Wow, you can't eat any of the fruits. So I just wasted 250,000 gold and I can't even eat the fruit I bought. What else they got here? Who's this guy? Hi, I want some help. I lost a powerful sword. Search the map for tips to obtain the door. Quickly. The heck, he wouldn't even let me finish talking. What map is he talking about? I guess we should do some exploring around, try to see if we can find the map. They added uzoth into the game. They added Asmon and uzoth in here. What the heck is this? Is this the map right here? Let me check that out. Okay, we got the map. Oh, that was easy. Okay, let's check this out. Bro, this is the worst map I've ever seen. It doesn't even show where we start or where to finish. All it shows is a rock, and then you go past the rock and find the X. Okay, can we do some exploring? Try to find maybe a rock or something? It is so laggy in the server, bro. It is stuttered so bad. Okay, I've looked all around the map. There is no rock. This map is completely useless. All there is to this game is just this building right here. Okay, well, there's not actually much else to do in this game. This is honestly kind of mid. I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 10. Free perm fruits, Blox Fruits obby. Okay, you got my attention. It's literally only an obby. It says right there, reach the end for rewards. Only 8% of people can make it to the end. Hey, we'll see about that. Well, might as well just go ahead and try to get across the other side. Let's see what this is. Oh, this is like one of those Squid Game type things where if you step on the wrong one, you die. Okay, so I'm just gonna follow these guys' lead. This looks easy, bro. Look at this. Look at this. We're zooming through this. This dude's leading the way for us fully. Okay, hold on. Oh, there's no way I actually just fell across. Would you like to buy skip to the end sale? You could just skip to the end? You know what, bro? I want them fruits. I want them per fruits. Let's go ahead and skip to the end. Your purchase has skipped to the end. Sale succeeded. Nothing's happening. Did I just get scammed, bro? Did I just get scammed?
You are not getting money back.
So this game is just straight up taking people's Robuxes and not giving them what they paid for. Straight 1 out of 10. I'm hopping off this game. Fruit spawn, Blox Fruits, test fruit. Okay, this sounds good. At least I'll get to try out some fruits. Okay, here we go. This place looks nice. This place looks nice. I spawned in with a dough fruit. How? I've never even played this game before. Is that Frankie's house over there from Blox Fruits? Wait, hold on. Before we go ahead and check over there, there's a Blox Fruit right here. Love fruit. Okay, we got the love fruit. We already found a fruit this easy. Let's see if this is Frankie over here. I don't look like Frankie. Cyborg V4. V4. Buy for 0 belly, Cyborg V4. We could buy Cyborg V4 off rip. Hold on, let me check this out. Yo, we actually got Cyborg V4. Okay, what is this? Cyborg V4 from Wish. I'll give you extra points for effort though. At least they added it in here. Who's this? Zoro? Cursed dual katana for 0 belly. I can just get cursed dual katana for free. Nah, no shot, no shot. Dark Hurricane. Hold on, let's test this out. M1s? What are these animations? Bro's literally just shaking his hands like he dancing. Let me see if I can pack somebody up with this. I see someone right there. What's good, G? What's good, G? Come take this Dark Hurricane. Oh, that actually looks kind of nice. I thought that was going to be garbage for real. That was actually nice. Okay, while we're here, let's go ahead and check out this dough moves. Burning dough. Boom. How did that not hit him? It went straight past him. Okay, what about this? Pastry River. Oh, that's just like the Blox Fruit one. Versus Dough Barrage. And it's just not working. What about this? Dough Buzz Cut. Half my moves just don't work. Similar to the other game. That's crazy. Let me pack them up with the swords. Take this. Oh, damn, he killed me. I want to get a different fruit other than dough. Half my moves don't even work. What the heck is going on over here? There's a lot of explosions over here, so that must mean something's good over here. What the heck? There's just tons of fruits on the ground. Hold on, what is this? Yo, they're just giving these fruits out for free? What does this do? Oh, we have different fruits you can just spin for free. Might as well try go for a spin. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Smoke. Okay, we definitely got to go for something better than that. Since all you can do is test fruits in this game, you know what? We're going to get the highest rarity of fruits. We're going for a mythical.
2 seconds later.
There's no shot we get leopard the next spin. Oh my gosh. What the heck is that face? All right, let's go ahead and eat the leopard fruit. Hopefully this thing is fire. What the heck? You instantly just transform the leopard the moment you even click on it. Look at it. He's like Naruto running. No, that's crazy. Hold on. Let me go find someone with a bullet. Oh, I see someone there. Finger shot. It's literally just shooting little mini squares at him. Get back over here. Spinning spiral kick. What the heck is this? Oh my gosh, these effects are scuffed. But I actually kind of like this game, bro. It's kind of fun. Oh no, I'm dying. I'm only at 68 health. We have 2 more moves to showcase. Claw, Dam, and Fire Claw. Fire Claw. Oh, that actually has a high AoE. Get back over here. Get over here. You can't run forever, bro. You can't run forever. Boom. What the heck is that? That move is actually trash. Oh, he's actually fighting back. All right, bet. Let's fight. Boom, 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 boom. Hit him there. Pack him up. Oh, we're actually hitting him. Finger shot. What the heck? What type of combo did he just hit me with? What else did I got in this game? Health, fruit, leopard. I got negative 6,000 bounty. How's that even possible? I need to get revenge. I'm gonna pack this dude up to get revenge for that other dude that killed me. Boom. Claw Dam. There we go. Hit him with the AoE. Fire Claw. Boom. Oh yeah. We're packing this dude up. Oh, does he have Dough V2 as well? Oh my gosh. How are these people getting such these rare fruits? Boom, 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 boom. Pack them up. Claw Dam. Take that, little noob. Take that. Let me type in chat. LOL. Noob. Yoru. Buy for 0 belly. Okay, let's check out Yoru. Oh, the Yoru blade. Slash barrage and death slash. Little M1 animation too. Hold on. I see this little bacon-haired girl over here. Slash barrage. It literally just flung me. Okay, that was a fail. Now get over here. Get back over here. Death slash. Oh, that has crazy AoE. Okay. Boom. Get her here. What's good? Bacon hair. Death slash. Is that Kitsune he just pulled out? Oh, that doesn't even look like Kitsune at all from Blox Fruits, bro. What the heck? Oh, he is packing me up. Oh my god. Yo, his moves are doing crazy damage. Kitsune must be powerful in this game for real, bro. I enjoyed this game. I'm not gonna lie, even though there's literally nothing to do. I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10. Blox Fruits, but budget. This one has 1,600 players on it. Okay, this is interesting. What is this? Just a base plate world? It looks like you just go up to these guys and press them. And look at down below me. Is this like a tower defense type game? We have the hybrid dragon. Is this supposed to be like the dragon rework? All right, let's go ahead and buy the hybrid dragon. Hopefully we don't get scammed for this one. Oh, we actually got it. Okay, so you just spawn in game. This is like a battleground style. We have 4 moves on the bottom, and all you do is fight players. Okay, let's go up to this guy. Let's check this first move out. Boom. Oh, that actually didn't look too bad. Okay, ability 2, little claw ability. Oh, that's Draconic Claw. Okay, hold on. Ability 3, hit him with that dragon roar. Let me get this guy right here. Boom. Here, this actually got a fire. Hold on, let me hit him with this. Draconic Claw, grab him. Boom. Yo, I actually feel like I'm just straight up demolishing these boys, bro. Wait, what the heck? I just got one-shotted. Was that Kitsune I just died by, bro? No, we gotta try out Kitsune after that. Yo, this body looks so weird, bro. So this is literally just a battlegrounds type game. I like that. Boom. Ability 1. How did that not hit him? Okay, what about ability 2? Okay, slash. No. Fujitora, calm down. Fujitora, calm down. Boom. Hit him with that tail beast bomb. Did I just kill both of them? 2 for the price of 1? Kitsune mirror match. Hold on. Get over here. Get him like that. Boom. Oh, this actually got on fire. Bro. Oh, you ain't getting away from me. Tail beast bomb. Hit him with this. The rush. Yep, grab him there. And he's done for. Hold on. I want to try out leopard. Let me reset. Let's go ahead and try out the leopard one, bro. Let's see what that's talking about. Rob Lucci in the building. This first ability, this looks like a little fireball. Is this finger revolver? Oh, you can't really aim that well. I'll try that again. Finger revolver. Boom. Oh yeah, straight dime. Now let's see what the second one does. Okay, it's a roar and it slows him down. Third one, lunge at him, grab him. Boom. Finger revolver. Oh, we're packing him up. After he was just assault. Oh my gosh. Yo. Boom, roar. And that boy is done. Let me tell him, easy. Yo, this game's actually kind of lit. I ain't gonna lie. Kind of wish it was a different building though, because This don't even look like One Piece. This looks like Naruto for real. I'm gonna give this a 6. That was fun. Cheap Fruits, the best copy of Blox Fruits. Bold claim there. Pirates or Marines? We're going Pirates, of course. Oh wait, I think I've played this game before, boys. I think I've played this game before. Yeah, I already have the true triple Yoru. Let's see what they've changed. Okay, so we still have Black Light Diable Jambe off rip, which I don't even need that because I got this. I can straight up one-shot players. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Hold on. Let's see how good this is. Power pay to win. Boom. It's literally making the server lag, bro. What the heck? I literally just one-shotted that dude too. Hold on. Let me go over to this guy. Just one-shotted these boys. Okay. Enough of the pay to win. Let's see what they got. Let me check the shop. You can also buy admin. Yo, they're just straight up giving you away 1,000 Robux. Okay, no, they're tripping. Who is this guy attacking me, bro? You don't want none of this, bro. I'm telling you, you don't want none of this, dog. It didn't kill him. Oh wait, there we go. What else can we buy in this game? Kamehameha. There's no shot they have Kame. They have Rasengan and Shadow Clone Jutsu in this game. Let me check out this Blox Fruits dealer. That man going Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct ×4 over here, bro. They got the Quake Fruit, Gear 4, Light Fruit. I remember trying to Gear 4 before. Dragon Fruit. Yo, I wonder if they have the rework. Maybe a rework model of that. I only have 1,280. Do I need to do some quests or something? We need to get our belly up. Hold on, let me get this chest over here. How much do we get from that? Oh, we got like 50 from that. Okay. What if we just go around and get us some chests or something?
Later.
Or 3,800. We have enough. Yeah, let me go over to the Blox Fruits dealer. Let's check this dragon fruit out. Hopefully this wasn't all a waste. Dragon fruit. There we go, boys. There we go. Beam Slayer. Okay, hold on. Let me check that out. Beam Slayer. Oh, was this like heat wave beam? Boom. Okay, that was not that good. What was that? Lightning Cloud. What the heck are these effects? These are like some 2014 Roblox effects here, bro. Dragon Roar. Okay, that was not good. What about Dragon Transformation? This is literally just yoinked from the King's Legacy one. So the dragon hasn't changed at all. I think I remember using this in the past, bro. Let me see. Have the abilities changed when I'm in full form? They literally don't change at all. So what's the point of having the full form? Okay, I ain't gonna lie. This was a massive disappointment. And now I'm literally just stuck in the air. I ain't gonna lie. This game is kind of mad. I'm gonna give this like a 3 out of 10, bro. Server's like crazy low. Blox Fruits, but bad. And it just got an update recently. This one's got almost 3,000 players and 9.5 million visits on it. What the heck? Dog, why are y'all playing fake Blox Fruits games over the real game? This doesn't make sense to me. Okay, this looks interesting. What is this, like a battlegrounds type thing going on? How do I already have dragon equipped? What the heck is that? Is that a dough fruit on the ground? Hold on. Yo, we just got a blizzard in a T-Rex. Can I store fruits? Wait, it just started eating it. Did I just get rid of my dragon? I didn't mean to do that. What the heck is that? Yo, is that a sea beast? Let's go check this thing out while I check out these abilities. T-Rex Z. What? Did any ability even come out? Okay, let's try that again. T-Rex Z. Oh, it's that little slash thing. I didn't even notice that. Wait, is this the sea beast right here? How is the sea beast on land? There's also a floating kitsune right over there. I don't know what that means. Let me hit these guys with my ability. Oh, I'm hitting them. Boom. Ability C. Roar. Oh, this thing actually looks kind of sick. I ain't gonna lie. This thing actually looks sick. Uh oh, damn. This dude hit me with God Human? Hold on, this dude's packing me up. Hit him with that V. What the hell, bro? Is this the damn T-Rex transformation? This is literally a T-Rex, bro. That's actually kind of L's, I ain't gonna lie. And this dude just packed me up, so clearly the fruit's not that good. Well, let's just go ahead and look for fruits on the ground. It says up here, fruit spawn every 50 seconds, so I don't think fruits would be that rare. Is this control? Oh, that's control. That model actually looks kind of sick. What the heck? Why is this dude attacking me? Hold on. Let me collect these fruits. Before he kills me. Wait, what is this one? Celestial fruit. Nah, we gotta test that one out, bro. We saw that one early in the other game, but we couldn't actually eat it. Okay, I ate it. We have 4 different moves, so let's go ahead and test them out. Z, you just shoot a bunch of eyeballs. What the heck? That is so goofy. Okay, let's check out this next ability though. Celestial X. Oh, it's like a domain expansion kind of. What the heck, bro? How did he one-shot me? I'm supposed to be strong. Celestial C, it's not working. Okay, let's use Celestial V. It did no damage to him. Is he immune to my celestial abilities? Oh, he's not. The eyeballs are hitting him. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Celestial is not as good as I thought it would be. What fruit is this? Is this a soul fruit? Oh, it's a spirit. I got my little spirit out. I got Prometheus. It's Zeus with me. Let me use Z. Damn, I'm just getting one-shotted left and right. Oh, what the heck? Yo, this leopard model is literally the Blox Fruits leopard model. What is this? Venom? That Venom model is not hitting. I ain't gonna cap. Let me ride on my cloud. Is there anything up here? Anything of use up here? Oh, we have a shop. Open shop. Okay, I knew there'd be something up here. God Human for 2,500. I knew someone had God Human. Hold on, let me buy that. This is the first Blox Fruits copy that has God Human. That's actually surprising. What's good, G? What's good? Boom, 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 boom. Let me hit it with this. Z. Now we can do the combos, boys. Now we can actually do the combos. Boom, hit it with this. What is supposed to be ends of times? Hit it with that God Human again. Boom, 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 boom. Pack him up. Hit up there. Straight up demolish that dude. Look at that. You see him? Well, I ain't gonna lie, there ain't much to do in this game. Kind of just collect fruits and go pack people up left and right. It is dope they have God Human though. I'll give this one a 4 out of 10. It was really buggy and overall like not that good of an experience. Free perm fruits, Blox Fruits, fruit testing. Okay. Oh, this don't look so bad. Look at this. Look at this. They got the little icons organized and everything. Got all the game passes. Boss drops, fruit notifier, fast boats. What the heck would you need a fruit notifier for? There's literally only one island. Cheap game pass. How cheap are they? Hold on, let's see. 270 Robux. Damn, 270 Robux for notifier? There's nothing to even notify. What are the fruits they have in here? They have gravity Diamond, Buddha, Dragon, Venom, Leopard, Doe, Spirit, Kitsune, Shadow, and Quake. And I already somehow have the Dragon Fruit. I don't even know how I got that. And Kamehameha? What the heck? Like, how did I even get Kamehameha in this game? I don't remember ever playing this. Okay, let's go ahead and try out the Leopard Fruit. I want to try that one out. 40 Robux for Leopard. That's not too bad. Okay, let's go ahead and buy that. They have their own little shop too that actually works. You can buy T-Rex for 35 Robux and Kitsune for 50. And I have their stat points as well. This is literally just laid out like exactly like Blox Fruit. I bought the Leopard, left the game, and I still don't have the Leopard. I think I just got scammed. All right, we might as well try out the Dragon Fruit since I already had that one in my inventory. Let's just go ahead and hurry up and transform. Okay, it's also the King's Legacy model as usual. What about the abilities? Beam Slayer, boom, Lightning Cloud. This is literally the same moves as the other original one we played, bro. I ain't gonna lie, this game sucks, bro. This is gonna be the first in the video. We give this a 0. A 0, boys. Straight 0. Dragon rework Blox Fruits, but bad too. Okay, we're in game. What the heck? Is it just me or is my character like all blurry? So this is another base plate game, eh? No other islands other than what's on here. I like how there's a sign right here that says small island, like as if you couldn't just tell that yourself. Okay, what's over here? Random fruit, 50 Robux. We have to get 50 Robux before we can spend for a fruit. There we go, 50 money. All right, let's go try to spin for a fruit now. All right, here we go. Congratulations, success. He doesn't even do no spinning animation. I just have the spring. Wait, what the heck? Is that the T-Rex fruit? That looks like a damn like toy or like a plushie or something, bro. But let's go ahead and just do another spin, bro. Let's do another spin. Let's see what we get. Oh, we got the T-Rex fruit. Yo, we got the T-Rex fruit. That's crazy. Yeah, sorry, like that little icon at the bottom, T-Rex. Okay, this has the same moveset as the one in Blox Fruits. Let's just check it out. Tail swipe. Oh, this actually looks really similar to Blox Fruits. Predator Screech. Oh, yo, this is actually not bad. This is actually not bad. Hunter's Rage. Oh, okay. And then Gigantic Leap. Okay, how do we transform though? Can we even transform? How did that other dude transform into the T-Rex and I can't? Oh wait, I just figured something out. This right here says Advanced Fruit Dealer, and this one costs 250 to spin from. Maybe I got like an unawakened version of T-Rex. Maybe that's why I can't transform. There we go. We got 275. We have more than enough to get the roll now. I hope this Advanced Fruit Dealer actually gives us something good. Congratulations, success. Okay, let's see what we get. Mammoth Fruit. Yo, we got the Mammoth Fruit. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and eat that. What the heck? Am I supposed to be in the Mammoth form right now? Like why is my board just like crawling on the ground like that? What? I don't know. This is weird, bro. This is weird. Wait, I just lost my mammoth. Where did it go? Nah, that's crazy. I had the mammoth that a second later just disappeared. What's up with these games scamming me, bro? Last thing I want to try before we hop off this game is that Dragon rework. So I just bought this chest powered game pass and it allows me to just spawn chests any time I want. I just literally just hacked the game, boys. I can just spawn all these chests, get the money, and then instantly just go for the Advanced Fruit Dealer. Oh, we just got the Kitsune fruit. What? Hold on. We need to eat that. We need to eat that. Yo, Kitsune has a ton of different moves. You see, I even have the little like running animation like this. Oh, they actually tried to make this accurate to Blox Fruit. Curse Enchantment, Tales of Burning Agony, Flashfire Disruption. What Raging Blue Fury Scream. Okay, they literally just like freestyle with that one. That's not even in Blox Fruits. Oh, but it gives me a speed boost. That's kind of fire. Yo, the Kitsune's actually good in this game. And last but not least, we have Wild Assault. Oh my god, it's bugging me. It's bugging me through the game. Now let's keep just buying these little fruit packages. Mammoth form fruit. Oh, this is the mammoth form. Is that why I couldn't transform before? You need one that has a specific form? That's kind of dumb. Oh, we got the dragon. Finally, boys. Finally. We were waiting for this dragon fruit so we could test out this rework. Let's get it. Let's eat it. Oh, what the heck? He has a little claw. He's bending down. He has a little tail like that. Okay. He's got M1s. We have a bunch of different moves. Heat Wave Beam, Draconic Claw, Fire Shower, King of the Beast Smash. That one sounds sick. Okay, let's test it out. Heat Wave Beam. They actually cooked for the dragon rework. I'll try Draconic Claw. Oh, it's a long range ability. I thought it was going to grab him. Then we have Fire Shower. Boom. It's not even like how it's supposed to be. It's literally just throwing fireballs one by one. Next up, we have Dragon Rush. Oh, little cinematic thing? What the heck? Wait, I'm stuck to the ground. It's literally doing nothing. Okay, that move is actually kind of useless. Last but not least, we have King of the Beast Smash. Okay, that's definitely anticlimactic. Oh, wait, it has a little impact at the end. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Oh, that's literally all you can do in this game. Get chests and roll for fruits. That said, though, bro, the goofy animations and the way this thing is, this might actually be my favorite one. I'm gonna have to give this an 8, bro. Well, ladies and gentlemen, those are all the fake Blox Fruits games I tested out today. I would definitely say this was the best out of all of the fakes, and the worst one of all was definitely this one. Did you know that inside the Kitsune transformation, there's an Among Us character? So if we go ahead and transform into Kitsune and position the camera right under the seat, oh my god, it's actually true. That's insane. That right there was just one of the 50 secrets I have to show you today. Starting off with well-known secrets, but by the end of the video, I'm gonna be exposing secrets that less than 10% of players know exist. Secret 2, and for this one, you need to be at the cafe. Now, once you're at the cafe, if you go over to this staircase down here, you will see there is an underground area. Go straight, and straight to the left, you will see there's a room that says classified on it. You can't reach this room normally. However, if you click shift lock, you can flash step in it and reach this secret room. Now, this room literally serves zero purpose. Like, you can't do anything with it except maybe hide fruits. But there is this sign right here where if you look at it, it says King Toad's house. And you're not going to want to forget this Toad guy because later on in the video, we have even more secrets about this guy. Obviously, everyone knows us about the frog room. But maybe you didn't know this next one. Did you know that marine ships are actually cheaper than pirate ships? So if we go talk to the boat dealer right here and click next, we can see that brigade ships are 1,000 and grand brigade ships are 4,000. However, if you spawn in as marine, you can see the brigade is 600 and the grand brigade is 2,000. So it's almost half the price. Pretty cool, right? What if I told you it went even deeper? For secret number 4, a marine sloop is better than a pirate brigade. All right, we have our marine sloop right here, and this is a very inexpensive ship, being only at 150 berries. The HP this thing has 2,500. As we saw earlier, a pirate brigade is over 1,000 bellies and is much more expensive. However, it only has 2,000 HP. And to make matters worse, the sloop is also faster than the pirate brigade. Just to show you guys proof, we're gonna race in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we're both going right now. You guys can see the sloop is ahead by quite a bit. Look at this, look at this. It's slowly just pulling ahead. Kinda sad for the pirates, man. Kinda sad for the pirates. Secret 5 is gonna be in the middle town. If you go over to the left side of the middle town, you will find there is a secret room. And if you go inside it, we'll find some interesting things. First, we have an ore editor. On the left, we have this robot mega NPC, which can help you upgrade your dark blade to V2. But most importantly, we have this poster here, Wenlock Toad. I told you guys to remember his name. And then there's also this random letter wishing Wenlock Toad a happy new year. And just like I said before, don't forget Wenlock Toad because we still have much more secrets to unfold about him later on in the video. Secret 6, if you go up to Skylands and go to this building with the little clock on it, go inside and look up, you will see there is a code that says FUD10. The kicker though is if you try to use this code, it literally gives you only 1 belly. So it's just a troll code. Secret 7, we have at the desert. Once you spawn at the desert, you will see this pyramid and there's going to be a chest conspicuously placed right here. Most players just ignore this, but if you go get it, you will see there's a hole that leads to an NPC. Go down this little maze here and it will lead to this guy named Hassan. Now Hassan sells an accessory, which albeit is a terrible accessory, but it is pretty interesting nonetheless. Now you're probably thinking, I know all these secrets, but trust me, you're gonna want to stick around because for the last secret, I guarantee you haven't seen. Next up though, did you know the character on the pirate menu in Blox Fruits used to be completely different? Instead, years ago, the character that used to be on that menu used to be Buggy the Clown, as you guys can see right here. Obviously, this had to be changed due to copyright reasons, but I will say Buggy the Clown looked way better in that spot. Secret 9, if you go over to Upper Skypea, go over to the pyramid here and go under, there will be a secret area you can go inside with a false wall, which you can destroy. And inside, you guys can see there will be chests, which you can farm to get money. Each of these chests give anywhere between I think 500 to over 1,000 belly each. So it's pretty good for farming if you're in first seed. I know for a fact all of y'all know that last secret, but maybe you didn't know this one. Did you know that there is a secret NPC behind the factory raid? If you go up to it, go up to the top in these little ridges right here, there will be a secret NPC right about here. Yup, it's Cyborg Frankie. And if you talk to him, this is actually how you obtain the sun ship, otherwise known as 1,000 Sunny, which is pretty interesting, but not as much as this next secret. For secret 10, if you go up top the mansion in Kingdom of Rose and go over to this side here, you guys will see 2 things. First, we have a ball which has the map of Thailand on it. And to the left of it, we have a cube which has the map of Brazil on it. Now, personally, I have no idea why the Thailand ball even exists or why it's here, but don't forget about the Brazilian cube because later on in the video, we're going to be revealing even more secrets about it. Secret number 13, did you know you could reach the raid room without even having to do a raid? All you have to do is go to cafe, go to the underground area here again, but instead of going left, this time we're going to go right, have shift lock on, we're going to look inside the wall, and then you're going to try to flash step over here. There we go. We're now outside of the room and we're under the map at second C. Now, all you have to do to reach the raid room is go to this building over here. And try not to drown if you're a devil fruit user because you will die. All right, we're over here. And now, as you guys can see, we have the Iglesia de Prophet, which is the raid room. Just to prove it, we can look inside. You guys can see it is indeed the raid room. That right there in the corner is the raid NPC. Now, once you flash step inside the room, you actually can't do anything with it. If you try talking to the guide, you won't be able to awaken your fruit. But it's still cool. You can go in here. And next, we have the last of the most known secrets of the video. From here on, the secrets are going to get better and better. But for secret 14, if you go over to Great Tree, there's actually a secret area in Great Tree. Now, chances are you've discovered this by accident, but if you go over to this area here, you guys can see there's a crack in the floor. If you just walk in it, you will fall through, and now you are under the map in Blox Fruits. Pretty cool hiding spot, which you can hide fruits in or, battle out, do whatever you want, really. And there's even a cool area where you can stand on thin air. You guys can see right here, I'm standing on nothing. Now we're gonna start getting to some of the decently known secrets where some players may know them, but also a lot of players won't. So you remember in Second C, we had the Brazilian cube and the Thailand bowl, right? Well, if you go to Floating Turtle Mansion and go behind it, straight by this windmill, you guys will see there is a Vietnamese cone. Now, I have no idea what this does. I'm pretty sure it serves no purpose, but the Blox Fruits devs have something weird going on with putting random countries' flags on objects. While we're at the Turtle Mansion, for secret number 16, we actually have some hidden messages on the chess tables. If you look really closely, you can see on the side of the chess table, it says Chad is the king of Blox Fruits. Now, I have absolutely no idea what this means, but interestingly enough, this is on every trade table in the game. You guys can see it's also on this one here, and if we go to Second C, you guys can see it's also on the trade tables here. While we're at the cafe, let's get into secret number 17. Now, obviously, cafe is one of the few places that has a safe zone in Second C. Well, you'd be wrong, because there's actually an area in cafe where there is no safe zone. In fact, it's right at the top of this pillar right here. If you go to the top of this pillar and stand right over here, you guys can see the safe zone text disappeared, meaning I could be attacked. But that's not it, boys. It goes even deeper, because for secret number 18, this is also true for the mansion. As you can see, all of this is supposed to be a safe zone. However, just like cafe, if you go into the upper corner, the safe zone text disappears. So you are now dangerous in this corner. And this applies to not only that corner, but this corner, as well as this corner. Do with that information what you will, boys, but I think that is an interesting secret. Now, we all know about the rocket fruit and how it replaced the kilo fruit, right? But I bet you didn't know that the kilo fruit is still in the game. Well, technically. Now, if you go outside of mansion and go straight left until you reach this broken building here, you guys will see there is an NPC named Wenlock. Sounds familiar, right? Well, if you talk to Wenlock, he will say you can buy a physical kilo fruit from him for 97 Robux. Now, of course, if you actually buy this, it just gives you a physical rocket fruit, but technically the kilo text is still in game. Now, okay, a lot of y'all probably knew that last one, but for secret 20, I doubt you do. If you go over to the Skull Island, head over to around the area where Tidekeeper spawns, go on top of this rock at specifically this angle, equip the light fruit, and start flying up, you will find a secret sky island. This is gonna take a while though. All right, boys, here we go. We're finally about to find it. That's the island right there. It took me like 5 to 8 minutes, but we found it. So yeah, in case y'all didn't know, this is the Pole V2 island. You come to this island after you complete a rumble raid. And once you talk to the thunder, ooh, I almost just fell back down, bro. Once you talk to this guy right here, he'll evolve your Pole V1, which is this weapon here, to Pole V2. Normally, you need to complete a rumble raid in order to get to this island, but as you guys can see, well, I guess you can't see, but the world is under there, and you can reach this island from the regular world. Also cool enough, if you step into this gate, you go into a raid room. Now, that was cool, but did you know that there is a Rip Idra NPC? So if you teleport over to the graveyard, go over to this little rock thingy, and next to the rock thingy, there will be this pillar. There is a Rip Idra NPC. Now, if you talk to him while holding a dark blade, he will say, what do you wish to do with your dark blade skin? Enable or disable? What that does is, as you guys can see right now, my dark blade skin is white, which is the Slayer skin. But if I disable it, you guys can see now it's just green. It's a normal dark blade. Now, chances are you probably knew that. But did you know that Chandler from Mr. Beast has his very own code in Blox Fruits? Yeah, he actually does. If you go over to the codes thing and type in all caps, Chandler, you guys will redeem it and you'll get 0 belly. This is another troll code that the devs thought would be funny, but nevertheless, it is still interesting that Chandler from Mr. Beast got his own cameo in Blox Fruits. And I think he's got his own title too, but don't quote me on that. Secret 23. Y'all remember the cursed ship, right? Well, what if I told you you can reach the cursed ship without actually going to the cursed ship? Let me explain. So if you go to dock 2, which is where you spawn in Second C, and go to this dock, it looks straightforward. You can almost see a island out over there. Now, if you go spawn a boat, which I'm gonna spawn the Sentinel and just sail straight ahead, you guys will see what we'll run into. Just to make this quicker, I'm gonna go equip light fruit. Let's fly over there. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the inside of the haunted ship. So whenever you get teleported to the haunted ship, it really just takes you here, which is kind of weird, but you know what I'm saying, they gotta put it somewhere. Another interesting fact though is if you touch it, you will start to die. As you guys can see right here, it's almost the same effect as if you were underwater. You guys can see I am now dying as I'm moving around. And while we're on the topic of cursed ship, for secret number 24, you can reach the area I was just at from the inside of cursed ship. So all you have to do is just go inside cursed ship, go in this room right here, which is the main room of cursed ship, go on top of this chandelier here, look up, and flash step, and now we're in the same area that we just spent 2 minutes sailing to in the matter of seconds. Secret 25, there is a hollow building outside a cafe. Now this one can be useful if you're ever getting chased in PvP. Now you guys can see this wall right here. It looks like it should be solid and you shouldn't be able to go through it, right? Well, that is true for this part right here. You can't go through it. However, if you go right here, you're able to go straight through the entire thing and get to the other side, which can be useful if you're getting chased down in PvP. You can get through this to throw your opponent off and confuse them. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that wasn't the coolest or most insane secret, but trust me, the last secret of this video is gonna blow your mind. But this next secret, I bet you didn't know. So if you go to Haunted Castle and go all the way at the top of the mast, there will be a special treat waiting for you. And I bet many of y'all didn't know this. We're at the top of the mast. There will be 3 diamond chests up here every single time. Guaranteed to spawn 100%, and they give you like 10k each bellies. Pretty fire. But just in case you knew that one, I'm going to present you one that I guarantee you only 10% of players actually realize. Having Falcon equipped gives you higher jump length. And just to prove this to y'all, I'm going to do a double jump right now, and make sure to take note of the distance I jump. All right, let's do the double jump. There we go. So that was the maximum height I could jump without Falcon. Now let's go equip Falcon. Make sure to equip the plumage. Then let's do a double jump here. And you guys can see it's almost double the length of the other jump without Falcon. I highly doubt any of y'all knew that. For this next secret, we're gonna need to go to Hydra Town. So in Hydra Town, similar to Cafe, there is a hollow building here. Now normally with the buildings, you shouldn't be able to go through them, but this building here is completely hollow. You could just straight up walk through it. I have no idea why it's like this or if they're ever going to fix it, but you can definitely use this to hide, confuse players, or troll them. And while we're on the Hydra Island, for secret number 29, there is a special secret area at the waterfall. And no, I'm not talking about through that gate. Literally everybody knows this because you have to go through here to get Cursed Dual Katana. But instead of going over there, if you go over here to this part of the waterfall, jump up over here, there will be a little crack you can go through. And if you continue going through this, you are now under the map in 3rd Sea. Like, this is actually sick, boys. Like, you can see how everything is. And where this area here, the bottom of the Great Tree, there's a special boss that you can fight. Beautiful pirate domain. Y'all boys see it here. And if you time it correctly, you can even teleport inside of it and fight the boss. Have you ever accidentally eaten a fruit, resetting your good fruit? Well, for secret 30, I bet you didn't know that you can actually avoid that fruit you accidentally ate being activated. So for example, let's say you have a kitsune that you don't want to get rid of, and for some odd reason you accidentally ate a rocket fruit. Well, if you leave the game before you actually finish the eating animation, the rocket fruit will never activate. So you guys can see we were eating it. Let's see if it reset my kitsune. All right, we're joining back now, and yep, we are still kitsune. So if y'all ever accidentally eat a fruit, make sure to leave as quickly as possible to avoid resetting the fruit you actually want to keep. And while we're on the top of kitsune, for secret number 31, kitsune actually has 2 M1 variations. So obviously we already know the regular kitsune M1. You got 5 M1s, which ends in a down slam. Pay attention to that. On the 5th M1, it slams them to the ground. However, did you know that if you're in the air, it gives a different variant? When you're in the air on the last M1, instead of doing a down slam, it does a kick. See the difference between the down slam versus the kick? Now, secret 32 is not as useful to know as that, but it's still pretty cool. So you remember the fight between King Redhead and Rip Idra that you had to watch in order to get to 3rd Sea? Well, you can watch that cinematic scene again for some reason. All you've got to do is go to Sea Castle, talk to this person here, Aaron, say, let me see, and then you can watch the full cinematic again, which I don't know why you would want to. It was it was actually kind of boring. And speaking of Rip Idra, for secret number 33, did you know that you can actually reach the island to fight him on without having to be teleported to it? All right, now to find this island, first thing you got to do is teleport to lava. Then I'm going to equip the light fruit. We're going to go to the top of this factory raid, and we're going to look over about to the left of this area right about here. And what you're going to do once you get to the top of this is you're going to look straight ahead here, and then you just fly. I'm going to go a little bit more left right around here. That should be good. Here we go, boys. Here we go. It's right up to the right. I was a little bit off, but here we are. This is it. The Rip Idra Island in its entirety. And you can actually fight the boss himself, too. The only thing is, there's really no point because he's fully invincible. You can't kill him. Like, look, I'm about to fight him right now, and he just goes back to full every time. Secret number 34. Did you know that there is a way where pirates and marines can actually ally each other? So in order to do this, what you need to do is go to a raid together. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to buy any chip. We're going to go with the flame raid because we're not not actually about to finish it. Let's teleport in here. Now that we're in the raid together, we are actually allies. Let me tell my boy reset. And now, as you guys can see, we are fully allied despite the fact that he's a Marine and I'm a pirate. I can't hit him. We are on the same team. The only issue that comes with this glitch is you cannot unally them, so you're just stuck being allied forever. Secret number 35. I bet you didn't know that the more mastery you have of control, the bigger your room gets. So this is my friend Rip Marais here. His control is only 1 mastery, and this is the max size of his room. My control has 364 mastery, and this is the max size of my room. So you guys can see, even though our room activated from the same distance, mine is quite a bit bigger. Now that was the last of the decently known secrets. Everyone from here to the end of the video are going to be secrets that very little players know exist. And trust me, the last one is gonna shock you. Secret 36. Did you know that there is a hidden message inside the cafe room? And by hidden, I mean really hidden. Now to find it, what you have to do is you have to go in the upper corner of this beam here. Jump up top of this, and it'll be appearing right here. You guys can barely make out what it says, but it says it exists. Now to see this text better, you can activate fast mode, and it'll appear a bit more clear. You guys can see there, it clearly says it exists. The question is, what exists? Well, we'll be explaining that a little bit later. But while we're in the cafe room, we have another secret here. So obviously we know about the frog room, right? This is how it looks now, and as you guys notice, it is kind of destroyed. I mean, there's like just stuff all over the place, nothing's organized. But did you know this isn't how the frog room used to always look? Here we have a 3-year-old video from Uncle Kizaru, which shows what the room used to look like. First of all, as you guys can notice right here, it's no longer says classified, and the door is very clearly open. And if you went inside, you guys can see it looks way more organized. I mean, like everything, like it looks like someone's living in this room. The suitcases are full, the couch is, you know, nice. Also, it says right there, King's Toad House, also known as Wenlock Toad. And even more interesting is you can see right here, the Awakening Expert used to be in this room. I don't know why they decided to destroy Wenlock's room, but trust me, this isn't the last we're going to hear of him, because we still have more secrets to unfold about Wenlock in this video. So you remember the Brazil cube we talked about earlier, right? Well, there's actually more to it than we talked about earlier. Now, what this cube actually is, it is an admin spec that, when an admin uses a certain command, teleports a player to a maze, and if the player completes that maze, they win a free Dark Blade. And we actually have some footage here, which is by official newbie. This you guys can see, Rip Indra is spawning the Brazil cube, and whoever touched it would get granted a free Dark Blade. You guys can see right there, official newbie just received the Dark Blade for free from Rip Indra, which is honestly really fire. I wish the admins did more events like that nowadays. Secret number 39. Did you know you cannot buy scrolls in second and first sea? So obviously every player knows about legendary and mythical scrolls. Obviously, if you go to the shop, you can buy 5 legendary scrolls and 3 mythical scrolls, which you can then use to get enchants on your weapons. But did you know that you cannot buy these in second and first sea? If I go talk to the experienced captain right now and open up the shop, you will see the 2 slots where the legendary and mythical scroll would have been are now grayed out, and you cannot buy it. And the same is true for first sea. And while we're on the topic of first sea, for secret number 40, did you know that the amount of money you can buy from the shop scales with what sea you're in? So while we're in first sea, the maximum amount of money you can buy from the shop is 500k, which is going to run you 14.99 Robux, which is an absolute scam. But if you go to second sea, you guys can see now you can buy up to 1.5 million bellies for the same price. And in third sea, you can get up to 3 million, which is honestly kind of weird. I don't know why they did that, but now that you know, never buy cash from the shop in first sea. Now you remember that secret message in cafe that said it exists, right? Well, there's another secret message in the raid room. If you go over to the left of the mysterious entity, over to this wall, you will see there is some text that says something form. I believe it says life form. If we equip fast mode, we should be able to see it better. Yup, it says life form. And this isn't the only secret message. We actually have one more, which will tie together the entire puzzle. But we'll get into that bit later. For the next secret, we actually have another one about Wenlock Toad. So while we're here in the raid room, you guys can see this mysterious entity, right? Well, this is the NPC you talk to awaken your fruits. But did you know that this NPC used to be Wenlock Toad? Or, my bad, Wenlock Toad over heaven. Yes, it is true. This NPC used to be Wenlock, but he was removed and replaced by this boring guy right here. Secret number 43. Did you know that you can reach the Awakening Temple of Time without even having to go to the Great Tree? So as you guys can see, I'm in a random area in Danger Zone 4, right in third sea. Now, if you guys look up, you guys can see that little island in the air right there is the Temple of Time. All you've got to do is just use light or whatever sort of mobility fruit you want and fly up to it. And voila, we are now in the Temple of Time, and we can teleport into it as such. And And while we're in the Temple of Time, I bet you didn't know that Blox Fruits may be insinuating there's a new race coming soon. So if you reach the top of the Temple of Time, you will run into this, an ancient clock. And as you can see, on both sides of the ancient clock, we have a ghoul flag, and on the right side, we have a shark flag. And inside the ancient clock room, there are 6 flags total, each of them having the icons of each race: human, ghoul, meek, shark, angel, and cyborg. But did you know that if you look directly behind the ancient clock, there will be another banner, but it has nothing on it? Now, this isn't fully confirming that there's going to be a new race coming, but it insinuates that because there's 7 banners that is empty, they're going to come up with a new one and it'll release eventually. Secret number 45, we have a hidden room in Tiki Outpost. So if you teleport to Tiki Outpost, come over to this side here, right where this little slope is, stand on this thing, equip shift lock, go to the side, and quickly just try to shimmy through. You will now be under the temple in Tiki Outpost. Honestly, a pretty cool little hiding spot. Don't really know what you could do here. Maybe troll, chill, store some fruits, who knows. But for secret number 46, we have an even cooler hidden spot, and I bet you didn't know this one. So if you go to Turtle Mansion and go over by the God Human Trainer, this tree right here, go inside this little branch here, and once you're inside the tree, what you have to do is you have to jump up here and flash step at the same time. Now we are at the top of the tree, and it is a pretty cool hiding spot because you can go down here, jump up, go down here, and it's just a cool little area. Like, look at this. This is fire. And to wrap up the hidden spots, for the last one I have of the video, if you go to Port Town, all the way to the beach area, which is straight over here, there is one last hidden area. Once you're at the little beach area, if you go right here, you guys can see there's almost like a door right here. Like, it's like a false wall, and you can teleport inside this, and it is pretty much just a little room. I don't know if the devs are planning to do anything with this. It's almost like a perfect little box. It seems like they may use it someday, but as of right now, it serves no purpose other than just a cool little spot. Now, if you like those secrets, you're definitely gonna like this next one. Did you know that there is a secret title that you can get by winning a game of chess in Blox Fruits? Well, I didn't. I just found that out a few hours ago, but I'm about to prove it to you. I got my friend Ritmarize here. We're about to do a chess game, and I'm about to pack this man up. Let me just quickly pack this boy up real quick. Got this mana check right here. There we go. And you guys can see, new title unlock, the Mastermind. That's actually kind of interesting, and I would have never found that out if it wasn't for you guys, because there's no way I'm playing chess in Blox Fruits. Now, you remember the secret messages we had earlier? Well, there's one more left, and this is the final piece of the puzzle. If you teleport to the lab in 2nd C and go down to where you're supposed to get the cyborg, instead of getting it, go right. You guys can see just barely, in fact, I can't even see. There is text right here that says undead. Just for the sake of y'all seeing it clearer, let me activate fast mode. You guys can see I can still barely see it, but it says undead. And this is the final hidden text in all of 2nd C, otherwise known as the final piece of the puzzle. You're probably thinking, what does all these secret texts mean? It exists, life form, undead. Well, for secret 50, we have Darkblade V3. And I know what y'all are thinking. Everyone knows about Darkblade V3. What's special about this secret? Well, did you know that all 3 of these special texts actually ties into the lore and instructions of how to obtain Darkblade V3? First hidden text, it exists, is proving the existence of the Slayer skin, otherwise known as Darkblade V3, because a lot of players doubted it did. The second text, life form, is insinuating that players must evolve to a greater life form, otherwise known as getting all the races to V3. And last but not least, the final text, undead, is a direct hint of how to obtain Darkblade V3. As you guys know, if you go to the graveyard and go to the side of it, there will be this wall with a button right here. And what is on the graveyard? Zombie NPCs, otherwise known as undead. Pretty dope lore, huh? Now for Secret 51, if you go over to the Kingdom of Rose and go in this area here, you guys can see we have the Arrow NPC, otherwise known as the V3 NPC. Now, did you know that there is a hidden room behind him? If you go over to this wall here, activate shift lock, and teleport in here, you guys will see we are now under the Kingdom of Rose tree, and it's a pretty cool hide spot. And while we're already at Arrow's place for secret number 52, did you know that Arrow didn't used to always be the V3 Awakening NPC? Can you guess who it used to be? Well, if you guessed Wenlock Toad, you'd be correct. A few years back, Wenlock Toad used to be the person you talked to awaken your race. And as you guys can see in the footage here, there he is. Right there, the man himself, Wenlock Toad. Unfortunately, though, he was later removed and obviously replaced by the Arrow NPC, similar to the Awakening one earlier that was replaced by the mysterious entity. But the question is, why was Wenlock Toad removed from the game? First, it was his room under Cafe that's completely destroyed now. Wenlock also used to be the Awakening NPC, which also got removed. And as we just went over, he used to also be the V3 NPC, which obviously got removed. The answer to all these questions lies in secret number 53. If you teleport over to the graveyard, on one of the tombstones, there's a secret message. Wenlock, dead for disrespecting his master, we will always remember you. Now, Wenlock used to be a developer on the team of Blox Fruits, and while I can't say 100% if this is fact, the rumor has it he did something that he wasn't supposed to, and as such, he had to be removed from the team and removed from the game. Kind of sad considering how invested all of his lore was in the game, now that I'm digging deep into it, but still an interesting secret nonetheless. Secret number 54. Did you know that there is a hidden fruit inside Blox Fruits, but none of you will ever be able to obtain it? Of course, I'm talking about the meme fruit, which is a unobtainable admin fruit. Now, this fruit is not very good. I mean, as the name implies, it's a meme fruit. It literally only has one ability, and it's called Traffic Cone. And I have footage right here which showcase what it is. It has infinite range, but you just shoot out some traffic cones, as you guys can see right here. It looks like it has no cooldown. You can just keep spamming it infinitely times, has infinite range, and it only deals damage to allied players. So it is just truly a meme fruit. It doesn't help you at all. It's just there to troll. And now we have the final secret of the video, secret number 55. So we all know about the admin command OP Fun, right? This command allows admins to spam Blox Fruits abilities with 0 cooldown continuously, as you guys can see right here. But did you know you can actually use OP Fun yourself? Well, kind of. Now, I'm not going to show you guys how to do it. No. That would be too OP, and I would have to deal with that daily. But I have a clip of a friend of mine who performed this glitch, and I'm about to show y'all here. So here's the clip right here. You can only do this with certain weapons. It's not something you could do with every weapon, but as you guys can see here, he could just spam the GTA abilities over and over and over again, just like an admin would with OP Fun. It's honestly one of the most insane glitches I've ever seen. Like, if you use that in PvP, it's just not even fair. It's not fair. No one will be able to beat you. Starting with switch to Rengoku and type /DoLuck V4. All right, so first things first, we got to equip the Rengoku blade. Here we go right here. And you know what? I'm going to use both abilities on Zeolus just to give some extra luck. And then let's type in /DoLuck V4. If this works, that would actually be insane, bro. I will do this every time if it works. You got to be kidding me, bro. A sand? Well, I guess I could have gotten worse things. But next up by Blind Monkey, he says go to Hydra Island, die to one of the ghosts, then reset with a rocket, then eat chop, then leave game, then roll. Easy enough. First things first, we got to go to 3rd Sea. Now we've got to teleport to Hydra Town, come over to this waterfall. Somehow I have a good feeling about this one. I'm not going to lie. All right, we got to go in here and we've got to die to the ghost. So let me let these boys just straight up jump me. This will be quick. All right. There we go. Damn, I lost 1,500 honor to them. Okay, this better be worth it. Next thing, I believe we have to reset with a rocket. We've got no issues doing this. There we go. Bye-bye rocket. Now we've got to eat the chop fruits. This is kind of extra. I'm not going to lie, but let's go ahead and eat that. Munch, munch. Then we've got to leave the game, and now we can roll. All right, Zeolus, please give me luck. Please give me luck. I did all that. Give me something good. Give me something good, and... I guess that's just fate, isn't it? We reset with the rocket fruit, and we ended up getting a rocket. This next guy's strategy is trade your love to barrier and spin. It'll give you a good fruit. And he also said, no, trade someone who is not your friend. You got me, because that was exactly what I was about to do. This shouldn't be too difficult at all, because I'm literally downgrading, but let's see. Trading love for barrier and spin. What the heck is going on here? These boys pointing a gun at each other? Hey, yo, chill, bro, chill. I don't got nothing. I don't got nothing. Give me fruit. Man's just straight up demanding it. He's shooting me. Trading love for barrier and spin. Someone please trade me. Anyone here have barrier and spin? Anyone? Anyone at all? Or am I just gonna sit here alone, waiting forever for the trade? Nope, looks like we got our trade right here. This guy named VXZS Dragon. He's got the barrier and spin that we're looking for. And I'm not gonna lie, this took way longer to look for than y'all thought. Anyways, we're about to get it right here. 3, 2, 1. Trade completed. Now the moment of truth. All that time trying to trade. Let's see if the method even works. And you gotta be kidding me. Another one that doesn't even work. All of that just for a damn job. Next one, use V3 skill and click buy at the same time. Click or I rolled Kitsune 2 times. So man's got Kitsune twice from using that method. All right, so that means it's just gotta work for us, right? So we've got to use V3 and at the same time as click and buy, we got to use aura. There we go. And we get a smoke fruit. Okay, so that method just didn't work at all for us. This next one is interesting. Robbie says kill a player, then spin 3 to 5 times, and then the next spin is guarantee a luck. That should be easy enough considering we're at the ice fruit on this account. It is not awakened though, so I will have to rely on my other abilities. All right, we've got a guy right here. Let's see if we can take him out. I've got none of my usual resources that I do have my other accounts. Like I don't have soul guitar, but I got God, human, and ice. That should be more than enough. Oh, we got a guy locking over here. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Don't you touch that ground. Come on. Get him here. Oh, we actually got him. Okay. Ice bird. Boom. Boom. Oh, I don't even have the moves of my God Human unlocked. Okay. We got him under half. We got him under half. This is good. This is good. I only have one of my abilities from God Human, so that is actually going to be tough to kill this man's. Oh, he got me with the dough ability. Ooh, let me hit it with Ice Bird. No, I just jumped straight into that. Okay. Let me see. Ah, you got me with this piercing clothesline as well. We're going to have to hold this. All right, let me Ken. Ooh, we got him there. Ice Bird. Boom, boom, boom. And we got him. 8.9k bounty. I honestly did not think we were going to be able to get that kill, but somehow the unawakened ice cooked. Now we've just got to spin 3 times, and then the 4th spin will get exceeded luck, he said. All right, first spin. Here we go. It's probably not going to get something good because he said the luck's not supposed to kick until the 4th, but oh, sand fruit. Okay. That's not bad. 2 more spins to go. Spin number 2. Let's see if our luck is upgraded at all. And okay, a chopped fruit. All good though, because after the 3rd spin, that is when our luck should be upgrading and increasing. All right, now spin number 3. Will this work? Nope, we get a spin fruit. But he said after spin 3, that's when the luck kicks in, so this next one has to count. Here we go, the final spin of this trick. Will it be a waste of time, or will we actually get a fruit upgrade? Let's see. Come on, Zeolas, please. Oh, a dark fruit. Okay, I think this is actually the best fruit we've gotten into the video so far. Still not a mythical though. Next from Kurisu, they say equip the protagonist title and roll. With that title, ZLs will know you stand off business. I like your thinking, Kurisu. The only question is, do I even have the protagonist title on this account? Only one way to find out. All right, here we go. Let's look through the titles. I don't even know where it's at. We're just gonna have to keep scrolling until we see it. So far, I don't have any. This account only has 61 out of the 177 titles. Luck of the draw, unstoppable force. Oh, the protagonist. Defeat 2 or more players at the same time. All right, all we have to do is enable that. Let me tell him I'm the protagonist. Yes, sir. A certain dominance over this man. So now he's gotta give me a good fruit. Come on. We get a bomb fruit. That did not work whatsoever. Just because that one didn't work doesn't mean that the next one won't. Next one though, defeat a sea beast with only rocket, then roll fruit. Really? Y'all really want me to do... Okay. I guess this video is testing out y'all guys' methods. Now, the only issue is I literally have 1 mastery on this account with Rocket, so we gotta go on a little bit of grinding, boys. Let me get this NPC here. Rocket Fist. Oh my god, this only did like a quarter of his health. Let me hit him again. Boom. Boom. There we go. Let's see how much mastery we get off of that. All right, we unlocked our next ability, Airstrike. All right. We only need 75 mastery to unlock the last ability. That's actually not that bad. Let's just quickly pack up this next one here. We should get our 3rd ability out this guy. And Missile Fist. Come on. Damn, only 39 mastery. All right, what if I just bunched all these boys up together? Nah, I just hit them all with the Missile Fist. Boom. There we go. 52 mastery, Rocket Crash. That's really all we need, to be honest. I don't need the last ability. All right, let me get my boat. Grand Brigade. Let's sail out to sea. Hopefully this don't take too long to fight a damn sea beast. It's been maybe 3 minutes, still no sea beast, so I'm gonna start moving. I heard this increases the chance of them spawning. Uh-oh, we got some ships right here. All right, let me just quickly take care of these ones. It's kind of annoying me, I'm not gonna lie. They're trying to take down my ship, boys. Trying to prevent me from farming these damn sea beasts. Here we go, Missile Fist. Boom, Airstrike. All right, there we go. Low-key, I should have went the 3rd sea for this because the 2nd sea beasts they just never want to spawn. I sense a disturbance in the area. We have a sea... Oh, okay, he's actually kind of packing me up. The guy said I had to solo him with Rocket. He didn't say I had to only use Rocket. We're gonna be using our God Human moves. I ain't gonna lie. Because there's no way I'm about to fight this man with only Rocket. Let's see how this goes though. Missile Fist. 2,300 damage. That's not enough. Does my Rocket Crash even hit him? Let me see. Oh, it does. Perfect. Oh, I'm dying. I don't even know if I can solo this thing, bro. This is such a crazy challenge. Hold on, let me chill. We need to heal up. So using Rocket Crash is a big no-no. It literally just pushes me into the water, and I do not want to die to water damage. Oh, this is so damn difficult, bro. Why is CB so damn hard? Where's this health at? 42,000? We can actually do this. Missile Fist, Airstrike. Come on. 13,000 health left. Please. No. One more move. We gotta finish up with Rocket move. Missile Fist. There we go. Oh my gosh, bro. That was so close. I was literally like 2,000 health left. All right, now we go spin. All that work, we better get something good. Come on, Zeolas. Come on. We've got to get something good. We've got to get something good from this. And... Yo, we got a Venom. We got a Venom from this. Yo, there's no shot that actually worked. What am I even saying? I'm not even saying English right now, bro. I can't believe the whole CB strat with Rocket actually ended up paying off. We got a Venom. First mythical of the video. So this next guy is actually a bit long. So it says eat Rocket Fruit 3 times, then type /low-key, then type /luck, then type /Jujubo TV style. All right, let's see if this works. I highly doubt it will, but maybe. You never know. No. All right, we got 7 rockets, so we've got definitely enough rockets. Here we go. Let's eat this. That's 1 out the way. This is so dumb, bro. I'm about to waste 3 rockets. Another one down the drain. There we go. And last one here. There we go. Last rocket. Now we said type slash low key slash luck. And last but not least, slash Jujubo TV style. Come on, come on. Give me the Jujubo TV luck. That man's got like some of the craziest luck I've ever seen. Please. You don't have enough money. Okay, well, this is actually embarrassing. Let me go fix that right now. Insufficient fund. I don't even have enough Robux or money. This is actually really embarrassing. All right, here we go. Peace has been restored. I now have the money. And I just retyped all the text just to make sure we get the maximum luck possible. Well, that obviously didn't work. That was very ridiculous. I had to spend Robux and my own money just to get a spring. This guy's strategy says try to kill all bosses in the sea you're in. This is about to be a whole damn mission, bro. All right, first things first, we've got to even make it to Port Town, like, which may be difficult because I feel like I'm about to get jumped right now. Oh, there's players right there. There's players right there. Come on, come on, come on. Just let me make it to Port Town, please. Since we're in 3rd sea, the first boss in the agenda is the stone boss. Oh my god, oh my god. Rise, I'm about to spawn my damn boat. Oh my god, this bro just jump scared me. Yo, bro, he's tripping. You're tripping, my boy. Why? Oh, is he chilling now? He is not chilling. He is not chilling. He's stampeding towards me. Yo, hold on. Let me just quickly spawn my boat. Let me just quickly spawn my boat. Please, 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 please. Grab the gate. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let me run away. Let me run away. Wait, I think we got away. No, we did it. Oh my god, he's running my boat. He's running my boat. Bro, this is so damn menacing, dog. Oh wait, you can't do anything except he's slowly damaging my damn ship. Please, can you just leave me be? What did I do? Oh wait, he's stuck behind now. He's stuck behind now. Yes, we got ahead. We got ahead. Eat my dust, mammoth. Eat my... What the... Is this man hacking? There's no shot. There's no shot. He actually just like dashed his way over here, bro. That is wild. This man is on a mission, bro. He is dedicated to killing me. I don't even understand why either. You know what? It's time to unleash the beast. It's time to unleash the beast. I'm tired of him. I'm getting tired of you, bro. You leave me no choice. Boom. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Oh my... Yo, I'm running. I'm running. That's not even fair. All that struggle, we finally made it to Port Town, boys. Didn't think I would see the day. Now, is the stone boss here? Let us find out. Oh, looks like he's here. Looks like he's here. Somebody's fighting him. Somebody's fighting him. I need to get some credit. I need to get some credit. We need to quickly just start fighting him while he's still here. Flame Destroyer. Come on, come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's the way right there. Where'd he just go? Oh, there he is right there. Now, I do have this leopard fighting with me. However, the guy didn't say we had to solo the bosses. We just have to kill every boss in the sea. So if I can get credit, I think it counts. Oh my god, this damn leopard, bro. Oh, first we had to worry about the mammoth. Now we have to worry about the leopard. What is this, a damn zoo? Just let me get enough credit to kill this man's, bro. Flame Destroyer. Boom. There we go. And we got credit. Sheesh. I'll take that. I'll take that. First boss stone down. We have like 5 more to go. And this has already been so much of a struggle on this account. I'm not going to lie. Next boss we have, though, is the Island Empress. And I've actually decided to eat the love fruit just to make this easier on this account. And there she is. Island Empress. You about to catch the craziest mirror match. I ain't gonna lie. Let's make this quick. Let's make this quick, boys. Crazy how she's still using the old version of love. Meanwhile, we got the new upgraded version. And final heart shot here. That was actually pretty easy. Only a few more 3rd sea bosses left, but next we have Kilo Admiral. This boss is irrelevant and nobody cares about her, so let's just make this quick. Let's just pack her up. This is a crazy mission. All this just for a fruit, which is probably gonna be a crap fruit, let's be real. All right, here we go. Kilo Admiral should be down. Now we've got to go over to Turtle Island where we'll fight like 3 or 4 bosses. All right, here we go. Captain Elephant right there. This is like one of the most annoying ones. I'm not gonna lie. He's like my arch nemesis. For some reason, I just always have crazy trouble with this boss. Yep, and it would appear this time is no different. All good because we got that crazy comeback flow, boys. Watch. There we go. Sheesh. And we're actually unlocking all of our love moves as we're doing this. Oh, is that a player? Is that a player? Please, no. Please, no. Why? What did I do? What did I do? Just relax, bro. Relax. I'm not even trying to fight you for real, bro. I'm not even trying to fight you, bro. Please, leave me alone. You know what? You got it, bro. You got it. Because now I have this. Died recently. The players won't be able to get me now. Beautiful pirate. Here we go, boys. Heart shot, boom, Cupid zone, and that is beautiful pirate down. And we got Ken Vander. Damn. Next up, Longma, and I'm about to make this quick. We about to speed run through this like we Sonic. Oh my god, we got players in here. 2 players, bro. What did I do? What did I do to deserve this, bro? Double team was that really even necessary, bro? Well, let's just finish the job. Let's just finish the job. Let's get it. Let's get it. There we go. Longma down. 1 boss left. This has been a crazy journey. Final boss, 3rd sea, and she's not even here. All right, what about about this server? Still no. All right, we finally got into a server where she's here, but 2 people are already fighting her, so we're just going to jump in straight to the middle. Hopefully I can get credit. Hopefully these people don't just straight up jump me. Like, I've just been getting straight up bullied throughout this entire video. This time, it's got to be different, though. It's got to be different. Let me kill this guy. 8.9k bounty. I'll take it. I'll take it. I should 100% have credit now. Heart shot. Yep, we've dealt like over 40,000 damage. We should be good. Final boss here, boys. Final boss there. That was a whole damn mission and a half. Let's see if it was worth it. I spent like almost an hour doing that. Just an hour wasted. Please, Zeolus. Oh, a spider fruit. Second highest roll we've gotten in the video next to the venom fruit. Although I will say this is just definitely not a mythical. Still taking that though. Trick number 10. Threat Zeolus and hold a gun in front of him. That is actually wild and I love it. Let me go ahead and pull out this acid rifle, bro. We're about to hold this man at gunpoint. All right, listen to me, Zeolus. Give me a good fruit before I find your family. I have a gun and I'm not afraid to use it. Go ahead. Give me a good fruit, my boy. Give me a good fruit. And I'm about to hold this gun to your head the entire time I'm spinning, bro. Making sure he gives me a good fruit. Come on, man. Don't make me come after your family, bruv. Well, looks like that man's about to lose a family member because I got a damn spike fruit. That just did not work. Although I have seen the craziest clips in the past where someone points a gun at Zeolus and ends up getting kitsune. So I don't know, man. Ain't work for me, though. This guy's trick is go from first C all the way to third C only using flash step and you will get kitsune. Why? Just why? I'm gonna be here for like 10 minutes. I can't believe I'm actually about to do this. This is ridiculous. All right, let's go ahead and just try it out. Flash step, and that's all we get. So we have to wait until we get the flash step back. And we've got to make it over there in Middletown to make it to second C. Should be getting my next flash step right about now. There we go. Uh-oh, I gotta get out the water. It's actually kind of perfect that I have ice on this account as well. That way I can actually attempt this. There we go. Another flash step. This is gonna take a while. Third flash step here. We're almost at Middletown, boys. It's now within reach. All right, we made it to Middletown. Now we just need one more flash step to get to the experienced captain, and then we'll be at second C. I don't know why y'all make me do these damn challenges, bro. Like, this is so dumb. But we made it to second C. This is where it's gonna start getting tough, though. I'm not gonna lie. In first C, it's chill because everyone's minding their own business. But in second C, this is where the toxicity players start to show up. I have a feeling I'm gonna be killed along the way of me trying to make it to Dock 3. That's the first flash step out the way there. Next one should be right about now. Let's see how far can I make it with this one. Can I make it this far? Yep. All right, cool. We're out of safe zone now, boys. We're out of safe zone. I'm kind of scared. Oh no, a god has arrived, Castrina. Oh my god, bro. Literally right on cue. The moment I saw that man arrived, he was already on my tail, but he actually kind of helped me out. Look, I spawned at a different area now. Not bad. Him killing me helped me there, I guess. Let us keep moving, boys. Let us keep moving. He has made this actually much easier for me since now we have this died recently PvP disabled icon. All right, we've just made it to the cafe, which is a checkpoint. So if for whatever reason I end up dying, we'll spawn back here. And we finally made it to the bridge. And I can see the end zone right there, boys. That little dock right there is our end zone. We're nearing towards the end of this little treacherous challenge. Almost there, boys. Almost there. We have one final flash step and we'll be done with this. If I don't get at least a mythical from this, I'm gonna be upset. I've spent 10 minutes just flash stepping. There we go, Mr. Captain. Wait, am I still not close enough to talk to him? That is actually wild. That is so wild. I'm right in front of him. All right, I guess one final flash step to go. There we are. Now, let's head to third C. All right, we're in Port Town. It's done. Now, all he said we had to do was flash step to third C. He didn't say we had to make it to the gacha in third C, so I'm about to fly my way over there. All right, here we are, floating turtle. The gacha awaits us. I feel like we did all that just to get a common fruit, man, but you never know. Maybe the gacha could prove us wrong. Yeah, it definitely didn't prove us wrong. All that 12 plus minutes wasted for a spike. This guy here says, do any fruit transformation and roll, you will get a mythical. Yeah, I think I could do that. Now, unfortunately, on this account, the only fruit that I have that has a transformation is the rubber fruit, and I'm almost certain this has 0 mastery. Matter of fact, let me just go ahead and check. Let's see how much mastery this has. I am not confident whatsoever. Yeah, 1 mastery. Okay. Give me 1 sec, boys. And boom, 225. We got the transformation. Now let's head back to the gacha. What's good, Zeolus? Got something to show you, my boy. Let me show you this transformation. Sheesh. Sheesh. I'll give me a damn mythical fruit before I use this jet pistol on you, bro. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. I'll aim it this way for now, but if you don't give me a mythical, I will hit you with it, bro. I will hit you with it. And, well, we ended up getting a dark fruit, which is not bad, but it is not what I asked for. This next one's a bit of a long one. He says, go reset your Buddha on the first sea and walk all the way from first sea to third sea, starting from pirate starter to floating turtle. PvP a player and win one time, then trade someone a rocket for a mythical. I tried it and I got T-Rex. Now that is a stupid amount of stuff, but we gonna do it. All right, we're back on my main. First thing I gotta do is head all the way to third sea. Wait, what the heck? Yo, what happened to bro's pants? Yo, experienced captain, what are you doing? And you too, sea captain? Dog, they out here freeballing it? Like, bro, what did I miss? Anyways, now we are in first sea and I've gotta reset a physical Buddha. Do I even have one? I do not have one. Okay. I know this is a complete trade, but I need to get through this video, bro. It's 5 a.m. I don't even care at the moment. We're getting this Buddha right now. All right, now that we got that out the way, we're on the marine starter right now. Now I've got to reset my Buddha. RIP my leopard, man. I just traded that just for me to reset a Buddha. There we go. Goodbye, Buddha. Oh my God, that was so painful. And now we're about to go through something even more painful because we have to walk from this island all the way to floating turtle in third sea, bro. This is about to be insane. I think this may be worse than the flash step one because at least with the flash step one, you get like bursts of movement. This, I'm just moving slow the entire time. All right, we are almost at the experienced captain. We're about to be in second sea shortly. All right, here we go. Experienced captain, take me to second sea. All right, let's make this quick. Although I may get jumped in this, so we gotta be prepared. Let me see, what are my stats? All right, we got Blox Fruits stats, and I got ice. We should be straight. If I run into anybody, I'm gonna straight hit him with the absolute zero. We're gonna be chilling. Almost at the cafe, the checkpoint. Once we get past there, it really doesn't even matter if we die. Uh-oh, I hear Kitsune. Somewhere. Hold on, let me activate Ken. Ooh, there's a Kitsune right over there. There's also a lot of people over here. High populated area, boys. High populated area. I don't like this. I'm just sitting here like a walking duck, bruh. Question is, will any of them attack me? Oh, they're already fighting each other. That's interesting. I do not want to get involved. Yeah, let me just walk by all these boys like nothing happened. Hopefully none of them attack me. I'm just watching like straight up like jump combos going on. It's a Kitsune and a doe versus one Buddha. This is sad to see. And I'm just ignoring it all. All right, we're pulling up on the bridge. Uh-oh. No. Why are you even daring? Maybe he's not daring. Maybe he just wants to go by me. I don't know why it would hit me though. Definitely very confusing. Almost there, just a little bit more to third sea. Here we go, boys. Mr. Captain, take me to third sea. The final stretch. This here is going to be the longest part though, because I've got to go from Port Town all the way over there. Actual insanity that y'all are making me go through this. Actual insanity. Oh, a Blox Fruits just spawned. Maybe if that's still there after we're done doing this gacha test, I'll go get it. And a pirate raid? Okay, this is a lucky server. Now I've just got to endure all this by walking. Oh, a 9.5 million bounty player just joined. Let me go ahead and pre-prep. Curse to Katana. Let me equip that Soul Guitar. We're ready. Uh-oh, there he is right there. There mans is right there. This is not good. Don't even do it. Please don't do it. Oh my God. I didn't want to have to do it to you, bucko. Why do they always make me do it? Hold on. You know what? Forget it, bro. You leave me no choice. Bro. You want to do this to me? I'll go back to my placement beforehand, boys, but I'm not about to let this boy just kill me and reset all my progress. I'm about to pack him up and ship him out. You ain't like that. You ain't not like that. Icebird, boom. Let me hit him here, boom. Yup, you're getting packed. Get him there. Don't run now, bucko. Do not run now. You're not the only one I can go V4. Boom. GG. 17k honor. You should have left me be, bro. Now I'm going back to walking. We're almost at turtle. After we get the turtle, we then have to 1v1 somebody and win. Then we have to trade someone a rocket for a mythical, which is not even possible unless you do the permanent. And then we roll. Any second now. And there we go. The floating turtle text has appeared. So I'm going to say we officially made it to floating turtle, boys. It's time to pack someone up. And considering we're using the ice fruit, this should be very easy. I mean, we just beat a 9.4 million on the water. Looks like we've got a player right over here, huh? Let's get him. Boom. Let's get him like this. Glacier. And I'll take that. 11k honor. That was it. That was our kill. Now, what I'm about to do is we have to get a permanent rocket by that, and somehow we've got to get a mythical out of this. Let me say trading perm rocket for gravity. That's like totally not a scam, you know what I mean? Like that's a fair trade. All right, we found somebody that has a gravity. I'm trading permanent rocket and sound. He didn't say it had to be only rocket, so I had to sweeten the deal to get this trade. This is still technically a mythical for rocket though, so there we go. Trade completed. Now we can finally do the spin. This one took so long to do, so I'm hoping Hey, look, this guy right here says Slash is Yola's best admin. He's doing his own little trick right here. Looks like it didn't work for him. Let me see if mine works, though. I did all this. I'm probably gonna get something bad, but let's see, boys. Magma fruit. It's actually not bad. Not good, though. Not very good, though. Considering the amount of work I put into that, it is not worth it. Either these tricks are dookie cheeks or my luck is just that bad. Honestly, it's hard to tell which is true. Next, though, Ichigo says use Rengoku, hold the X move, and type Bankai. Oh, I'm about to have fun with this one. Let me go ahead and look for the Rengoku. There we go. All right, let's get it. Bankai. Zanka no Tachi. All right, I'm getting a little carried away with this. Let me type in Bankai, hit him with that, boom, and let's go for the spin, boys. Let's go for the spin. This is about to be the most legendary spin of all because of the Yamamoto Bankai. Come on. That is just so crazy, bro. Like, I gave him the whole Bankai thing and everything, bro, and he still gave me a damn rocket fruit. Another one that didn't work. Kiyotaka says reset with a dragon and do a gacha, and he put in parentheses worked for me. This is so painful. I feel like I've done some of the craziest things in this video just for the sake of trying to prove these real or fake. None of them have worked. I doubt this is going to, but we gotta do it. I can't believe I'm actually considering this, let alone actually fully going through with it. Dragon is a technically unobtainable fruit right now. You can't get it from the gacha, you can't buy it permanent, you can't get it from notifier, and I'm about to reset with it. That is like, oh my gosh. Please give me a mythical, please. Well, boys, we did it. We got the mythical falcon fruit. Oh my god, bro. That is just not what I was looking for. I have the login information of some of the biggest Blox Fruits YouTubers accounts, and in this video, we're gonna be logging in and checking out everything all these accounts have to offer. From exclusive admin weapons and fruits that no one can get, to some of the most stacked inventories, y'all definitely ain't gonna miss out on this one. And for our first account, we have my boy Rip Guy's account. All right, now first off the bat, I can see he has a ton of different game passes. Now, I've personally been on this account before when I did a login to subscribers videos way back when, but that was months ago, and now it's time to see if this account has improved since then. First off, he's obviously maxed level, and he's got V4. You guys can see the V4 bar down there. He's got 27 million belly. I think he got his belly up. He's only got 3,300 fragments, which can't really do much for fragments anyway, so that ain't too bad. And just looking at his build down here, he's running the God Human Portal Shark Anchor build, the Fiji Special. And before we continue, I just want to say, Rip Guy, why in the heck are you a monkey? What is this avatar dog? Is there something y'all trying to tell us? Anyways, we're not new to this whole logging to his accounts thing. Let's just jump right into it and go straight to the inventory. First things first, he's got almost every mythic. He's missing Hollow Sight, I think. Oh, never mind, it's down here. It's just not upgraded. So he's got Curse to a Katana, 600 Mastery, Dark Blade, 600 Mastery, True Triple Katana, 600. The man's been grinding. 600 on Buddy Sword. Convander, he doesn't have 600 on, but looks like a lot of these he has 600 on. That's crazy. So we see he's got all the swords upgraded and unlocked. Matter of fact, let me just check right here. Sword 38. Yep, he's got every single sword in the game unlocked. I mean, I'd be disappointed if he didn't, to be honest. This is Rip Guy we're talking about here. One of the most sweaty PvP players I know. Now, he has all the swords, but does he have any blessings on any? I noticed earlier he didn't have a blessing on Sharkaker, and he doesn't have one on Acid and Rifle. Let's see, Curse to Katana. This is the most popular weapon. He should have a blessing on this one. And oh, he's got the Burning blessing on this one. One of the best in the game. Very difficult to get, I might add too. Let's see about Dark Blade. Okay, no blessing on this one. This is a staple. People usually always have blessings on Dark Blade. Kind of surprising. All good though. I know for a fact he has a blessing on True Triple Katana, right? And yep, Lightning blessing. I knew that because I've definitely gotten clapped by him using this build once. Buddy Sword, he's for sure got to have a blessing on this. This is his main sword right here. Let's see. Yep, C blessing. You guys can barely see it, but that's the C blessing right there. So far, everything's looking good. He's got good blessings on good weapons. He's got all the weapons unlocked. Obviously, max level. Got a lot of belly. V4. Let's get into the interesting stuff, though. Title Specialist. Rip Guy is a player that prides himself in hunting down YouTubers that have droppable titles. He's personally slain down several YouTubers and got their titles, and even has one you can only get from an admin. And just to show y'all the proof, we click on Title Specialist. He has 164 out of 177. Almost has them all. We can see right here the first exclusive one he has. Hero Family. Defeat the YouTuber Hero. Not many people have that one. I believe Hero doesn't even really play Blox Fruits that much anymore, so not many more people are gonna get it. That ain't on though. Next up, we have Kit Kat. Defeat the YouTuber Kit Gaming. Literally the biggest Blox Fruits YouTuber right now. And there's even more. You scroll down even further. Nakama Forever. Defeat the YouTuber Me and You. These three titles alone are pretty impressive in their own right. Not many players have them. I think less than like 1,000 players total have these, but this next one is even more rare. Scroll down further past all this irrelevant stuff, and we get to Equal to the Head. heavens. Defeat a Blox Fruits staff member. This man Rip Guy had to take down an admin and win an admin tournament to get that. If that ain't impressive, I don't know what is. Enough of that though, let's get to what y'all care about most, the fruits. Now in the previous video where I looked at his accounts, he had an insane amount of fruits. Let's see if that's still true today. Scrolling down in the item page, ooh, I'm almost nervous to see it. I'm almost nervous to see it, Rip Guy. You gotta have something insane. Oh, I see kitsunes, I see other mythicals. Okay, he's got 3 kitsunes. This is already off to a insane start. 3 leopards, 4 dragons, 3 spirits, 7 controls. He has 12 max storages? What do you even need that much storages for? What the heck? Look at this, 6 venoms, 7 shadows, 6 does, 4 mammoths, and 3 gravities. The list goes on too, boys. 6 blizzards, a bunch of other legendaries, like 12 Buddhas? What? This is insane, bro. Now, I will say this isn't the most impressive inventory I've seen. We've definitely seen more insane on the channel. I mean, like me personally, I'm pretty sure I got 8 kitsunes in my inventory right now. So in terms of fruits, I got Rip Guy beat at the moment. Oh, and before I forget, Rip Guy is 30 million, and I believe he's double 30 million a Marine. And the last thing we have to check on this account is his permanent fruits. Let's see what he's got. So he's got permanent rocket, permanent spin, permanent chop, permanent spring. He's got all the commons except spike. I don't know why you'd want chop over spike, but hey, Rip Guy, you do your thing, bro. Do your thing, bro. Doesn't have flame, doesn't have falcon. He has ice. Looks like he has all the essential ones. He's missing out on some of the BS fruits, which, you know what, I personally don't blame him. But me personally, Rip Guy, I would just shoot for getting all the permanents in the game. You're only missing like 3 or 4. So hey, W on the permanents though. All in all though, there's nothing bad about this account. I'm gonna have to give it a 9.5 out of 10 to start with, which is insane. And the only reason it didn't get a 10 is I just think this inventory is not as impressive. He didn't have as much enchants, and he doesn't got all the permanent fruits, which we've seen plenty of accounts that have those. Appreciate you for letting me hop onto your account though, Rip Guy. Y'all go subscribe to him. Let's get on this next account. Next up, we have my boy KTG Gaming. He's got a few game passes here, as you guys can see. Not as much as Rip Guy did, but he does have the Star Creator code icon. Sheesh, you know your boy Cloud's been waiting for the Star Creator code for a year. All right, let's see what this account has to offer. First thing I noticed, he's got 112 million belly. What the heck? KTG, bro, why is you got so much belly, bro? What the heck? You can't even do nothing with all that. Let's see if the fragments are high though. Rip Guy also had a lot of belly, but low fragments. Let's see. And 65,000. Man's been grinding. He must have did like a bunch of raids or something, bro. Now, considering KTG is only 2.5 million bounty, I highly doubt he has any exclusive titles, but we're here to check it out and see what he got. Title specialist, let me talk to him. And he only has 125 out of 177 titles. Pretty sure he got most of the base titles. Like, look at this. Along Keeping V2, you obviously get like a bunch of those just for unlocking all the V2s, all the V3s, all the V4s. So that's like 20 titles right there. All these other ones just look like the basic ones. Yeah, it doesn't look like he has any like special titles or anything like that. Not that that's a big thing, but Rip Guy did have some crazy titles, I ain't gonna lie. Looking down below, I can see he has Sanguine Art, which is good. And he has a 600 mastery. Damn. And he's also using the magma fruit right now. And he's got Kabucha and Hollow Scythe. Doesn't look like he has a blessing on Hollow Scythe, but that's good that he has a mythical weapon unlocked. You know what? For KTG's account, we're gonna switch things up. Instead of looking at his physical fruits first, we're gonna look at the perms first. Let's see. And okay, we got Rocket. He's got Rocket, the first one, but he doesn't have Spin. So out of the first 2, he already doesn't have one. Let's keep scrolling and see what he's got. He doesn't have Chop. Okay, does he have Spring? No, he doesn't have Spring. Okay, that's already like 3 he doesn't have. What about Bomb? He's got Bomb. Out of all of these, you got Bomb. Hey, I respect it, bro. I respect it. Bomb's not bad. Bomb's not bad. No Smoke, no Spike. He does have Flame, no Falcon. He does have Ice. He does have Sand. So I think we can see where this is going. He probably has most of the essential ones, but didn't decide to buy some of the other ones. But it looks like he has significantly less permanents than Rip Guy. Wait, he doesn't have Portal permanent? KTG, you don't have Portal permanent? But you have Rumble permanent? Dog, what? Portal's like the staple. I've never even seen an account that didn't have Portal permanent. That right there is crazy. Does he at least have any mythicals though? Okay, he's got Gravity. Oh, it looks like he has all the wait, he doesn't have Shadow, doesn't have Venom, doesn't have Spirit, doesn't have Dragon. Okay, he's missing on a lot of mythicals as well. Overall though, he did have a decent amount of permanent fruits in his collection. I would say he at least had half of them. Enough time wasted though. Let's give it to what y'all really care about, the physical fruits. Let's see what you got, KTG. Let's see what you got. All right, item inventory. First of all, let me see. Does he have all the swords? Ooh, only 26 swords. There are like what, 38 in the game? He's missing a lot of them. Okay, well, let me click on this. Okay, he has Hollow Scythe, Shark Anchor, Crystal Katana, and Dark Blade. He's missing out on a lot. He doesn't have True Trip Katana. It looks like he doesn't have any of the legendary 3-sword katanas. Wait, how? What? Yo, you're missing out a lot, KTG. He doesn't have all the swords, not even close, but does he have enchants on him? Let me equip this Shark Anchor. Does this have any enchants blessings? No. Crystal Katana? No. Dark Blade at least, right? Like there's no way you don't have an enchant on Dark Blade. Like come on now, come on now. Not at all? None of your mythics you don't have an enchant? Okay, KTG, you gotta have at least one blessing. Let's check out. Biceto, no. Dark Dagger, also no. I just went through every single one of this man's weapons, and he doesn't have a single blessing on any. Maybe he can bring it back with the physical fruits, though, boys. He might have the craziest inventory we've seen. Come on, KTG. You got to bring it back, bro. You got to bring it back. Come on. Oh, this is not bad. 7 kitsunes. Max storage 8. Rip Guy had 12, so he does have less max storage, but he's got like 4 more kitsunes than Rip Guy had. I don't know if that makes up for it, bro, but like kitsunes are really hard to come by, so this is kind of impressive. 4 leopard fruits, 7 dragon fruits, 1 control, 1 venom, 4 dose, 1 T-Rex, and 1 gravity. I could tell this man is preparing for that update with all these 7 dragons, bro. Man, stocking up. Gotta respect. Looks like he's lacking on legendary fruits, though. He doesn't have many Buddha fruits. He doesn't have a single portal or rumble, which is like the 3 staples, the 3 trio staples that everybody has. And other than that, it looks like he has, what the heck? Why is there just a random permanent smoke just chilling? What the heck? All right, bro. Hey. Now, before I go ahead and give this account a rating, we've seen everything it has to offer. I'm going to try to bless this account. We're going to do a Blox Fruits gacha, and I have a feeling we're going to pull a legendary or mythic. Let me type in chat, KGG, mythic, luck, V4. Got to get it right. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. Here we go. Let me go ahead and do the gacha before it disappears. And we're going to get a mythic. We're going to get a mythic, boys. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. Oh, we actually got a portal. We actually got a portal. Yo, KGG, bro. You're watching this, KGG? Boy, Klaus just blessed you with a legendary fruit. You didn't have a portal, bro. That is 1 more physical fruit you didn't have, man. Now, as for the rating, I'm not going to lie. This account is a lot more lackluster than Rip Guy. He is max level. He does have V4. He has a stupid amount of belly and fragments, but the physical fruits were lacking. He's missing out on a lot of swords, no enchants. So KTG, I'm going to give your account a 7 out of 10. It's not bad, but it needs a little bit of work. Now for account number 3, we got a special one, boy. A homie, I'm Fiji. First of all, I just want to say this man's got crazy Robux, 11K. Shit. Now, you know what? I already know this man has all of the game passes. Like that, there's just no question to that. We're about to prove it right now. Yep. 2 times money, 2 times mastery, 2 times drop, luxury boat, and fruit notifier. Literally all them all. Got them all. There's also something else I know about this account is he is a 30 million bounty player. And if we go ahead and switch over to Marine, we can see how much he has a Marine. 7.5 million bounty. So he's got 30 million on pirate and he's almost got 10 million on Marine. Man's been putting in that grind. Now so far compared to the previous count, no shade, we can see that Fiji has put a lot more time into this. Let's see what else he's got. So if we look down below on the left side, we can see he also has 112 million belly. What's up with these boys having this much belly? These boys trying to be the richest in the world? And he's also got a ton of fragments having 26,000. Obviously, you guys can see right here, he has Mink V4 unlocked, one of the best races for PvP. And while we're on the topic of PvP, let's go ahead and check out the enchants. Now, I know for a fact he does have a blessing on the Shark Anchor. If I pull it out right now, we will see. And yeah, we have a Frost Blessing. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and make my way over to Tiki Outpost so we can see exactly what type of enchants he has. And I have a feeling this is going to get insane. So let's go ahead and talk to the Dragon Talon Sage. For his Shark Anchor, he's got Frozen, Rage, Agile 3 max, and he's got Natural 3 max. And also for his Soul Guitar, I noticed he has Frost Blessing as well, which is kind of insane. But trust me, it gets better. If we look in his inventory, we can see he has every single mythical weapon. And also, you see this little star here? He has put in work and upgraded, it looks like, every sword in the game. Look, he literally has every sword in the game maxed out. What the? Now, aside from them being maxed out, if we check out Cursed Dual Katana, which has 600 mastery, and pull it out, we can see it. Okay, actually, this one has no blessing. I thought this one had an enchant. Okay, what about this one? What about this one? Darkblade? I know he has an enchant for this one. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got the Fire Blessing, my favorite one. I knew it had to be on one of the mythicals, and I believe he also has one on True Triple Katana as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, sir. Lightning. And let's see if he has one on Hollow Sight. Okay, no, he does not have one on Hollow Sight, which is fine. And just looking through a few of the other weapons, he's also got a blessing on Midnight Blade, Spiky Trident, Dragon Trident, and surprisingly, Twin Hooks. So far, this account's already looking stacked, potentially on the level of Rick Guy or above, and we haven't even seen the permanent or physical fruits yet. So let's waste no more time. Let's get into it. Let's see what fruits he's got. I'm excited. I'm excited. I feel like he's gonna have an insane amount of fruits. Like, imagine he has like 15 dragons or kitsunes or something, bro. Let's see, let's see, let's see. And, ooh, 6 kitsunes, 21 max storage. That's even more than Rip Guys by almost double. 12 leopard, 20 dragons, 20? Yo, what are you doing with all these dragons? Bro, you gotta slap me at least one. You gotta slap me one of these dragons, bro. 5 spirits, 11 controls, 10 venoms. This is insane, bro. This is like more impressive than Rip Guys. And it looks like he has even more legendaries too. A lot of pains, rumbles, portals, sounds, Buddhas. Like, he's got 18 quakes, 18 magmas. Like, what? Bro. Well, I can say confidently in terms of physical fruits, I believe this is the better inventory. So far, the best one we've seen in the video, to be honest. Also, I just noticed something else. This man has a permanent T-Rex, a permanent spin, and a permanent rocket in 2 game passes for some reason just lying in his inventory. Man's just flexing on us at this point. Now, before I forget, let me go ahead and go back to Matched and check out this man's titles. I remember he did a video where he he faced for 999, and I believe he got an exclusive title there, but only one way to find out. Ooh, 141 out of 177 titles. Not quite as much as Rip Guy, but definitely not as low as KGG's was. Go ahead and scroll real quick. Let's see if he's got any unique ones in here. Oh, there we go. El Combo God, defeat the YouTuber for 999. Okay, I was right, but I believe this is his only like special exclusive title. Yeah, it looks like that is the main one, which is a really good one to be honest. Now the titles thing isn't really that big of a factor when it comes to me rating these things. I just think it's more impressive, obviously, if you have like almost all the titles. Rip Guy's only missing like 10 in the entire game. Last but not least, let's check out this man's permanent fruits. I think he has them all. Let's just confirm it. Yep, rocket, spin, chop, spring, bot. Yeah, it looks like he has them all. It looks like he literally just has them. This man literally just has them all, bro. What? What? Yo, he literally has all the perms. I don't even got all the perms. I'm pretty sure I'm missing out like one. Sheesh, I ain't gonna lie, KGG, your account got dusted behind by this one, man. Before we do the rating, you know what I'm saying? We gotta do the Fiji Luck V4. We're about to get a mythic from this. If we got a portal from KGG, we're gonna get a mythic for this. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Huh? I guess that's not that bad. That's not that bad. Another magma to add to Fiji's collection. Now, as for rating this account, as you guys know in the past, I've always rated having a better physical fruits than more permanent fruits. Fiji has more permanent fruits than Rip Guy. We just saw that. And he's got a better inventory. He's also 30 million with 7.5 on Marine. Doesn't have as much titles as Rip Guy, but I think Fiji's is overall more impressive. So I gotta give my boy Fiji a straight 10-10. This is a peak account. I mean, that Tony Dragon right there is just insane. Now you're probably thinking, if Fiji's account was a 10 out of 10, how can the next account possibly stack up? Well, just watch. For our last and final account, we have the biggest Blox Fruits content creator ever, 3 million subscribers almost, Kit Gaming. All right, here we are on Kit Gaming's account, and I just want to say, first thing I noticed, 370 million berries, bro. Golly, that's the third count in a row that had over 100 million berries. Why are they grinding so much bellies? Like, you can't even use them. Let's waste no more time though. Let's just get straight to the item. So we're looking at the treasure inventory right now. What I'm noticing right away is fruit box. He's got mythical scrolls. He's got tons of just random game passes that are just gifted to himself. Nah, there's even more. Plus runs fruit storage, dark blade, 2 times mastery, 2 times money. He's also got a permanent light, permanent ice, permanent smoke, and permanent rocket chilling for all for no reason. I've got a feeling this boy's inventory is gonna be stacked with fruits like we've never seen before. I'm kind of nervous, boys. I'm kind of nervous. Let's scroll. Let's scroll. What? Boys, I'm actually so baffled. I am actually so baffled. 81 rocket fruits, 78 spins, 75 chops, 71 springs. Like what? 81 rockets. How many slots does this guy have? Crazy part is we haven't even begun to see the good ones yet. Don't got as many legendaries. Let's see if he got any good mythics. Okay, we're rolling to some good mythics. He's got a lot of mythics. 7 gravities, 5 T-Rexes, 12 mammoths, 9 does. Now this is in line with what we've seen from Rip Guys and Fiji's account. But let's see how many kitsune, leopards, and dragons he has. Here we go, boys. Here we go. And 15 dragons, just 5 off what Fiji had, 21 leopards, and 4 kitsunes. In terms of inventories, I'm not gonna lie, Kit may have the best one because one, he has around the same mythics as everybody, but the man has over 80 fruit storages. That's insane. But while we're here, I'm noticing something interesting. We have a meme fruit right here. If we look up on the wiki right here, it says the meme fruit is a developer exclusive mythical Blox fruit that is unobtainable for regular players. So Kit has literally an unobtainable fruit on his account. This is how it looks right here. It's just a picture of a cone, and it says the money price of it is infinite, and it's a mythical. But the fact that he has an exclusive fruit that nobody else has is a flex in and of itself. This means that his inventory automatically just wins. It just wins. I wonder, can I try to unstore it? Let me see. I'm clicking it. It's not doing anything. All right, I guess we can't unstore it. Next up, we're gonna check his valuables out there. Let's see what he's got. 85 dark fragments. 85. How many damn dark beards did you spawn? Next up, let's check out the guns. Do you have any blessings on acid rifle? Hold on, let me go ahead and equip that. Let me check. Okay, no blessing on acid rifle and only 225 mastery. What about soul guitar? Fiji had one on his soul guitar. Does he have a blessing on here? Nah, it would appear not. A little bit disappointing, but to be fair, he has admin perms raising this account up heavily. Since he's got no blessings on any of his guns, let's go ahead and just check out his swords. Let's see, 39 swords. He's got them all. He's got a bonus one actually. Doesn't look like he has all of them upgraded though. We don't see the star, so that's interesting. He's got the pipe upgraded. What the heck? Let's check that out. He's got a lightning blessing on the pipe. What? What do you need it on the pipe for? That's interesting. Okay, let's check out Shark Anchor next. He's got a blessing on here. Okay, yeah, lightning blessing on Shark Anchor. A lot of people have blessings on Shark Anchor for some reason. Buddy sword. No blessing on here. 600 mastery though. Hollow scythe. Oh, a curse on here and 600 mastery. Damn, that's actually dope. I like that. I like that. That's sick. Dark blade. You gotta have a blessing on here, right? Yep. Lightning blessing on here and 600 mastery. This man can't be grinding. Multiple weapons with 600 mastery. Enough of this though. Let's get to the weapon you guys really care about. Triple dark blade. Text here says what happens when you triple the strongest sword in the game. This. That's crazy. I've wanted to try this thing out for so long. Let's go ahead and equip it, boys. Let's go ahead and equip it. Sheesh. The 3 swords on the back. Y'all can't tell me this don't look clean, bro. Has he got a blessing or a curse on this thing, though? Oh, you know what? Before we go ahead and showcase the triple dark blade, let's do something else. Let's check his perm fruits real quick. Okay, he's got rocket, spin, chop, spring. I think he may have all of these. Like, I'd be surprised if he didn't have all of these. Yep, all of them. Look at that. He hasn't. There's not a single one he doesn't have. While we're here, though, we might as well go ahead and check out the titles because we know this man's got a bunch of them. Title specialist, 165 out of 177. I think that may be more than Rip Guy, but let's see if he has any special ones. Oh, ho, ho. Yo, officially a noob, Water Gang, Don Axior Familia, Mafia Gang, Heroa Family, Kit Kat, his own title, Team JC. He's got literally basically all of the YouTuber ones. In terms of titles, Kit 1. This is crazy. Kit 1. Not even Rip Guy has that many exclusive YouTuber titles. All right, enough waiting. It's time to showcase the true triple katana. Does this man have a blessing on curse? Oh, he's got the curse on it. He's got the curse of the Reaper on it. So this one has the health regen, right? So that looks like the 2 moves are the same. 1000 strikes, dark air slash. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, 1000 strikes. Okay, what? That looked a little weird. Dark air slash. 3 slashes. Now, I do want to point out that True Triple Dark Blade is mostly cosmetic. The 2 moves are the same. The AoE is just increased, but I believe the damage and everything else are the same. That said, though, it doesn't make it any less sick having an exclusive sword that only you have, bro. Like, look at this. This is insane. Let me go ahead and reset my stat points right now. I don't even got sword stats, so I'm not even seeing the real damage for real. All right, let me go ahead and do this. 2,550 melee defense sword. All right, now it's time to really test this thing out. Put on hockey. All right, let him hit me real quick. Let's see how much health regen I get. All right, let me M1 him, and he just died right away. Okay, let me go over to Skull Island real quick so I can actually test this out on the boss so we can like see how good this really is. Testing it out on one NPC definitely ain't good enough. Hopefully he's here. Hopefully this boss is here. Tidekeeper. That man's not here. Let me go ahead and respawn bosses. Sorry, kid. I'm gonna have to use your Robux, bruh. True Triple Dark Blade versus Tidekeeper. Who will win? Let him get me low real quick just so I can see how much regen this has. Damn. Okay, that regen is really good, but what's more is this damage is insane. Look at this. 70,000 damage off a couple M1s. Tidekeeper's already almost dead. What the hell? All right, let me back this man up. 1000 strikes. Let me hit him with that dark air slash. Boom. Oh my god, this man just got packed up. I'm not even trying right now. I'm not even trying right now. Another 1000 strikes. Hit this man with a couple M1. Boom, 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 boom. Last but not least, Tidekeeper down. Triple Dark Blade has got to be one of the most fire weapons. Devs, hook a boy up, hook a boy up. All jokes aside though, I have one last thing to show y'all on this account. And it's this thing down at the bottom called a rare artifact. Now this used to be in the game. It used to be obtainable through Darkbeard. Completely cosmetic, doesn't do anything, but it's still cool and another admin exclusive item. But hey, that's everything we had to see on Kit Gaming's account. Now to give it a rating, I'm not gonna lie, it has an unfair advantage. It's getting an 11 out of 10 due to unfair advantage. Like look at this, Triple Dark Blade. It's got meme fruit, like all this other stuff. You can't compete with that. But honestly, big thanks to Kit for helping me out with this video, along with my homie Fiji and KGG. It was really fun checking out all your accounts. But that is all I had in this video, boys. Let me know your thoughts on each account in the comments. And if you enjoy these videos where I log into accounts, make sure to click on this other one I did here. What's poppin', boys? In this video, I'm going to be giving out permanent fruits to players in Blox Fruits, but there's more. If they can guess the fruit that they're about to roll from the Blox Fruits gacha, they win the permanent. KTG, if you could guess the fruit you're about to get from the gacha, you get the permanent dive fruit.
Oh, we're about to break the bank with this one. I'm gonna get dough. I'm dressed up as Karakuri right now.
You setting the bar kind of high, bro. You really think you about to pull dough?
Go big, go home.
Say less. Let's go try it.
Here we go. Pre-dough. Let me do slash KDG luck.
Slash KDG luck is crazy. You're not about to pull this dough, bro.
Hold on, watch this, watch this, watch this. Hold on. 3, 2, 1, and I got
a barrier. Oh my god, get that out of here. All right, Sage, you're the second person to do this. If you could successfully guess which fruit you're about to pull from the gacha, you win the permanent of that fruit. What you think you get?
I have to successfully guess Kitsune.
Dog, KDG did dough. You did Kitsune. There's no way y'all are rolling down.
Oh yeah, you're right. Now I'm gonna switch. Gravity. I lock it in gravity.
Okay, buddy.
I'm locking it in. Are you ready?
Yep, that's still a mythical.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh, bro. Pulled a spin, bro. You and KGG both start off with mythicals. What is wrong with y'all? All right, we got my mod Shinra. Yo, Shinra, bro. If you can predict what fruit you're about to get from the gacha, you win the permanent of that fruit. What you think you're gonna get?
Let me think real quick.
No. Step away from the gacha.
My bad.
Man's trying to cheat in here.
Nuh-uh. I'm thinking dragon.
Dragon? Everyone's going for high fruits. You are not about to pull a dragon.
Yo, pay up, buddy.
Pay up? What are you talking about?
I got dragon, gang.
There's no shot. Yeah, bro. That's not a dragon.
It is, gang.
He's actually eating the spin. What the heck? All right, Mirage, my boy. If you can guess what fruit you're about to pull from the gacha, you win the permanent. I know you're gonna like this one.
Easy leopard, first try.
Leopard? What is it with the 4 people in a row just saying they're gonna get mythicals?
Bro, watch.
No shot. You pull a leopard. No shot.
Yes, sir.
Drop it.
Oh, no.
You're capping, bucko. You're capping. Go ahead, show what you actually pulled. gold. A rubber? Yeah, that is just not a leopard, bro. L luck. So far, no one has been able to guess the fruit that they've gotten, but let's hop into a public server and see how that goes. All right, new server. Let me type in chat. Has anyone here not done their gotcha? Someone in chat named Zoro1296 said, I can spin. Oh, say it last, say it last. And he predicts he's gonna roll a spin. Why would you go spin? You really want to get a permanent spin? Chances are he actually will pull a spin. And there's no shot. He pulls an ice. Man had the easiest one and couldn't even get it. That's wild. We got another guy right here named Geo was here. He said Falcon. First we had a bunch of people doing mythicals. Now we have people guessing low, but let's see if he can even pull the Falcon. WinterKloudz look before. Yes, sir. And he got a spin. We got another guy right here. His name is DKTTT2 and he thinks he's gonna get a rocket. Bro has no confidence whatsoever, but let's see what he gets. And he pulls. He actually does a rocket. Okay. We actually got the first winner of the video. Perm rocket, the DKT2. First winner of the video. Permanent rocket. He said, thank you so much. I don't know why you're thanking me for a perm rocket, but hey, W, I'm glad you're happy. Out of all the people that have tried to guess so far, we've only had one winner and it was permanent rocket of all things. But I'm not gonna lie, this is taking a bit long in public service. We need to speed this up. Let me make a quick Discord announcement. There we go. Sheesh, this server filling up quick. First person, Neo. He thinks he's gonna get a bomb. All right. He doesn't even get the bomb. He gets a spike. Oh my gosh. Next person, Yasha. Portal. Okay, we got a legendary. This is the first legendary prediction of the video. Come on, Yasha. W luck, W portal luck, W portal. Oh, and they get a light. That's not bad though. That's not bad though. Next up, we have it's Ashton. Diamond. I don't know why you would want a permanent diamond. Okay, he gets a light. 2 lights back to back. That's crazy. All right. So far, we haven't had anyone other than that rocket get what they want. So let's see about this guy. Totally not Ray. What do you think? He says. Okay. He's thinking dark. All right, that's not bad. Permanent dark is not bad. If he actually gets this would be lit. And oh, no way, bro. You should have said Quake. You could have had a permanent Quake, bro. That's crazy. Who we got next? All right, go ahead. Predict the fruit you're gonna get. He said ice. He didn't even guess a mythical. All right, let's see what he gets. If you could at least get an ice, that would be a W. And he gets a dark. That's pretty close, to be honest, but not quite. Next dude right here. What the heck? What did he say? Oh, he said bomb. Come on, man. We needed a winner. Oh, we actually got bomb. We got our second winner of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed this perm bomb. I know you're not going to, but probably not exactly what you had hoped to get. Enjoy it nonetheless. Second winner of the video. Next up, we have Bella Smart. He said, I have been so lucky lately, so something like flame. Will he pull flame? He gets bomb. He just reset with it. Next up, we have this guy named AYT56. Magma. Okay. That's the first person that says magma in the entire video. Let's see. Will he actually pull flame? Oh, that's the first person that pulled flame in this video. Sadly, he didn't get the perm magma. VV. T-Rex? Okay, that's the first mythical we've gotten in a while. So when the chat said, you are not that guy, these boys get confident going for these mythicals, man. And it would seem he's actually not that guy, bro. Pull the magma. Bro, we need another win. I'm tired of seeing these boys take L's. All right, next up, SCP-035. I guess Spike. Okay, I don't know why you would get spiked. He doesn't even get it. He gets a perm rocket. Look at it. They're clowning him in chat. They're saying LOL. This guy's saying flame Polex hybrid. I wish you pull a flame. That permanent flame is very nice. So close. He literally gets the inverse of flame ice. Next person, Vamp. Smoke. Why does bro get perm smoke? And he gets a rocket. Well, next person, we have Shock. What the heck is going on here? This dude talking about some boing swoosh. What the? Huh? All right, bro. This guy's saying gravity. All right, Shock with the confidence. Man thinks he about to pull a mythical. He said no. That's crazy. That's 2 legendaries pulled in the video so far. That's insane. All right. Rumble? Man Monkey too? If this man actually pulls a Rumble, that'd be very W's. And not like it matters. He gets a chop. Womp indeed. Coming up next, we have this dude named Him. And bro is rocking a T-Rex fit. What you think you're gonna get? Magma. Okay, that's the second person to say magma. Come on. I want someone to win the fruit they predict. There's no shot. He pulls a Rumble. There's no shot. He pulls a Rumble, bro. That's crazy. He actually dropped it. What? Nah, that's insane. I'm gonna drop it back to him. Wow, indeed. There have been so many people that have guessed Rumble, and none of them have pulled it, bro. How come they didn't get the luck of you guys? Zion said, am I next? Well, it would appear so. You're in the front of the line. And he predicts Rumble. He said, oh my god. Wait. Did he actually get it? Did he actually get the Rumble? Best fruit? And he pulled a rocket. I just got trolled firsthand. I thought man's actually pulled it, and he got a rocket. Bro, get out of here. Next up, we have... Oh my god. People are attacking. What the heck is that fit? Is that an e-girl anime fit? All right. What do you think you're gonna get, Crimson? Rumble. What's up with everybody going to Rumble, bro? I mean, I guess because someone just pulled Rumble, there is a decent chance they could pull Rumble too, but they pull a Falcon. Oh my gosh, they just reset with it. Who we got next? This guy named DKK. All right, go ahead, predict the fruit you're gonna get. He said Love Fruits, and he gets light. All right, next up, we have Restless with the drip, the purple and white drip. Sheesh, that drip gotta give you some crazy luck. What you thinking, Restless? What you thinking? This man said kitsune. Oh my gosh, you'd have to be the craziest, luckiest man of all time to pull a kitsune. Why is he just staring at me? He said, I'll take it. Hey, a love's not bad. A love's not bad. You may not have gotten kitsune, but you did leave with the legendary, so that's W. Who's next? Juju. Jujutsu Kaisen and man's dressed up like Gojo. And Juju also says kitsune. These people are confident. Bro, he was not like that. You ain't like that. He actually pulled a spider though. What? So far, this has been very bad for the players. They've had some crazy, terrible luck. We've only had 2 winners, a rocket and a bomb. The goal is to give away at least 1 mythical before the video ends. This guy right here says Ghost. Red, the great guest. Will you pull it? Will you pull the ghost? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, he actually did. He actually did it. Yo, this man actually won. We got our 3rd winner right here. He said, oh my God. Hey, how you feeling right now, bro? How you feeling, bro? You're the 3rd successful person to win on the video. He said, I don't know. Yeah, you can tell he's not that happy about it. But, you know what I'm saying? W's a W nonetheless. 1,275 Robux down the drain. All right, let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing. Finally had another winner of the video. Juan, what do you think you're going to pull? He's thinking right now. Wait. Hold on. Back up, bro. Back up. You probably cheating right now. Hold on. You can't be thinking right in front of the gacha. He said spring, and he pulls a magma. Huh. Let your intrusive thoughts win, dog. That's crazy. Man went for spring and ended up getting magma. I'm willing to bet he predicted how I reacted, bro. Can I guess? Bro, you don't have to ask if you can guess. Just guess. My luck is horrible, so smoke. He might actually come out a winner too from that. Will he pull the smoke fruit? Dang, couldn't even pull that. Man's got a spring. All right, well, go ahead and drop the spring. Get out of here. All right, all y'all need to back up. Y'all getting too close to the gacha while you're predicting. Exotic, what do you predict? I guess bomb. We already got one of those and one of them won it, so maybe you might have a good chance of winning it. Actually, you have a very high chance of winning this, so he said, yo. I would say congratulations, but it is just a bomb, so not really sure how you feel about that. Nevertheless, I gotta give it to him, so congratulations. Enjoy your permanent bomb. 4th winner of the video. Thanks, winner. Hey, at least he's appreciative. I wouldn't have been. Next person. Someone's gotta pull a mythical. Will you be the one? Devilin00. I'm going with the spike. What did you pull? What did you pull? No shot. No shot. We got another rumble. No shot. We got another rumble, bro. Look, even this guy's surprised. He said, what? Bro, no way. That's what I'm saying. Y'all should be guessing higher, bro. Why are y'all playing it safe, playing low, bro? Next up, my guess is light fruit. Let's see. Let's see if he can pull it. Let's see if he can pull it. And he pulls a flame. Damn, that was pretty close too, bro. But hey, this guy right here said quake again. 3rd time's the charm. No way. No way, bro. Oh my gosh. He said, bro, this 8. He actually pulled it. He actually pulled it. You were so close. Bro, Buddha's only like 2 above Quake. It's 1 above Quake. Oh my gosh, bro. You were legit like one of the closest, bro. That is insane. This guy's guessing dough. I really hope you get this dough too, bro. I really hope you get this dough. I want at least one person in this video to get a permanent mythical. Come on, man. Pull the dough. 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 I need money. All that hype I just gave him just for him to not even have money. Did he just leave the game? I was gonna give him the money too, but man's left before he even got a chance. All right, next up we have this guy. Hey, he's guessing spike. Never mind, he got a chop. This guy is predicting he'll get control though. Big C. Imagine you actually got the first mythical. I didn't get to finish my sentence. That is insane. I'm gonna get Buddha. What the heck is this guy's name? I'm Cloud's Zeolist. What the heck? Bro, you got the Cloud's name in your name, bro. You got to get crazy luck. Never mind, Cloud's luck doesn't exist. Man's got a chop. This guy's saying, mammoth. Did he actually just pull a portal? That is insane. He's sad. Oh my gosh. Appreciate being in the vid. Hey, appreciate you for showing up. Oh, Katakuri's back. He must have got enough money. He's saying dough still. All right, go ahead and roll, bro. Go. What the? Somebody teleported me. All right, bro. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Let's see what Katakuri does, though. That's not even close. Got a bomb, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So far, these boys have had trash luck in 2nd C, man. Let's see how it is in 3rd C. First, we have Seo Yaji, and he's saying all go with dark. Okay, say less. That's not bad. That's not bad. Luck, please be on my side, bro. Yeah, I'm praying. I'm praying. I want to see y'all boys win. He's laughing. He's laughing. Why would you be laughing if you pulled a spin? I thought you pulled the dark, bro. You tricked me. Next up, we have Lil G-Boy 45 shots, and he says, I'm feeling lucky today. All right, Buddha. Okay. Buddha. All right. Oh, I thought that was Buddha. I thought that was Buddha for a second. I thought that was Buddha. What you think, Atlantis? Go ahead and predict, bro. Any day now. Man's just staring there. He's not even saying nothing. Guess this will be Ghost. Okay, another person going with Ghost. And he pulls a rocket. This guy's got V4 active. What is this? Some sort of like roll ritual? Man thinks that's gonna give him better luck. What you think, bro? What you think? Ice. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Ice fruit. Imagine he actually gets it. This would be the best permanent we've given out so far if he gets ice. And he gets a flame. Once again, the person that says ice is so close, but just not close enough. All right, man. Mysterious Gaming. Nice tuxedo you got on, bro. Nice fit. You rock at the old, like, 60s detective type vibe, and you guess his magma. I imagine you can pull it. I think you can. No way. No shot. This man pulled Ghost. I'm pretty sure Ghost is literally like one under magma. Literally. Oh, he was one off. He was one off. That's crazy. Good night. Yeah, good night to you too, man. Good night to you too. All right, Walnut. He said hi. Hey, bro. How you doing, man? How you doing, man? He's guessing Phoenix. Okay, okay. Man must be a Phoenix fan. I've never seen anyone guess Phoenix on this, but let's see if he pulls it. Let's see if he pulls it. And it's a bomb. One of y'all need to at least pull one mythic, bro. And this guy's saying I'm gonna guess light. Let's see what he gets. Pain. No shot. He just pulled. Oh my gosh. I need someone to just throw a shot in the dark, guess really high, and then pull it. Cut earn 414. What are you guessing? Probably smoke because of my terrible luck. Bro, just guess higher. Everyone that guesses low ends up getting something good. And the one time I think it's common. Oh, okay. Well, that wasn't something good, but that wasn't what you were that wasn't what you predicted at all. Dough? All right, say less. If man actually pulls this dough, that'd be kind of crazy. He said bye. Hey, bye, bro. Light? What's up with people guessing up light so much? So far, we've had like 20 people guess light, and not a single person has pulled it. No way, no way, no way. He said hell nah. He said hell. He actually pulled a leopard. He actually pulled a... Oh my gosh. This is what I was just saying a second ago. I need someone just to throw a shot in the dark and guess high because... What? This guy says a common. You gotta guess a fruit, not a rarity. But if you actually get a common, I'll give you the permanent. And he didn't. Okay. Lech, it is my turn. Yeah, you have to predict first though. I say ice. Okay. Let's see if you pull it. And he pulls a magma. He wasn't even that upset about it. Man just said no. Apples predicted falcon. Do not know why you would want a permanent falcon. I really don't. Don't tell me you pulled a falcon, bro. He just left. He didn't even pull out the fruit. He didn't even pull out the fruit, bro. What the heck is this avatar? What is that? Man is dressed up as a Christmas tree. What? How does that even work? He says, I'm gonna say gravity. Okay. If you actually pulled a mythical, we'll get one person to get a mythical. We haven't had one of those yet and actually predicted. He's slow turning. Falcon. That's crazy. That's literally what the last dude predicted. And he just reset with it. Next up, we have Astro, and he's saying, I guess chop. You never know. You may pull it. He couldn't even get the chop. This video is depressing. I want these boys to win so bad. I want to give away at least one mythical perm. Please predict something high. Predict something high. He's saying, I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? It's the whole point of the video. Why are you here? Maybe like a Buddha? Okay, say less Buddha. That's not too extremely high. You may end up pulling it. You never know. You may get lucky. And he gets a smoke. I really had hope in you, Poncat. I really had hope in you. Next up, Crazy Megami. He's already got the T-Rex fruit equipped right now, so maybe he already has some perms. Go ahead and just guess high, man. You may get something good. He said in chat, portal. Okay, let's see if he actually pulls a portal. He's staring at me. I have a feeling he didn't pull a portal. He said, no way. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Oh my god. There's no way this man just pulled a dough. That is actually insane. He just dropped it. I'm speechless. I'm actually speechless, bro. I'm actually speechless. Look at him. He's sending crying emojis. He's sending crying emojis. I know, man is upset. I don't know what to say. Other than we need someone to pull a damn mythic and predict it. We've had well over 70 people spin for us throughout the course of this video, and only 4 people have actually won what they predicted. Since I've been doing this for about 2 hours, the next person that wins what they predict will end the video. So let's keep it pushing. Hopefully this next person can win what they predict, and he goes with sound. It'd be nice to end up on a legendary. I'm gonna be honest, a legendary or a mythical, but he gets diamond, so we're not ending yet. Let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing. I think is Rumble. Okay, he's predicting Rumble. And bruh, Magma. Winter, can you give me 305k? I want to spin. I guess, bro. I'll help you out. There you go, bro. I gifted you the money. Now hopefully you can pull what you predict so this video can end. It's paining me to watch our dreams be crushed. He said, let me breathe. Bro, this isn't real life, dog. This is a video game. Man's getting nervous, all the people crowding around him, bro. Rocket. Oh, okay, buddy. Bro took like 2 minutes to think it says rocket. Watch him actually pull it too. There's no way we're gonna end the video off on a rocket. There's no shot. There's no shot. He said, oh no. He pulled a magma. I'm actually glad he didn't pull that rocket there. Next up, we have a Kitsune guy. Maybe you give me some Kitsune luck. I'm gonna test my luck and say portal. A lot of people have said portal throughout the course of this video and Rumble, and none of them have been able to do it. Maybe you can defy the odds and end this video on a legendary. That would be W's, bro. Come on, hype it up. Let me get the drums. Let me get the drums. And he said, oh, I don't think he pulled portal. There's no shot. Bruh, cool down my bad clouds. And man just dipped right off the bat. Well, that dude obviously couldn't spin. Let's keep it pushing. Next up, we have Coco's cat. Me? Yep, it is you indeed. This person said, I'm gonna guess sound because that's my luck. All right, say less. If you get the sound, that'd be Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, we actually just witnessed it. You actually just won a permanent sound. You're the first legendary winner of the video. Oh my gosh. Bacon Gone 2 2133. It was sound? Oh, that is insane. That is insane, bro. That is insane. First legendary winner of the video, bro. Bacon Gone 2133. I hope you enjoyed that, man. I hope you enjoyed that. There you go. You said, hey, yo, thanks. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. Now, I said the next person that gets the fruit that they predict would end the video, but I'm going to do a bonus round. If I can predict the rarity of the fruit the next person is about to roll, I'll give away a random permanent mythical to someone in this server. So let me say who here can roll. Rip Bacon. Okay, Rip Bacon is next. I'm going to predict he rolls a common. If you roll a common, I'll be able to give a random permanent mythical to someone in the server. It all rides on you, my boy. It all rides on you. Come on, Rip Bacon. Roll a common for everyone in this server, bro. Come on. And what does he pull? Oh, he pulled a spike. He pulled a spike. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, boys. Looks like we get to end it off on a permanent mythical after all. You know, just because I want to do these boys nice. Permanent Kitsune. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to pick one random. There we go. Official Riketsu. Hopefully you enjoy your permanent Kitsune, my boy. Let me know if y'all enjoyed this video. I love giving away fruits to people, helping them out. Also, if y'all enjoyed this one, make sure to click on this other one I did here. 1,972 days ago, Blox Fruits released to the Roblox platform. And since its release, it's rose to be the most successful game in all of Roblox, averaging over 500,000 players daily and raking in 34 billion total visits. But Blox Fruits wasn't always the success it is now, which is why today we're going to be revisiting the history of Blox Fruits, starting from update 1 all the way to update 23, so we can see where it began and all the changes that came along the way. Update 1. Also, I just want to say full credit to X2Ver. He's the one that uploaded this video with all the clips for all the updates. I'll leave his channel linked in the description, but let's get into it. So this is the old menu screen. It looks pretty much the same, except there's one difference. You guys can see here, look at that buggy. But if we log into the game now, this is what it looks like now. It's no longer buggy, it's some random pirate guy. All right, let's see what update 1 looked like. Okay, he spawned on a marine side. Marine leader, quest, trainees. Yep, it's the same quest. Gotta defeat 5 trainees. He's using the magma fruit. Wait, what? That looked weird. Hold on. Let's see that again. He used magma fist. So that's how it looked before. I'm not gonna lie, that looked kinda dookie. Also, it looks like the other moves were completely different. We have magma fist, exploding volcano, magma blast, and meteor volcano, which as you can see is a completely different moveset than the current magma. By the way, this is the unawakened magma. Let's see what else is different though. First of all, I noticed the walking animation looks weird. Darkblade also looks weird. Like that looks completely different on his back. Oh, that's right. There used to be an inventory box. This is where you would hold your weapons and stuff. He's got a Darkblade in there and a Warden sword. Kind of interesting. So this is what PvP used to look like back then. These animations are so stagnant. Like I don't even know what I'm looking at. Like look at this. This is like a whole like war zone right here. Like just to give you an example, those were how the effects looked before for magma, and this is how they look now. Magma clap, magma eruption, magma fist, magma meteors, like magma floor. Like this just looks 10 times better. Also during update 1, the max level used to be 300, and these were the only fruits that used to exist in the game. Bomb used to be the worst fruit in the game, and the best one used to be the Buddha fruit. Update 2, and the person here is typing string is out, so I guess that's when they added the string fruit, huh? Of course, it's not called the string fruit anymore. Now it's called spider. Oh, they didn't just add string, they also added the phoenix fruit. So they added phoenix in update 2. That's interesting. I'm not gonna lie, what is this footage? This thing is on mobile. What the heck? What is that? He's not even doing anything. Oh, is he going to Fishman Island? This must have been when they added the new island. Okay. See, you need to jump in. This is this man's first time experiencing the Fishman Island, which today it works exactly the same. They haven't changed anything like that. If you go over here, it takes you the same Fishman Island way back when. Update 2 changes were pretty decent, but let's see how the third update is. Update 3. This is what the old icon used to look like. Wow. Update 3, they added my favorite fruit to the game, Rumble. And it looks like this is also the update where they added the Upper Skylands as well as the God and L boss, which is interesting because if we go to Upper Skypia now, we can see that this boss is no longer named Enel God. He's now named Thunder God and looks a bit different. Now, update 4 compared to the other previous ones was considered a smaller update. For this update, the only actual thing they added was the Sand Fruit and Darkblade V2, which you guys can see right here. I believe this is the Darkblade V2 puzzle he's trying to do right now, even though he has the saber equipped, so you can't even do it even if you wanted to. Also, look at the fruit he has equipped, Gum. They have a different moveset now. Gum Pistol, Gum Bazooka, Gum Gatling, and Gear 2. If I go equip the rubber right now, I believe the new rubber has a completely different moveset. Yeah, Cannon Smash, Rush, Transformation, and Slingshot. Update 5. Let's see what they changed in this one. Okay, he's talking to the Blox Fruits dealer. Let's see, did they end the other fruits? Oh, Gravity. So update 5 was when they got their first mythical fruit. That is very interesting, and it's still 2,300 Robux to this day. Let's see, does it look any different compared to what it does now? We have complete different movesets. Okay, that's Gravity Push, but it's called something different. It's called Fierce Tiger, and then the second move was Gravity Obeisance. That's the same. Meteor Pitch, that's the same. Fire Festival is different. Boulder Flight is different. And just for comparison, we're in game right now to the current Blox Fruits, which by the way looks so much better. We have Gravity. I think that's still the same icon. Yeah, we have Gravity Push, Gravity Obeisance, Meteor Pitch, Meteor your rain boulder flight. Actually, it looks like the moves look pretty much the same, except the first move is called gravity push now instead of whatever the heck that other move was called. Then obviously the alt is no longer called Fire Festival. Oh, is this when they added the fountain and the Frankie boss, huh? Okay, that is interesting. Nice. Also, I'm noticing the mastery max used to be 500, whereas now every single fruit, weapon, or fighting style has a maximum mastery of 600, as you guys can see here. And apart from gravity and Fountain City being added in Update 5, the last thing they changed was increase the level capacity to 750, which made Update 5 a pretty good update. However, Update 6 was not as special. As we can see in Update 6 here, it was a new PvP update, which added gun skills, marine perks, pirate crew system, and a wanted poster system, which made this a bit of a smaller update as it mostly focused on the PvP system. And just to show, they added this cannon weapon right here, which, as you guys can see based off those effects, does not look that appealing. Also looks like they added a boat dealer for pirates. I guess before they only had it for marines. That's kind of crazy. And this is how the boats used to look back in the day, huh? Damn, I actually kind of like the way those look better, I'm gonna be honest. Moving on to Update 7 though. What did they add this time? Is this when they added the paw fruit? Wow, okay. This is by Axior too. There's clips by Axior. Is that Paw Barrage right there? I'm not gonna lie, Paw looks exactly the same. Bear Shock. Okay, this is a third ability. That looks exactly the same. And then we have the ultimate here. Let's see what this looks like. Bro, that looks exactly the same. Last ability here, self-repel. Wow. Several years since the Paw Fruit came out, and the only thing that has changed is the name. Pain Fruit. And in case y'all don't believe me, let's go ahead and quip it. Heavy Pain looks exactly the same. Doesn't even look no better. Pain Barrage, once again, exactly the same. Pain Nuke, which I guess is a different name, but it's the same exact ability. Self-repel and Torture, all of the same. Comment down below if you think we deserve a Pain rework. Now, Update 7 was cool, but Update 8 changed Blox Fruits forever. And the reason why is we got the expansion of the Second Sea. You guys can see this is the Rose Kingdom. It looks pretty much exactly the same. Looks like they changed the walking animation a little bit too, and the HUD of the game. It looks a little bit more touched up. They added the barrier fruit in Update 8 as well. Yeah, okay. He's looking at the fruit notifier right now, or notifier. God, fruit dealer. I don't know why I can't speak. Looks like all they added was the barrier fruit to Update 8. I don't think they added any other ones. Oh, okay. It's straight into the ults. Barrier towers, barrier wall. This looks exactly the same too. So both paw fruit and barrier never got changed. Aside from barrier and Second Sea being added, the level capacity was now 1,000. Several new islands were added to the game, such as Kingdom of Rose, Green Zone, Dark Arena, Graveyard, Usopp's Island, and many other small ones. Also a bunch of new bosses, as well as weapons. Now, if you were a fan of the changes in Update 8, you're definitely gonna love the ones in Update 9. Level got increased to level 100. They added new island. They added the dough fruits. This is the addition of the second mythical fruit in Blox Fruits history. They also added a secret fighting style. I believe this is superhuman if I'm not mistaken. A new secret sword and a bunch of other changes. And yes, the secret fighting style was superhuman, and the secret weapon is the True Triple Katana. But I'm curious to see what the old True Triple Katana in dough fruit used to look like. All right, so for the moveset of dough, it looks like they have fried dough, sticky dough, carved dough, restless dough barrage, and roller donut, which to me sounds the same, but let's see him showcase it. We'll see if it's any different. Fried dough. Wow, that looks exactly the same. Did it even change at all? By the way, this is the unawakened version of dough. They did not have awakened dough back in the day. Sticky dough, I believe that looks exactly the same as it does now, maybe slightly worse. Roller donut obviously looks pretty much the same. But just to know for sure, let's see if unawakened dough changed at all. So we still have sticky dough, and yeah, it looks exactly the same. Not a single change. Fried dough, roller donuts. It looks exactly the same as what it released like 5 years ago. But nevertheless, Update 9 was definitely an amazing day for dough mains and dough lovers. Update 10, almost halfway through all of the updates. Law, is this when they added the control fruit, our third mythical in Blox Fruits. Control area, okay, everything looks pretty much the same. It also looks like this update they added the hot and cold island, which means obviously with that came the Law raid and all the boss drops that came with him. But as far as the moveset goes, it looks like everything is the same. Levitate appears to be functioning the same exact way as it does now, with no visual changes or anything such as that. You still pick up items and everything then like you could now. And it looks like all the other moves are the same as well. Echo Knife, Gamma Rush, and Teleport. And to end Update 10, the last thing they changed was increase the level capacity to 1,250. Update 11. Looks like in Update 11, rare artifacts have been removed and have been replaced by fragments. Now this I already knew because I talked about it in a previous video where I went over the things that have been removed from Blox Fruits. Here are all new prices of all things which used artifacts. Okay, first we have Arithmetic. Yeah, that takes 1,000 fragments. That's the chip used for the Law raid. What else they got? Dragon's Breath, 1,500 fragments. This right here is the crew captain, which can make your crew bigger, 3,000 fragments. Basically, for all these NPCs, instead of using fragments, you used to have to trade in a rare artifact in order to get the upgrade of the item. And in order to get a rare artifact, what you had to do was was defeat a Darkbeard boss. But it looks like there's also race reroll you can get for it, stat refund, and a flower boat, as well as kombucha. And then it looks like they're gonna do a Blackbeard raid right now. Okay, them boys actually completed it. They got fragments from it. I guess back then that was the way you get fragments, huh? They also added Sea Beast in update 11, but you could also get fragments from that. Law raid. This is also an update 11. Wait, no, this is an update 10, but I guess they're just showing it now. Zebra Cape, Coco. Oh, they added the chess mini game in update 11. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I've never used that. Comment down if you guys do. It's a waste of time in my opinion. Fruit Awakenings. Oh, this is when they added Fruit Awakenings in the raids. Which, by the way, when update 11 came out, there was only 3 fruits that actually could awaken: Flame, Ice, and Quake. So update 11 was a pretty massive update. But let's see if update 12 was. So for update 12, we have Gamer Robot himself showing it. Oh, we got the Light Awakening. We have a couple different moves: Divine Arrow, Swords of Judgment, Lightspeed Destroyer, Wrath of God, and the Flight. Okay, the arrow looks pretty similar. Actually, no, that looks pretty different, to be honest. I think Light V2 may have gotten updated. Okay, yeah, that looks a lot slower. Yeah, the arrow looks quite a bit slower. The sword he's holding, though, looks way different. Like, look at that. That looks way worse then than it did now. Lightspeed Destroyer looks the same. So I'm assuming most of the Awakening moves are pretty similar. And now they're showing the raid system that they added back in update 11. I think this is the Dark raid they're showing. Oh, wait, that must have mean they also would have added the Dark Fruit this update as well, update 12. And by the looks of it, it doesn't look like the Dark raid has changed any. I believe everything is exactly the same. Yep, even the boss room. Now, you guys saw how the old Light Awakening looked. This is how the new Light Awakening looks. We have a new sword right here, which has better animations, obviously. Divine Arrow shoots out 3 arrows instead of just 1, and it's much quicker. Lightspeed Destroyer is the same, except it looks better now. Hand of Emperor is also different. Wrath of God looks better. So basically, the whole thing got a little bit of changes and visual touch-ups. Next up, update 13. Okay, they're doing a spider raid right now. This is the update they added, the Spider Awakening. It also looks like they added the Winter Castle Island, as well as increased the level cap to 1450. They're saying they're gonna get a legendary sword. Oh, this is when they added the Rengoku blade as well. So this looks like a pretty big update. Okay, so they already added Spider Awakening and Rengoku's sword. They also added Death Step. Oh, so new fighting style as well. That looks way different than it did now, though. Dragon Showcase. That's the dragon form you guys can see there. It looks exactly the same. Dragon has not changed a bit. All these years, Dragon hasn't changed at all. That was a pretty jam-packed update. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty fire. Update 14. Is this when they first added the Fist of Darkness? Oh, this is when they first added the Cyborg race, which you had to do the Law raid to get the Core Brain, which you got right there. Looks like he's about to obtain it so we can get the Cyborg race. Yes, sir. Let's see how expensive the Cyborg race is. 2,500 fragments. Let's see. Is that the same as it is now? 2,500 fragments. So that hasn't changed at all. Let's see. What else did they add? Is this a different raid? Oh, I think this is the Rumble raid. They added Rumble Awakening in update 14. I'm curious to see what the abilities look like back then. First off, we have Lightning Beast. Oh, that looks exactly the same. I think it maybe looks slightly touched up now. You got the dashes right here. You get 3 of them still. Let's see the X move, Thunderstorm. Oh, that looks way worse. So Rumble did get an update. Sky Judgment, that looks the same, or about the same. And last but not least, Thunderball Destruction, which looks roughly about the same. Maybe it got slightly updated. I'm gonna show y'all the new Rumble, or at least the slightly updated one. Thunderstorm, you guys can see, looks way cleaner. And Lightning Beast, I think, looks about the same. Yeah, everything else looks the same. But alongside the Rumble Awakening also came a new fighting style, Sharkman Karate, full V2 Dragon Trident, and the level cap got raised to 1,500. So we're getting close to when they added Third Sea. For update 15, we had the Third Sea. Same fight to get the Third Sea. It looks like, though, in Third Sea, it pretty much is exactly the same, except back then they obviously only had a few different islands. Sea Castle, exactly the same. Looks like they added wanted posters now, though. A ton of new islands, new fighting style, WinterKloudz, new swords, new accessories, and 7 new fruits. The Venom Fruit, Spin, the Door Fruit, Kilo, Diamond, Love, and Falcon. And if you thought that was it, you're wrong, because they also added the Magma Awakening and the Buddha Awakening. And it goes even deeper, because another thing they added in update 15 was fruit trading, allowing you to trade fruits between one player to another. And this feature is something that really took Blox Fruits to the next level. Next, update 16. And we got Kit Gaming here. Wow, he was playing Blox Fruits way back then. Looks like they added the Shadow Fruit. He's using the Shadow Fruit. All of the moves look exactly the same, by the way. Doing a quick showcase here. Yep, Somber Rebellion looks the same. I'm pretty sure all the moves look the same. But Shadow wasn't the only fruit that got added in update 16. With the Shadow Fruit, we also got introduced to the Revive Fruit, which has now been completely removed and revamped to the Ghost Fruit. And the last major changes that came in update 16 was the addition of the Dragon Talon, and the level cap was raised to 2,100. Update 17, part 1. So on update 17 part 1, we got a new fruit, new awakening, new island, and a new weapon. Let's go ahead and check the Blox Fruit shop just to see just what it got added. It looks like we got the soul fruit this update, another mythical fruit. Let's see, how expensive is it? 2,550 Robux. Is it still that expensive? Let's see. So it's called spirit fruit now, and it's got reworked, I believe. Still 2,550 has not changed. So first of all, the soul fruit looks completely different now than it is before, and they had to change that due to copyright. Moves are also slightly different than they are back then. We also got the sand fruit awakening as well as the buddy sword. Update 17 part 2, and I think this one we got a bunch of different things. Yep, spiky trident looks like. We got a phoenix raid. We also got the doe king raid, which is kind of insane. This is like one of the hardest boss raids even to this day. So with that obviously came the pale scarf and a bunch of other things. Yep, he just got pale scarf right there, which does a lot of different things. Obviously they added the phoenix awakening to this one. We already went over that. And they added sea events for the first time, such as ship raids, rumbling waters, and mirage island. Next up, update 17 part 3. Yeah, I know this is getting ridiculous. So this is when they finally changed the menu screen. They took away buggy and added the random pirate to avoid copyright. Looks like Cyborg V3 got a visual change compared to before, and this was also the major update that changed the way the game looks. Running animations are now completely different. There's also different dying animations when you die, which made the game look exactly like how we have right now. You guys can see the running animations are now the same. Like they look beautiful now, as well as like the swinging animation. Before they looked all wonky. We also got one of the most popular fruits ever in the game, the leopard fruit, as well as the awakening for the doe fruit, soul guitar, cursed katana, god hue. Update 18. It looks like this is the update. The door fruit got replaced by portal fruit. Completely new moveset, completely revamped. Looks also very different. I think this is also the update. They added the blizzard fruit. They replaced soul to spirit, and they added some other awakenings and changes. And update 18 is actually the update that I started seriously playing Blox Fruits. I knew of Blox Fruits before, like in update 15, but 18 when they added the blizzard fruit was when I really started playing. Update 18.5. We got the introduction to race v4, which is an awakening for every race in the game that gives it special abilities and a bunch of buffs. Yes, update 19. Oh, this is the one where they added the love rework. There's the Valentine's event too, the Valentine items as well. I don't remember why they reworked the love. It couldn't have been for copyright because it's still love, but I will say I am very glad because the new abilities look 10 times better. We have heart shot, Cupid zone. We get to summon a best friend, so you get to jump people at the same time. It's really fun, to be honest. Other than that though, I think update 19 was pretty small. Yeah, it was pretty much just Valentine related content. The only other thing they had was a Valentine's event where you can get like accessories and stuff like that. Reworked love fruit, and string also got named to spider. And after update 19 released, we had to wait a whopping 8 months before we got our next update. But the next one was one of the biggest in Blox Fruits history. Update 20. With this update, we got the sound fruit, we got mammoth fruit, and we also got the rocket fruit, but we lost the kilo fruit. As you guys can see, he's using rocket right now, and the island he's currently on right now is the brand new island they released, as well as raising the level cap to 2,550. But the things we've just gone over are just the beginning of the stuff that added. We're also supposed to get a complete first sea and second rework, which we didn't end up getting, but there's a ton of more stuff that got added in update 20. For starters, we have a new enchant system that allows you to upgrade your weapons and give it buffs, such as adding fire or frost or even sea damage. We also got a brand new fighting style sanguine art, a new sword, shark anchor, brand new accessories, Leviathan shield, crown, paradraw. And the biggest thing of all, almost every sword got a rework and reskin and new moves. So yeah, update 20 was pretty massive. But update 21, not so much. With update 21, it was a small event update for Halloween where we got the ghost fruit, which is a complete revamp and rework of the revive fruit. And there was also a little Halloween event, some other changes, but overall, small update. Update 22, the introduction to the brand new Kitsune fruit, which is 4,000 Robux, and also, you know, to be fair, a very insane fruit. Who doesn't love Kitsune? Alongside getting Kitsune, we also got a sea event which spawned a Kitsune shrine, which gave you weapons and other accessories if you completed the tasks. And the weapons and accessories included fox lamp, Kitsune mask, and Kitsune ribbon. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the final update of the game, the last one, we started off with update 1, a game from humble beginnings with not much stuff, all the way to what we have now, the final update 23. In this update, one of the main features we got was a shipwright subclass. Being a shipwright allows you to repair your damaged boats and heal them when you're on sea events. And the last important thing we got in this update was the new T-Rex beast fruit, which is 2,350 Robux. Very expensive, but a very fire fruit. And that there is the entire history of Blox Fruits, starting from update 1 all the way to update 23. I must say, there's been a lot of changes and it's been a crazy journey, but it's just the beginning. Comment down below which update was your guys' favorite. And if you enjoy these Blox Fruits videos, make sure to click on this other one I did here. This is every game pass in Blox Fruits. And in this video, I'm going to be be taking this bacon-haired noob from level 1 all the way to the max level 2,550, but there's more. I can only use game passes. That means no using any other weapons and no rolling for fruits. This is gonna be difficult. And all right, here we are, boys. I got my main account right here. He's gonna gift me all the other game passes because he's got the Robux on there. First things first, 2 times drop chance. Next up, fast boat game pass, 2 times money, 2 times mastery, the mythical dark blade, one of the best swords in the game, and last but not least, the fruit notifier. This is gonna be the most useful one for us. Also, just to give myself a little bit extra help, I'm gonna be gifting myself 24 hours at 2 times EXP. Hopefully, I don't need more than that, but we got it to start off with. Let's go ahead and get this started with the first quest. Now, obviously, we won't be able to use any other weapons throughout this video, so later on, I'm gonna evolve my dark blade to V2 to get that extra damage. However, even though we can't roll for different fruits, we can utilize our fruit notifier. That means I can only use the fruits that I get from the notifier, though. So if we get something like spin, you know, that's all we can use. First quest out the way right there, though, we're already level 7. I will say only having dark blade to start off with is not a bad thing, though. Like, this is one of the best swords to grind with. Next quest finished, we're level 10, and now we're on our way to the jungle already. You know what? It's a good thing that I got the fast boats game pass because we could talk straight to this luxury boat dealer and get that miracle boat. We about to move around quick. Here we are, boys. Here we are. It's been a long time since I've done a noob to pro. I ain't gonna lie, this feels good. All right, we got the adventurer over here. Let me go ahead and accept this quest. Defeat the monkeys. You know what I'm saying? This will be easy since I got the dark blade with me. M1, M1, M1. Let me put some stat points in. We got 30. I'm just about to put max into sword. Next monkey down. And last monkey here. Boom. There we go. Level 15. Actually, 17. Okay, we're already ready to go into the gorillas. All right, talk like quest giver. Get the gorillas quest. Yes, sir. Hopefully, we can get a notifier to spawn soon, and maybe we'll get a good chance at getting like a Buddha or something insane. That would be nice. Even if we could just get a Logia, I feel like that wouldn't be bad. And last gorilla here. All right, we're level 31. We're now ready to take on the first boss of the game, the Gorilla King. First things first, let me go ahead and put some more stat points here. We got 60 available. Let me put in 30 of that into sword and 10 of that into defense. All right, I've got my quest. I'm ready to fight, my boy. I'm ready to fight. 1,000 strikes. This man probably won't be much trouble for us, especially if we just M1 and space out. Hold on, he's about to do a little, yep, that right there, that right there. We gotta watch out for that. If we get caught in that, we're instantly dead. I'm gonna be honest. Hit and weave, hit and weave, hit and weave. We got this in the bag, boys. Boom, boom, easy. First boss out the way, you know what I'm saying? Let me drop this. Let me drop on this. Cope garbage, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me chill. Now that we defeated the Gorilla King, though, we can move on to the next island, which is the Pirate Village. And we here. Next quest, we gotta defeat 8 pirates. So far, I've been playing for almost, I would say, about 15 minutes. I don't know how long this public server's been up. Hopefully, we can get a notifier soon. Last pirate here, though. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. We are level 38 now. Next 4 here. Boom. There we go. Now, we do have a new quest available where we can fight these other ones called brutes, but I'm not gonna lie, these ones are a lot tougher and they're more spread out. We're gonna stick on these pirates. All right, last pirate quest right here. Boom, boom, boom. M1. There we go. Level 55. New quest available. Now we can move on to the second boss of the game, Bobby. Or Buggy. Hopefully that man is here. Hopefully, wait, will I even be able to hit him? I'm using a sword. That's all I have right now. Hopefully I could be able to hit him. M1. Okay, I can hit him. They just completely negated his top powers. You could just straight up hit him. Man's useless then at that point. Oh, hold on. Oh, damn. Okay, hold on. He's actually cooking. That'd be kind of embarrassing if I died to the second boss of the video. Let me put some more stat points in sword. M1, M1 dash, M1 dash. Let me use the same strategy. Okay, the same strategy's not working. Boom, boom, boom. Let me M1 this man's. Back up. M1 back up. M1. There we go. Sheesh. I don't know why I got so excited for that, but I did not want to die. That would just be very embarrassing. But we did get a crap ton of level. We're already ready to know the next island too. Desert. All right, here we are at the desert. Hopefully the NPCs on this one aren't too hard for me to farm. Let's see. Let me rally these boys up. Let's see. Is this gonna be difficult? I got them all rallied up. Let me jump up. 1,000 strikes. Okay, this is not too bad. It's not too bad. M1 up a few times and they should be dead, right? Oh yeah, that's easy. Light work. I'm praying and hoping that the first notifier we get is actually something decent. Like a Buddha would be peak, but what if we also got like a light or something? Then we could awaken that later. That wouldn't be that bad. I'm just praying we don't get a common like Brock. All right, here we go, boys. We are level 89. I think at level 90 we go to the next island. So this is gonna be our last Desert Bandit quest. We also unlocked our next ability, Dark Air Slash, which is our final ability for Dark Blade. Well, let's go ahead and showcase here real quick, even though I know you guys know what this looks like. Charge Dark Air Slash. You know what I'm saying? That's the last NPC there. New quest available. We're level 90. Now we can move on to the Frozen Village. And to be honest, it's already been over an hour since we started the video. video. Where is the notifier? I haven't got a single notifier. This is crazy. I'm getting scammed. Hold on. You know what, boys? You know what, boys? This may be a mistake doing this. I'm going to reset and go to a different server. Maybe that server is just bugged or something, and that's why I haven't gotten a notifier, man. Hopefully, I can get a notifier at this server. Now that we're at Frozen Village, we're going to be able to get something that's going to greatly help us on our journey. Well, actually, 3 things that's going to help us on our journey. Go in this cave over here. Talk to my main man ability teacher. Hold on. There's 2 people over here. What if I just like, both my moves just barely did any damage. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Don't leave me alone. You know what? I deserve that. I deserve that. All right, back to what I was originally planning to do. Ability teacher. Here we got 3 things that's gonna really help us out: air jump or in flash step. Let's go ahead and buy all 3. That was pretty much most of my money, but it's gonna pay off because now we have armament hockey. Oh, we just got our Blox Fruits spawn. Forget the quest I'm doing. Forget the quest I'm doing, boys. We're 594 meters away. We gotta quickly go to this thing before anybody else can get to it. Come on, come on, come on. No, these people are coming with me. Why are you on my boat with me, bro? Oh wait, never mind. He said in chat, please pirate village. And I ain't gonna lie, my boy. I am not taking you nowhere, bro. 100 meters away. It's 100% on Sky P. Let me just get off this boat. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out, boys. When we go up these stairs, I gotta make it before anybody else does. If somebody else gets to this fruit before me, I'm gonna be so upset, bro. Come on, come on, come on. Please be a good fruit. Please be a good fruit. 30 meters away. If we got a Buddha for our first fruit, I would actually freak out. I would actually freak out. Oh, wait, that's a light fruit. That's a light fruit. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're eating this right now. We're eating this right now, boys. The light fruit for our first fruit. One of the best ones to have for first C especially. And when we get the second C, we can awaken it. Let me see if I can just quickly get my mastery real quick. Let me fight these boys right here. Boom. Oh, damn. He packing us. He packing some heat. Oh my gosh. 2 hits and I'm already almost dead. Come on. Light ray. Boom. Get 1 more hit with light. There we go. How much master do we get off that? 29. Okay, that's enough to get light flight. That's cool. Level 104 right now. As soon as I take care of these 2 NPCs right here. Boom. There we go. We can now move on to the very next boss of the game. Fortunately, I don't think I have Logia dodges against this man, so I still got to be careful with him. But we do have some light range abilities. Let's take advantage of him. You got the same moves as that Gorilla King, man. So predictable. You got to come with something more better. You got to come with something. You know, I guess that's what I get for talking. I guess that's what I get for talking, bro. Boom. We about to come back. My boy. Come on, Yeti King. Boom. Fight back, Yeti King. Fight back. Level 110. We actually got a good amount of EXP from that man, too. Got ourselves another Yeti boss here. 1,000 strikes. There we go. 1,000 strikes. There we go. New quest available. And at this point, I don't even got to use my fast boats anymore. We could just straight up do this. All right, we're at Marine Fortress. Let me go ahead and accept the next quest. This was actually like a really good place to farm too. This is where I'm going to make a good amount of my progress in first C at. After I get past this quest, Chief Petty Officers. Another one down here, next one here, and last one here. All right, quest completed. Level 126. Got some more stat points to put in. Let me put some in melee this time just so we can actually dash around a lot more. Next quest completed. Level 130, which means we can move on to one of the best ones in the first C, the Vice Admiral quest. We're literally going to be on farming on this guy for like 100 levels plus. And he is not here. Okay, I just hyped him up that much and man ain't even here for me to do the quest on. All right, we're in the brand new server. Hopefully he's here in this one. Let's see, is he here? And yes, sir, that man is here. All right, bet. Let me pack him up real quick. Let's make this quick and easy so you guys can see how many levels I gained from... We're just going to pretend like that didn't happen. Let's just keep it pushing. Let's quickly pack this dude up so you guys can see how many levels we gained from this one boss. One more M1. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 levels off that one boss. I mean, does it really get much better than that, man? I'm going to be honest. Let's go ahead and server hop once again, and then we're just going to keep rinsing, repeating that until we're like at level like 200 plus. After this, I farmed a bunch more Vice Admirals until I reached the level goal. Level 220. And we got our first accessory of the video, this coat from the boss. But now that we're level 220, we can go ahead and move over to the prison, and we're here. Also, since I decided to farm Vice Admiral to level 220, we can skip all the other NPC quests on the prison island and move straight to the bosses, the Warden, which is going to be right over here. So this is going to make our journey a lot easier and a lot smoother. Let me just quickly pack this boy up. Dash hit, dash hit, dash hit. Dark Air Slash. Yes, sir. All right, one more hit. Come on. There we go. All right, 4 levels off that. I'll take that. Next Warden here. Boom, and 1 Dark Air Slash. There we go. 230. Now we can move on to the next quest. Chief Warden. Man's right over here. I ain't gonna lie, I'm already starting to get tired. It is like 3 a.m. right now, and I'm just here grinding. It's been like 2 months since I've done a noob to pro. I forgot what I had gotten myself into today, boys. I have yet to use the light fruit, and the reason why is I'm trying to savor it a bit. That way we don't get bored of it, but I'm already starting to get bored of Dark Blade. Like... Like, look at this. I keep dying. I have to fight this way. But we're almost done. As soon as I can get Dark Blade V2, we can switch over to light. All right, we're level 240. Now I can move on to the final boss of the prison already. The man himself, Doflamingo. All we got to do is just avoid M1 dash, M1 dash. He ain't really too difficult, to be honest. Dark Air Slash. Throw those every once in a while. And we packed him up. We're already level 246. Let me go ahead and put some stat points in, all into sword. So I just looked it up, and it looks like in order to evolve Darkblade to V2, you need to be level 350 or higher, which is the first requirement. So honestly, let's just make this quick. To make it quick, I continuously farmed Warden, Chief Warden, and Swan for the next 75 levels. And after, I sailed to Magma Village. I'm not gonna lie, the grind has been going pretty smooth. I mean, we're already level 325, almost halfway through first seed. But the method we're using with the server hops is not in our favor. So I'm gonna chill out on the server hop, and so we can actually get some notifiers and store some fruits for later. Also, we're level 328 right now, so only a little bit more to go before we can get Darkblade V2. All right, last two military soldiers right here. There we go. Boom. Dark Air Slash. And we are level 334. Uh-oh. Blox Fruits just spawned a game. Okay, hold on. Forget what I'm doing right here. Let me just quickly vanquish these guys right here. Boom, boom, boom. All right, they're gone. Depending on what we get, I can either replace light or store this fruit for later if it's good. We gotta hurry and get to this before anybody else. If I lose this, I'm gonna be upset. This is the first notifier we've gotten in like 2 hours. I see something over there. What is that? What is that? Is that good fruit? Is that magma? Oh my god. Yo, we're 2 for 2. We're 2 for 2. First light, then magma. Oh my gosh. We are getting crazy luck with the notifier in this video. I ain't gonna lie. I'll take that. I'm storing that for later. All right, boys, back to grinding. And there we go. Level 350. Now, boys, we about to go upgrade this Darkblade to V2. All right, now back on the guide. Now that we got this level requirement out the way, next thing we have to do is talk to Robot Mega, which I believe is on the ice island. This thing here. I lied, boys. Robot Mega is actually on Middletown. I think in this building here. Yep, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and talk to this man. You have earned all my respect for reaching level 350. Yo, bro, can you help me with a quest, please? Have you seen my son, Indra? He escaped yesterday when I caught him cheating with my homie. Please help me capture him, bro. All right, say less. Now, this is where we got to go talk to that doghouse at the Snow Island. All right, here we go. Snow Island. And once we interact with the doghouse, we actually have to respond with a specific set of text in order to activate the quest. So let's go ahead and look at the wiki. We have to say me why, give nothing, give good, you know well, sure thing, bro. So once we do that, it should activate the quest. Say me why, give nothing, give good, you know me well, and then sure thing, bro, and it should activate. He said, oh my god, thanks, bro. Go find my love letter and expose them at my master, please. Bro, I have no idea what these people are yapping about, bro, but we got the sun quest started now. It's time to go ahead and do the next step. Now, if I remember correctly, the first love letter is actually on this island. I haven't done this quest in a long time. Yep, right here. You guys see how it's kind of discolored? Hit that with your 1,000 strikes and you destroy the fake wall, and here is the first love letter. And the next one is at the Skylands. All right, here we go. Now we have to find a specific building which has the second love letter. I think it may be this one right here. Okay, yeah, I think this is the destroyable one. All right, perfect. Second love letter here. There we go. Acquired. One more love letter remaining, and I remember what this one is because this is also where the last part of the puzzle is, and it's at Marine Fortress where my arrows point. Here we are. All right, now what we got to do is we got to go to the back of this island. There's going to be a little like maze we have to go through. I think it's like over here. Yep, another discolored little wall. Break that thing. Come in here. It has like a little heart to signify like the love letter lore. I don't know what the heck is going on, man. See, this is where it gets a little tricky. This is the puzzle. I'm gonna go right first. I think this is the right way. Okay, then we go straight. Then we go straight again. Then we go left. I think it's left right here. Go down this way, and there's the love letter right there. Last love letter. Okay, so I actually remember the entire maze. Dope. Last love letter required. Now I think we have to go back to Robot Mega in the Middletown, and we should be good. Here we go. Talk to Robot Mega once again. There you go. Something weird has occurred to your Darkblade. We have now upgraded it to V2, boys. Moves do something slightly different. Now 1,000 strikes lunges you forward, and Dark Air Slash can be charged. It goes a lot faster and does more damage too. But now that we've got Darkblade fully upgraded, it's time to move on to using the Light Fruit. So let me go ahead and reset my stats, and let me put everything now into Blox Fruits. And you're probably wondering now, what was the point of even upgrading the Darkblade? Well, there's a chance I may get a Buddha later on from a notifier, and if we do, that 30% extra damage is going to help us out a lot. Back to the grind though. Now we are going to move on to our next boss, the Magma Admiral. This will get us some good mastery too for our Light Fruit. We got a ton of mastery on Darkblade. Hopefully this boss will give us some good mastery and get us some new abilities. All right, let me just do the same situation. Same strategies I did with Darkblade. Hit and weave. Man's almost dead. He's got a few more hits left. Boom. Damn. Damn, that man packs a punch, bro. Just one-shotted me. All right, back like I never left. Boom. Smack this man up. And 1 of 1. There we go. Say less. Level 377. So we're done with Magma Island, off to Underwater City. Almost through first sea. I'm gonna be honest. We got a few more islands to go. And here we are, boys. Underwater City. Let's see how easy it is to farm here. I think this is where it starts getting a little tougher because this is where NPCs have a higher chance of getting armament hockey. So I guess let me see. Can these boys hit me? Oh, they can't hit me. Oh, damn. Hold on. I don't have Logia dodge against these boys yet, I guess. Yeah, this isn't too bad. Okay, never mind. I just got back. Last one there. Reflection kick. I'm 1 and 1. Barrage of light. GG's. Quest finished. Level 381. Now I'm level 381. We actually got Logia dodge again on these boys, so that'll make this easy. Another Fisherman Warrior down. Level 427. We can move on to the boss of Fishman Island. Yes, sir. My boy's here. Hold on. I got 45 stat points. Let me put that on Blox Fruits. It'll make a difference. Waste no more time. Let's try to pack this man up. Let's see how quick we can do it. Boom. Reflection kick. Boom. There we go. Damn, bro, brought it back like that. Okay. Can't help but feel like if I had Dark Blade in that moment, I would have like already got him to second stage just with like a few M1s. Let's get this man to second phase. Boom, there we go. All right, now it's time to pop off. Got the second phase, got his health full. Light ray. Only issue is he takes a while to respawn, and I don't want to have to server hop a lot. I am trying to get more notifiers, believe it or not. Boom. There we go, though. Ooh, got the trident first try. That's like a 5% drop. And that's W's. That's W's right there. All right, I'm not going to server hop to keep fighting him. I'm just going to keep fighting these Fishman Warriors up until we go to the next island. Okay, level 451. I forgot to record that part, but we can now move up to Upper Skyland. The grind at Fishman was pretty quick and it was easy, but it's time to move on to Upper Skylands. Hopefully it's good. Here we are. Quest giver right here. God's Guard. This actually doesn't look too bad. Like I can gather them all up in the circle, get them all over here, farm them all like this. Okay, this isn't bad. This isn't bad at all. I just got to use my moves a bit more. You know what I'm saying? This will be easy. This will be easy. Boom. Light kick. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Multiple kills at once. Already 6 out of 7 of them. Quest finished there. Level 455. There we go. Level 477. Just defeated the last god. I don't even remember the NPC's name. Let's move on to the next one. I think we're gonna fight the Shandas next, right? Let me see. Yep, 9 Shandas. 9. Ooh, we might be better off going back to those other ones, bro. 9? There's only like 6 of them here, bro. So we're gonna have to wait for them to despawn that much. Oh, this is terrible. I can already tell this is about to be tough. All right. Let me just give it a try. Let's do at least one of these before we go back to the other one. All right, boom. Sky Bee Barrage. Barrage of light. Boom. Hit him with these. Reflection kick. Okay, that's not too bad. That's already 4 down. Boom, 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 boom. Last one here. Yep, I ain't gonna lie, that was dookie. That was dookie cheeks right there. I'm going straight back from where I came, bro. Level 574 was a bit of a time skip, but you know what I'm saying? I had to do a little bit of off-screen grinding. Here we go, though. Boom, 577. Less than 120 more levels to go before we reach in second sea, baby. But for the next boss, we have Thunder God. Hopefully that boy is over there. Let me see if he's even spawned. Yes, sir, he is. I see that man's right there. All right, let's pack this boy up. Sky Beam Barrage. Boom, Reflection Kick. Pack this dude up with some M1s. Avoid that. Reflection kick. Boom. Barrage of light. You know what I'm saying? Deal damage. Thunder God. Down. There we go. But hey, level 580. I think we're going to leave this place at around 620. Next quest. Boom. Level 600. 99 more to go before we're out of First Sea. On our way to the final island in First Sea, Fountain City. Here we at. Freesburg quest giver. What you got for me? Galley Pirates. You know what I'm saying? These should be pretty easy. I don't think these boys have hockey. Actually, hold on. I could just cheese these boys even if they do have hockey. Look at this. Easy light work. Oh, look at this. Look at it. It don't get easier than this. Literally can glitch them all. 5 out of 8. 3 more to go. There we go. And last one here. There we go. Level 629 after that. Oh, looks like we got our first notifier of the server, though. Hold on. Imagine I got a mythical fruit, though. That would be insane. Here we are, less than 100 meters away. It's on this island, boys. Let me just go ahead and head to the ground. Let's see what this one is. 3, 2, 1. It's a ghost fruit. Okay, yeah, I'm not about to eat that. I'm gonna still store it, but like definitely not what we're looking for. I was hoping it'd be something better, but that may help us later on. Last Galley Pirate right here, boys. Level 675. Last boss of the First Sea, the Cyborg Frankie. Let's waste no more time. Let me pack this boy up. This will be a breeze, boys. It's about to be a breeze. Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Come up. Oh, okay. Hold on. I don't want to get hit by this man's Taco Bell farts. Oh, damn. Man's got like extendo arm or something. All right, take two, take two. We may have lost the first time, but we ain't about to lose twice. I'll tell you that much. Boom, snipe him there. Pack that boy up, pack that boy up. All we gotta do is just avoid his long range missiles like that, and then we should be straight. Weave, weave, weave. Skybeam barrage. Hit him with that light barrage. M1, get a couple M1s in. Okay, maybe the M1s was not the best idea. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. He's about to die anyways. One more attack. Boom. Oh, damn, bro, just farted on me. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me M1 for that. There you go. Level 678. We got less than 30 levels before we're moving on to second C. Second C, here I come. Second C, here I come, baby. Sheesh. Level 700. You know what that means, boys? Now that we're in the second C, the first order of business is awakening our light fruit. We're in the middle of a light raid right now. We're on the 4th island. I forgot to record the beginning part, boys, but here we are, 4th island, about to awaken the first move on light. I got my boy right here, still Bobby, carrying me. There we go. Final island of the raid available. This man carrying hard. I also gifted myself 10,000 fragments from my main account, so we should be good to be able to get all the moves off this. Looks like there's only 2 NPCs left and just the boss. I think he's got it. I think he's got it, boys. Let me see how much HP the boss has left. I feel like I'm taking a big risk here. Oh, damn. Packed it up as soon as I got down here. With 6 minutes and 3 seconds to spare, too. W. All right, boys. Iglesia de Pro... I don't even know what that says. Let's go ahead and awaken our first ability. Ascension. First ability awaken. We got all these titles unlocked. Now we just have to awaken 4 more moves. All right, we got the second raid going on right now. And while we're here, let's go ahead and just check out our first ability, Divine Arrow. Now we get a bow. You know what I'm saying? It does good damage. Anyways, it's a pretty cool ability. And we just got our first island out the way. You know, this time I'm actually going to help him do it on my main. That way he's not getting completely carried and we get this done quicker. All right, here we go. Boom. Pack that enemy up. There we go. 3 more left. All right, we're on the 3rd island now with 2 Buddhas. We should pass through this real quick. I think this is the last NPCs on 3rd island. There we go. 4th one there. Let's quickly zoom through this thing. 4th island done. Final island available now. We still have 8 minutes 50 seconds remaining, boy. We speedrun this thing. Come on, come on. Fight back, fight back, fight back. And boom, there we go. Next move. Ability F upgraded. Our boy's asking another. Yes, sir. We gotta awaken them all. That was the second one. You're in for a long journey, my boy. But let's speed this up. 3rd awakening move right here. There we go. 4th awakening. How much does this one cost? 4,000. Okay, I think I'll have just enough to get the last move. Just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna gift him 2,100 more fragments. There we go. And final raid is finished. Mysterious entity, awaken me my final move. Ascension, 5,000 fragments. There we go. Last ability. All right, now that we've got every single move awakened, it's time to get back to grinding. First quest we have in second C is right over here. Area 1 quest giver. I don't remember if these ones are annoying or not, but let's go ahead and find out. And while we're farming these, we can check out the awakened moveset. So we already saw the first one, Divine Arrow, but let's check it out again. We get a bow basically, and it's basically just more powerful version of the first one. Second move, we have Shining Flight. It's an improved version of Light Flight. You can control it now, and it goes slightly faster, I believe. Third one, my favorite one, Hand of Emperor. A long-range beam of light, which you can control, and it does stun. Fourth move, Lightspeed Destroyer. Boom. You hit them boys, do a whole little light barrage, slam them down, which can directly tie into the final ultimate move, Wrath of God. A direct upgrade of the last version. It looks pretty similar to me, but while we're here, let's go ahead and keep fighting on these boys. These ones are kind of annoying because for a while they go through a Logia and they have annoying movesets, so these ones can be a bit tough. But let's go ahead and pack them up. Boom. Final one here. Boom, boom. There we go. Level 704. Hold on though, boys. Fruit just detected in 150 meters away. Okay, so it's over here somewhere, right? All right, let's see. Yeah, it's this direction. 40 meters away. Where's it at? Hold on, boys. Hold on. I don't want to get spoiled. Let's build up the suspense. Come on. Watch out, think it is, boys. If this is a Buddha, that would be crazy. 5 meters away. 4, 3, 2, and oh my God, it's a damn chopped fruit. I will store it though. I don't know why I'm storing it, but I am not eating that thing, bro. Let's get back to grinding. Last raider here. Boom. And next quest available, level 726. Next up, we have 8 mercenaries, which are right over here. I don't believe I'll have Logia dodge on these boys anymore, so I may just continue fighting the raiders at this point. Plus, these guys are more annoying. They only spawn 3 at a time, as you guys can see here. Whereas the raiders over there spawn 4 at a time, so I can get all 8 done quicker. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Bunch them together. Do this. Hit them with these, and GG. All right, that quest is finished. I'm going to keep farming on these raiders for now, though. Here we go. Last raiders over here. Boom. Next quest quest available. Level 751. We're about to fight the first boss of Second Sea. It's gonna be a little height. Go back to the quest giver. Diamond boss. I've been here for over an hour, so he should be spawned, hopefully. All right, Diamond. It's time to meet your demise, my boy. Boom. Hit him with this. Hand of Emperor. Wrath of God. Lightspeed Destroyer. Boom. All right, pack him up. Let me use Observation Hockey. Just hit him with the M1s. Oh, yeah. We're packing him up. He already under half. Oh, damn. Okay, hold on. Let me chill. Keep him at bay. Keep him at bay with this. Keep him at bay with this. What do you think you're getting? Back up. Divine Arrow. Boom. Wrath of God. Run into that. Hit him with this. Hold him in there with this. And last but not least, boom. There we go. Level 755. I'll take it. Pretty easy boss, to be honest. What we need right now, though, is to get another notifier with a good fruit. But even if we got something like Mammoth or T-Rex or even like Doe or Venom, that would be peak. Here we go, boys. Our Blox Fruit has spawned. We're only level 765, but somehow we've managed to get another one to spawn. Last one was terrible. Hopefully this one is good. I think I can see something right there. What is that? Oh, never mind. That's a chest. Okay, I thought that's what it was. I was like, what the heck is that? All right, let's see. There's only a few trees, so it has to be like over here. I think I see something blue. Oh my god, boys, there's no shot. We just found a kitsune from a notifier. Look at this, boys. Look at this. I can't make this up. This is not faked. We just found a kitsune from a notifier, boys. Oh my gosh, boys. I feel like I'm about to pass out. I can't believe I just caught that on camera. This is the rarest fruit in the game. You only have like a 0.1% chance of finding this from a notifier. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold on to this kitsune for now. I don't want to get hasty and eat it right away. We're gonna save it for a bit and eat it later. All right, we just got the level 775. Now we can move on to my favorite quest in Second Sea. Talk to this guy. We have the Swan Pirates. The reason these are my favorite is because it's like low-key the easiest quest in Second Sea. All the NPCs spawn really close to the quest giver, and they're very easy NPCs to farm. They don't have any special moves or anything like that. You just bunch them all together like this. You can just fight them all at the same time. See this right here? Boom. Pack them up. That's 6 down in like seconds. Last 2 right here. Boom. There we go. Nice. Quest finished. Level 778. And we gonna be here for a minute, boys. I ain't gonna lie. Here we go. Last pirate right here. Boom. And we are level 831. Also, we got a fruit that spawned 530 meters away. Honestly, I don't really care what this thing is. We just got kitsune last fruit. I'm chilling whether this is good or bad. Oh, I see it. I think that may be a spring. And it is a spring. Okay. You know what? I can't even complain. We just got a kitsune last fruit. I'll take this. All right, we're level 853. We can now move on to the Jeremy boss, the second boss of Second Sea. Jeremy, you about to get packed, my boy, because your boy's got all of his stat points in fruit. He never stood a chance, my boy. Look at him. M1. Hit him with that light barrage. Boom, boom, boom. M1. Did bro just one-shot me? I didn't know if Jeremy had it like that. My fault, OG. My fault. There we go. GG. Level 856. We're almost about to move on to the central part of Second Sea, the green zone. Last Swan Pirates, ladies and gentlemen. Divine Arrow. Boom. Level 900. Goodbye, Swan Pirates. And hello, Marine Captains. Now, these guys are pretty annoying to fight because, as you guys can see, they literally have 3 sword styles. So they have long-range abilities like that. And I don't think I have Logia dodge on these boys. Like, these boys, they're just annoying. Look at this. I'm getting packed up just trying to even gather them up. This is insane. This is nasty work right here, boys. See where I'm about to die just trying to farm these boys. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Pack them up. Get this one. Boom. There we go. Last one there. I decided to fight these Marine Lieutenants just so it could be quicker. We're level 923. And now we are level 925, boys. Moving on to the third boss of Second Sea, which is none other than the Blind Warrior himself, Fujitora. Let's make it quick. Let me pack this boy up. Boom. Let me hit him with all my moves. Hit him with these M1s. Lightspeed Destroyer. Yep. Bro's already under half. Hand of Emperor. Now I can't be hit by the meteors because I'm up in the air. One more hit. Lightspeed Destroyer. And GG. Got 3 levels off that. I'll take it. Level 928. As soon as we hit level 1000, I think we're going to go over to the next island, the Graveyard Island right there. All right. Just got another fruit. Gotcha. Let's see. 444 meters away. Looks like this one may be on hot and cold. Yep. Over here. I think it's in over here. All right, boys. Hopefully this is something good. If we can keep the luck rolling, we would have a lot of good fruits to try out for the rest of the video. Let's see. And you know, that's not that bad. An ice fruit? I'll take that. This is not bad for grinding. Probably not going to eat it, but I'm just going to store it for now. Last fajita boss here, boys. Boom. We hit him with these. And there we go. Level 950. Now we can go over to the Graveyard Island, which is what I was saying earlier. Here we go. Graveyard Quest Giver. Gotta defeat 8 zombies. Now this quest here is pretty easy. I'm not gonna lie. This is like my second favorite one in Second Sea. All the NPCs are right here. You can bunch them up super easy. They're really close to the quest giver, and they don't have any special moves that are hockey. So as you can imagine, they're really easy to defeat. You guys see right there, 5 down right away. Also, as soon as we get to level 1000, I'm gonna switch to another fruit. I don't know if it's for sure gonna be kitsune because I want to have a little bit of variety, but as soon as we hit level 1000, we're gonna switch to a new one. All right, last zombie right here, and we're level 1000. So now that we're level 1000, we can finally move on to a different fruit other than life. For the next one, I think we're gonna move on to magma. Magma's low-key my best bet at getting a decent fruit up until we go to kitsune, but before we do that, let's go ahead and make our way to the next island, Snow Mountain. And here we are. All right, let's go ahead and eat the magma fruit. At least with this one, we still have Logia dodges, so we're not missing out on too much. There we go. Now we've got to re-get all these moves, but first, let's go ahead and just accept the quest. 8 snow troopers. All right, no problem, no problem, no problem. Let me gather all these boys up. Hopefully this one's not too difficult to farm. I mean, I only have one move right now. I'm gonna clap. 6,755. That's on all of them? Oh my god, that's tough, that's tough, that's tough. There we go. Finally killed one of them. We got 65 mastery off that one kill. Okay, we got our next move, Magma Eruption. Magma Eruption, boom. We also have Magma Floor now, which is not a bad ability, but until we get Logia dodge. Magma Eruption, boom. And last NPC here, Magma Eruption. There we go. Not gonna lie, things are probably gonna start slowing down a lot now that I've eaten Magma. But once I unlock all the moves and awaken it, we should be straight. All right, we just unlocked our third ability, Magma Fist. Let's go ahead and check that thing out. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory what it does, but it does do burn damage. The damage is not bad on that. I'll take it. I'll take it. New skill available. We just unlocked the final ultimate Magma Meteors. This will complete our moveset for the unawakened Magma moveset. Let's go ahead and check it out. Not gonna lie, this one I don't like very much because it's not as controllable. You guys can see it kind of just went wherever it wanted to go. Luckily, Magma does have an awakened moveset to it, so we can make this a lot better. There we go. That quest completed. Let me go ahead and put the remaining stat points in there. And you know what? I'm tired of dealing with this crappy V1 moveset. Let's go ahead and awaken it to V2. All right, got my main account right here. Let me teleport him to the raid room. All right, here we go, boys. Doing another raid run. I didn't think I'd be doing 2 of these in this video, to be honest, but it just so happened we got Magma earlier, and I ain't about to deal with unawakened Magma. All right, that's island 1 done. Easy work, easy work. 4 more to go. It's island 3 out the way. Island 4 is there. We're almost done. And I still got 9 minutes, 33 seconds to remain. This is an easy raid. We got this. The final boss right here. I'm packing this man up, making him kneel, making him kneel. Hit him with these moves. Boom, boom, boom. I'm 1 and 1. There we go. Raid is finished. Let's go ahead and awaken the first ability. Boom. Now let's speedrun the next 4. Next move here. There we go. 3rd move out the way. Boom. 4th move. And final move here. That was easy. Now let's see how much better the awakened move set is compared to the unawakened. First up, we have Magma Shower. It's a barrage move right here, which actually does crazy amounts of damage. 24,000 just on that alone. Okay, that's really good. Next up, we have Volcanic Assault, which is only a single target. Somehow I can die while using that, so it doesn't have iframes. That's good to know. All right, let's check that again. Volcanic Assault is only a single target move, so this doesn't really help me as much for grinding, but it does do decent damage. Next one, we have Great Magma Hound. Boom. Basically an upgraded version of the Magma Fist. We have Beast Ride, which is a flight ability, but it also does damage on impact. And last but not least, we have the ultimate Volcanic Storm. Look at that damage. That's on one person right there. 6,571. So the awakened moveset of Magma is pretty crazy. One of the highest damaging fruits in the game. Anyways, enough yapping. Let's get back to grinding. Hold on, boys. Hold on. A fruit just spawned. Okay. Haven't gotten a fruit to spawn in a long time, I'll be honest. We've gotten so many insane things, boys, from the notifier this video. I feel like I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling lucky. I feel like we're gonna get something like a Buddha, bro. Looks like it's over here instead. It's gonna be in this tree, I think around this area. 40 meters away. Come on. What is it? And oh, that's not that bad. Rubber. Now, I'm not gonna eat this. I'm gonna be honest. Like, this would be a downgrade going from magma to this, but we can trade this to get a 1 million value fruit later on. Rubber plus ghost plus ice. We should be able to get Quake 100%. Notifier luck in the video been clutch. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, we got another gacha. I took like an hour break and I just got back. It's 9 meters away. We're on remote island. Let's see what it is, boys. Hopefully it's better than the last one. I think it's on this tree. And just another light fruit. Okay, that's not bad, I guess. I mean, another light fruit will do us good. Let's go ahead and store that. All right, last snow trooper here. Boom. There we go. Level 1,152. Now, that was a crazy time skip, but like, it's just the most efficient way to do this. Next up, we go to Hot and Cold Island. While we're on the way to Hot and Cold, now we can put in our stats. We got 177. Let's go ahead and put that there. 2,455 in boss. We almost got that max out. Just a little bit more to go. Since we're at level 1,152, we can skip straight to the Smoke Admiral. Here he is right here. Let's go ahead and pack him up. Volcanic Storm. Boom. Magma Shower. That is literally half his health right. Oh my god. Yo, 2 more moves. This man's dead. That was easy. That was so easy. Awakened Magma is like actually OP for grinding. We may not even need to use Kitsune till 3rd seed. But the strat now is I'm just going to keep server hopping and doing Smoke Admirals over and over until we go to the next island. Finally got ourselves another Smoke Admiral. Boom. Volcanic Assault. And there we go. And we got the G-Tay drop too. Fortunately, I can't use it because we can only use game passes, no boss drop weapons or fruits from gachas, but it's still nice to have. Another smoke admiral, boom, level 1201. 49 more to go up for the next island. All right, we're at haunted ship now, level 1251. Now's the point where we gotta start worrying about getting a legendary fruit. As of right now, we literally only have Kitsune, which is over a 1 million value fruit, but I'm not about to sacrifice that to Trevor. We need to get at least a legendary, a quake or something, bro. But for now, let's worry about this next quest. Defeat ape ship Decans. Should be able to do this easy with magma. Let me see, magma shower. Okay, I don't one-shot him, but I two-shot him. That's not bad. That's not bad. This is easy, easy. Last ship Decan here we go. Boom, boom. Quest finished. 1254. Almost through second C. We got like 250 more levels to go. Oh, the cursed captain just spawned. You know what? This could be a good chance to get the ghoul race. For those of you who don't know, cursed captain has a like 5% chance of dropping what's called a hell torch. And if we can get that, then we can unlock the ghoul race. And that low-key will help us a lot during our grinding. So let me go ahead and just pack this guy up. Can't be too difficult, right? 3 moves and he's... Oh, damn. What the heck? What, that one ability he just did right there just took over half my health. Hold on. Relax, my boy. Relax. Uh-oh. About to die. 166,000 health. That hurt. I don't know if this guy regens health or not, so I gotta get over there quick. Come on. My gosh, we're doing damage. We're dealing damage, boys. Look at that. Already at half his health almost. Matter of fact, let me go behind this wall real quick. Cheese him out. Boom. Uh-oh. He's about to kill me again. Help. All right. Let's just keep cheesing him. Then we got it. And I died again. And now for the moment of truth. Let's see if this 2 times drop game pass works out for me. Come on. I haven't had a chance to really use it this video yet. And we got the Hellfire Torch first try. And we got the red spiky coat. Hold on. This is the first accessory we've actually gotten since like first C, bro. But the fact that we just got the Hellfire Torch is absolutely insane. Hold on. Let me see real quick. We got 37 ectoplasm. We don't have enough to get ghoul. If we go to this guy right here, Experimeric, we need 100 ectoplasm to make the deal with him. So I can't die between now and then. Oh, a notifier just spawned. Okay, hold on. I gotta take care of these boys real quick. All right, quick level up. Should be close after we leave this. Yep, 600 meters away. Our luck has been pretty good this video, so hopefully this continues. Yeah, it's 100% here. 100 meters away, less than 100. Come on, please be a legendary. Wait, I see something over there. That looks like a flame. Oh my gosh, that looks like a flame. It is a flame. No, bro. We needed a legendary. Let me go ahead and just store that. We may need it later. I don't want to trade for a fruit because I feel like technically that would be breaking the rules. Like no gacha, no trading, no using other weapons. We can only use stuff we got from the game pass. I don't think trading is within those rules, so we have to get a legendary from the notifier. All right, we just hit 100 ectoplasm. Now we can turn in this Hellfire Torch. I was so scared I was gonna disconnect, bro, but let's go ahead and get this ghoul race. You know what I'm saying? That'll be really helpful when we get V3. Hey, yo, a fruit just spawned. It's only 30 meters away, so it's spawned on the ship right here. All right, let's go ahead and see what it is. I think it's upstairs. There's like a tree upstairs it could be at. Let me see. All right, right over here. Oh, wait, is that what I think it is? Oh, yo, we got a quake from it. We're good, boys. Now with this quick, we can sacrifice this, and this is our ticket to 3rd C. Oh my gosh, the luck from the notifiers this video have been insane. Kitsune, quake, ghost, rubber, light, and we already ate magma earlier. Doesn't get much more better than that, boys. I'm gonna be honest. Here we go, boom. And we are level 1402. Now we can move on to the second to last boss in 2nd C, Awakened Ice Admiral. Ice versus magma. I think we know how this one's about to go, boys. Let's just go quickly, take this dude up out of here, show him who's boss, you know what I'm saying? Look at that. All those moves, he's already under half. Like, magma for grinding is a lot crazier than I thought it would. All right, Awakened Ice Admiral. Your time is done, bucko. Your time is done. Goodbye, pal. All right, there we go. 1,404. It's not as much levels as I thought it would be, but I'll take it. Let's keep this rolling. Less than 100 more levels before we're done with 2nd C. All right, boys. Level 1,423. We're about to go on the final island of 2nd C. As soon as we complete this, boom, new quest available. We can now go over to the Forgotten Islands, the last island of 2nd C. It's been a long journey, I ain't gonna lie. Started off with just the Dark Blade, went over to Light Fruit for a while, and we've been on magma since 2nd C. And it's carried us very far, but we're about to move on to 3rd C, where we'll eat the Kitsune. All right, here we are, Skull Island. And here we got the last quest giver of 2nd C. We're gonna be fighting 8 C soldiers. Let's see, can I kill these boys with 2 moves though? All right, boom. Let's see. And somehow they killed me. They got this annoying C move that like lunges them up like that, and it can hit even in the air, so it makes it difficult to farm them. But last two here, magma shower. Goodbye, pal. There we go. Quest finished. Level 1,430. All right, here we go. Level 1,475. The last boss of Second C, boys. Here we go right here. Let's check it out. Tide Keeper. Here he is right here. Let's see how difficult this boss is. Awaken Ice Admiral wasn't too hard. Hopefully, this man is easy as well. Got my boy Mariah here helping me out. Boom. Let's hit him. Boom. All right, there we go. Last boss of Second C. Down. Last quest, boys. Last quest. Boom. At level 1,500. That is Second C completely out the way, ladies and gentlemen. We are on to the last stage, the end game. Now, the next step we have to complete before we can go to third C is we have to sacrifice a fruit that's 1 million value or more and defeat Don Swan, which is why I needed the legendary fruit earlier from the notifier. Luckily for us, we ended up pulling this quick. So let's go ahead and pull it out, talk to Trevor, give it to him. There we go. And now we've unlocked Swan. You guys can see Swan access granted. Now let's pack this man up. Sheesh. Boom. I got my boy Mirage with me, so this is about to be a breeze. Let's just quickly... Damn! What happened to my health? I mean, we killed them, but like, bro, my health literally went from 6,000 to 600 in seconds. That's crazy. That is insane. But now that we defeated Don Swan, it's time to go to third C. Ah, yes. It's beautiful, boys. It's beautiful. The third C. We still got a long journey to go, though. We're only level 1,500, and we've got 1,050 more to go. All right, now that we're in the third C, finally, it's time to eat the kitsune fruit. You've been good to me, Magma. You got me all through second C, but we're about to move up to something even better. All right, we got the kitsune fruit, and now for our first quest in third C, 8 Pirate Millionaire. Now, normally, this is a pretty annoying quest, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, the NPCs are kind of far from the quest giver, and they have a little bit of annoying moveset. Since we're no longer a Logia, you guys can see we may deal with some issues. Yeah, we just died. Don't worry, though. As soon as we unlock all the moves for Kitsune, third C should be cake. For now, though, we gotta get through these, boys. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. 2 down. Hopefully, we can get our first move. Yep, Tails of Burning Agony. All right, W. It's already about to get easier. It's already about to get easier. Already 76 Mastery. We're already about to unlock a third move, Foxfire Disruption. This is light work, boys. This is light work. Because Kitsune has M1s with it, we don't even need the moves, and we don't need to wait for cooldowns. We can have constant damage per second and just pack these boys up without even having to wait. Look at this. Look at this. Go up to them and M1 them. It's easy. It's light work. But we just unlocked that third ability, Foxfire Disruption. Let me go ahead and show you all this. Well, first of all, let's go through the first move. Curse Enchantment. Basically, you throw a little flame on the enemy. Has a little delayed effect, but when it hits them 3 times and it stuns them a bit. Next up, Tails of Burning Agony. Shoot out this little zigzag attack, which stuns them and then blows them away. And then now we have our third ability, Foxfire Disruption. I like to call it Tail Beast Bomb. There we go. Last NPC there. Level 1,507. We're at 196 Mastery for Kitsune right now. We're about to unlock our next ability. And this one I'm pretty excited for. It's a good ability. Also, we just hit 1525. We got our next quest available. We have the Pistol Billionaires. But I'm going to be honest, I'm not fighting those boys. They are so annoying. I'd rather fight these Pirate Millionaires instead just because they're quite a bit easier. But there we go. New skill available. We've just unlocked Wild Assault. We only have one more ability to unlock left in this transformation. So let me show y'all this real quick. Wild Assault. Basically just a barrage. Benefit to this one is it also hits multi-targets. Like, hold on. I want to gather 2 of these boys right here. Boom. Wild Assault. Hits both of them. So that definitely helps us for grinding, which is good and all. But as soon as we unlock that transformation move, it is done for, boys. It's wraps. We're going to be farming so easy. Here we go, though. Let me just finish off this guy. And another quest finished. Okay, level 1567. We can now move on to the first boss of third C, the Stone Boss. This quest gives out 60 million EXP, but since I got 2 times EXP, we're going to get 120 million. So this will be a good payday here, boys. Let me pack this boy up. What's popping, Stone? What's popping? Hold on. Let me show him what that Kitsune all about. Sheesh. Boy hasn't even hit me yet. That's 30,000 damage in seconds. Hold on. Hit him with these. Boom. Hit him with this. Foxfire Disruption. Oh, yeah. This boy's easy. Hopefully, I can get the drop from this. If we can get Pilot Helmet, that would be actually lit. Hold on. One more hit. Boom. And we didn't get Pilot Helmet. No worries. But that is our first boss of third C out the way. And we beat that man easy, bro. Here we go. 299 Mastery on Kitsune. This next kill will get us our ability. There we go. Took care of him. Level 1,579. And we just reached 300 Mastery. So now we have this. The Kitsune Transformation. Now in this form, not only do we have damage reduction, so we take less damage, we also have a speed boost. So we're going to move quicker. And some of our moves have changed. First of all, on Cursed Enchantment now does this. It grabs them, slams them back. Tails of Burning Agony does this now. Grab them, slam them down. And this little area of fire does burn damage. Foxfire Disruption is, well, pretty much the same. And last but not least, we have Wild Assault. Does pretty much the same thing, except now it leaves a trail of fire, which does damage. Pretty sick transformation, I'm not gonna lie. This is probably gonna be how I'm gonna farm for the rest of this video. Ah, man, we got another notifier. notifier. This is the first notifier of third sea that we've gotten. All right, boys, here we go. The first notifier of third sea and the first one we've gotten in a while. Let's see if we can get some third sea luck. And we get... Kidding me, bro? This late in the game, we're getting a common, bro. We haven't even gotten like a common in a long time. I'm not about to store this. I am not about to store this. I feel like it's about to give me bad luck. Hold on, we gotta drop that. We gotta drop that in the sea. We just got a title for that, the Kraken. The game rewards you for wasting fruits. I've been playing this game for like over almost 2 years, and I didn't even know you get a title for wasting a fruit in the ocean. That's crazy. All right. We're finally about to get off the first island. I've been on this island for like almost 2 hours. There we go. M1. All right, new quest available. We're gonna finally move on to Amazon Lily, or Hydra, whatever they call it in Blox Fruits. And since I decided to stay at Port Town until level 1675, we're gonna instantly move on to the Island Empress quest. Second boss of third sea, boys. Let's see how this fares. Love Fruit versus Kitsune. Who will win? Obviously me, bro. I ain't no chance in hell I'm about to lose to this girl, bro. Look at this. Hold on. I don't even need to fight her, bro. I don't even need to fight her. Get her on that side of the wall. I can just M1 her through this wall. Hit her with all my moves. Yeah, she's done, bro. She's done. All right, here we go. A couple more hits. Last one should be here. Boom. Goodbye, Island Empress. All that, we only got 2 levels. You know what? We may be here for a while, boys. I ain't gonna lie. Might as well do some other quests while we're waiting for her to respawn. What's the next one we can do? Giant Islanders. All right, say less. This will be good enough for now. Here we go. Last Giant Islanders. Boom. Level 1,700. We now can go over to the Great Tree. That was quick. We weren't on this island very long. 8 Marine Commodores. This quest is not too bad. The only thing is it's a little annoying to fight them since they're really far spread out. Can't really bunch them together, so you kind of have to fight them one by one. Luckily, since we're Kitsune, we can pretty much just kill him with the M1s in one move, so I don't think it'll be too difficult. It's just gonna take a little bit more time. Yep, last one here. Pretty cake. Get dogged on. Easy, Colt, pack them up. Almost through with this challenge, boys. I'm like losing fumes as we speak. I'm so tired right now, but we're almost done. All right, we're about to move on to the third boss of third sea. We just hit 1,750. I think that means we can move on to the Kilo Admiral quest. Yep, right here, Kilo Admiral, 78 million EXP. Third boss of third sea. Let's get it, boys. Let's get it. Boom, pack her up. Boom, hit it with them M1s, hit it with them moves. Wild Assault. Oh yeah, she's done for. These bosses are like literally just no trouble for me, bro. There's literally no trouble for me. She's already half health. She hasn't done nothing to me, bro. One more hit. There we go. Alrighty, Kilo Admiral down. We'll be moving on to the next island very soon. We got another notifier real quick. It looks like it's on the Turtle Island, and we're reeling in on it right now. Last notifier we got was pretty booty cheeks. Hopefully this one is a bit better. Alright, and it is even worse somehow. This time we got a spin. Not like it matters. We already have Kitsune, and it's not like we need any other fruits. I would just like to switch to something different like a Buddha, but for now, we're tossing this in the ocean, bro. Goodbye, spin. Level 1874. Now we are level 1875. Fourth boss, third sea. Now about to fight the Captain Elephant. Let's make quick work of this, man. I'm getting tired. I'm losing energy quick, boys. We're almost done, though. We're almost done. Oh, yeah, this boy cannot fight back. Let's just hit him with all of our abilities. All right, 2 more moves should do it. Boom. And boom. There we go. Didn't get no twin hooks, but I'll take the 4 levels. Sheesh. We're on Haunted Castle. About to be done with this NPC. Now we are level 2,000. 550 more to go. We're in the final end games, boys. All right, we got a notifier right now. Let me just go ahead and finish this quest real quick. Boom, boom. Level 2,075. We got to go over to Sea of Treats anyway. So now let's go look for this notifier. I don't think I've ever had a fruit spawn here, at least like from what I remember. So I don't know what this could be. Could be good, could be bad. Let's see. What is that? Oh, that's just the ice fruit. I mean, I highly doubted this late in the game that we'd get anything that would make me get off of Kitsune. The only thing that would have made me get off Kitsune is Buddha. Sea of Treats. Second to last island in third sea. We're almost there. Here we go. Last 2 NPCs here. Level 2,175. We can now go on to the last boss of third sea. The last boss in the game, Cake Queen. Let's waste no more time. She's up here. Yes, sir. Spirit Fruit versus Kitsune. I think we have a feeling we know who's gonna win, boys. Hold on. Actually, matter of fact, let me untransform, because in this area, it's actually difficult to fight with transformation. All right. Boom, boom. Pack her up. Hit her like these. Hit her like these. Tales of Burning Agony. Curse Enchantment. Boom. Golly, I thought you put up a better fight than this, Big Mom. What's going on? Couple more hits. Here we go. Tales of Burning Agony. And last but not least, Foxfire Disruption. Big Mom down. 2,200. 350 levels away from completing the game. And now we're on probably the easiest quest line in 3rd Seed. 8 cookie crafters. All you do is come around this line here, gather these boys up. This is light work. I may be here till 2,300. I'm not gonna lie. Look at this. Gather all these boys up easy and just pack them up like these. Look at that. Boom. Easy. Like literally the easiest quest in the game. All right, boys. Just like I said, I'd stay here till 2,300 and I meant it. Moving on to the next area, Chocolate Land. We're so close to being finished, I can almost taste it. Okay, that was weird. Why did I even say that? Forget I even said that, actually. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to unlock the final piece of the puzzle as soon as I eradicate these last 2 NPCs right here. All right, time to meet your maker. Hit them there. And we've now unlocked it. Find the NPC at Tiki Outpost. We have the final island available. We only have less than 100 levels before we're done, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, Tiki Outpost Island. We are here. Second to last quest line, baby. Second to last quest line. We gotta defeat 8 Isle Outlaws. Tiki Outpost is not that bad of an island to farm on. NPCs are close to the quest giver. They don't have any crazy abilities. Pretty easy to kill too, especially if you have a good fruit like Kitsune. You guys can see right there. 5 out the way in seconds. All right, they respawn. Let's go ahead and kill the last 3. There we go. 1 more NPC. All right, now we move over to this side of the island where we have the final 2 quests of the video. 8 Sun-Kissed Warriors. And here's the last Sun-Kissed Warrior here. 2,550 max level, only using game passes in 1 video. It's been a long journey, boys, but we did it. The luck from the notifiers this video was absolutely insane. Comment down if y'all enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to click on this other one I did here. I'm about to sleep so good tonight.